destination for excitement, fun, and big wins. Whether you're a seasoned player or new to the game, we have something for everyone. Join us at Best Bet Jacksonville, Orange Park, or St. Augustine for thrilling tournaments, exciting promotions, and a vibrant atmosphere that will take your game night to the next level. Elevate your game night at Best Bet. Visit bestbetjacks.com to learn more. That's bestbetjacks.com.
When the team heats up and the temps climb high, Sunrise Heating and AC keeps you cool. That's no lie. From kickoff to overtime and every long drive, they'll keep your home feeling fresh and alive. When your system's down, don't sweat the score. Sunrise Heating and AC of North Florida is ready to restore. Fast, honest service from a local crew, keeping Jacksonville fans chill all season through. Your comfort starts here at sunriseheatingandac.com.
Touchdown!
1010XL, presented by Farah and Farah, exclusive injury law firm of the Jacksonville Jaguars. Focused, fueled, fearless, Farah.
Good morning.
Good morning.
Good morning.
Coogan Nation. Time to rise and shine and start your day with Duval Sports Media Big Steppers. Dan Hicken.
You know it!
Jeff Prosser.
It's a big deal.
Gosh, it sure is a big deal.
And E to the T.
E.T. is in the booth. Rise and shine. Coogan, go time. On a Friday morning. It's Football Friday, ready to get into a huge Sunday afternoon here in Jacksonville. We're certainly going to get into that as we move through this morning. Man, it has been a busy week. You feel me, E.T.? Good morning, friend.
South by Six.
Man, it's been busy. I had a charity golf tournament on Monday. It was great to get out and raise money for the Cathedral Arts Project. We had the J Fund on we had the J Fund on Wednesday. By the way, I was trying to see. We had an updated total. What did it end up being? It was like
327.
Yeah, 327, I think. So the 304 we gave you yesterday morning, yeah, that's not enough. Higher than the 304 that we gave you. So well done, Googans. But just a lot of energy thrown into that day around these parts. We back it up yesterday out on location at the Dailies. Man, what a turnout for the Ultimate Fan Giveaway. Picked 2 lucky winners there. By the way, 2200 Greenbrier. You don't want to get to jump on the competition. 2200 Greenbrier is where we'll be next week, and so that's where the registration box will be set up today. So there is that. But so, yeah, anyway, just hustling yesterday, doing the show out live. Now back in studio. You know what I'm ready to do, E?
What's that?
Probably early enough. You think management's still 10 toes in the air? Sleep?
Most definitely.
Yeah, probably. Yeah, so I'll just share this with you 6 o'clockers, right? You feel me sometimes. Like a letter to Santa. It's going to be a mail-it-in Friday, baby. We're going to kick back and talk sports. And don't we have John rescheduled for today?
You do.
Oh, get smart, John. There you go. We're going to get trivial. That'll be the normal time with him. We got the high school report. So 4 teams still left standing in the high school football playoffs. We'll kick that around and visit with this week's high school athlete of the week, brought to you by Lockhart Law. We will have the Whisperer, right? We got Denny Thompson. What a fantastic weekend of college football, in addition to the NFL football. And buddy, we are, if we're not at the top of that spotlight on this Sunday, the Jags, Colts, and the NFC South are certainly near it. We played ourselves into some, premier coverage. The Jaguars with a win on Sunday become a big story. So anyway, big weekend coming up. By the way, you Gator fans, Gator Nation out there, you can check out your next head coach tonight, your current head coach, who strangely is, I guess, still Tulane's head coach, because John Sumrall has his green wave into the conference championship game in the American Athletics Conference. They take on, going to be a lot of green, the Mean Greens. The Green Wave against the Mean Green of North Texas, 2 programs that lost their coaches to the next level. And I believe both coaches are coaching in this conference championship game. I'm not sure if Florida has said or if it's even been broached if Tulane wins that game and they are in the college football playoff. Does Sumrall ride that out for the next month? You know, you get your guy in and you get that he gets the chance to meet with the team, steady the ship. This isn't just Florida. This is everywhere else that hired someone, particularly if you hired a coach who has at the very least a conference championship game still to come. But you get him in, most importantly, before that signing day. He can meet with the potential class. Again, we've talked about this because of the finances. Those don't seem to be as shaky as they used to be. And to that point, the Gators kept just about their entire class intact. There was one decommit, and there's another one that still hasn't signed yet. But other than that, a top 15 class stayed on board for Coach Sumrall. He has met with his team. They have a good idea on what he is and what he's bringing. And again, I think a lot of the own roster retention is going to depend on what the financials are. That's the reality. So pick and choose wisely, my friend. There is talent down there. How quickly it can rise to the satisfaction of results that Gator fans now just crave, if not demand. We shall see. But John Sumrall is part of Conference Championship weekend. Tulane plays tonight if you want to check that out a little bit. All right. That'll do it for the Cowboys, no? Seems like it'll be an awful hard climb. I mean, I said yesterday as we talked that, or this week as we talked, it felt like the loser of Dallas-Detroit was going to have a real tough time. I think that realization hit the Cowboys after they lost 44-30. Man, you hear an argument about where to draft running backs, okay? All right. You draft Jahmyr Gibbs wherever he was available to you in that draft. This dude and the playmaking that is carrying the Lions, he's setting all-time paces here, right? Y'all recognize this. First off, he and Montgomery now, both scoring touchdowns together. It's the most in NFL history. I can't remember who they just passed. But 15 times now, both it may have been Emmitt Smith and Moose Johnston, in fact. But teammate running backs who each score a touchdown in the same game. Doesn't happen as often as you would think. But I think that's 15 times now for Gibbs and Montgomery. And their offense has really not suffered too greatly from the departure of Ben Johnson. Another 40-pointer last night. That's 3 40-point outbursts for the Lions offense this year. That's most in the NFL. But the win is what they needed because they are in a conference that winning for Detroit is not going to be enough. They're going to have some help. So fun now that we're down to cases to really look at the path that is in front of the contenders, right? The schedule now becomes so important. We've really focused in on that when it comes to our division. And we've talked about the Colts, man. It's the Jags twice. It's the 49ers. It's the Seahawks. It's the Texans again on the road to finish things. Oof, brutal. Jags on the other side. Colts twice, home and away. Got a tough game at Denver, but home games with the Jets and Tennessee give you feels like a little bit of insulation there, right? A little bit of security. But when it comes to these other conferences and divisions, we may not pay as much attention to. Just understand, even with a win last night and improving to 8-5, the Detroit Lions still, as of a press time, as we used to say back in the day, 6-11 on a Friday morning, the Detroit Lions would not be in the postseason. And I'll remind you that if you scroll now way down the AFC standings, you'll find the Kansas City Chiefs at number 10, 6-6, 2 back in the loss column to the final wild card spot in the AFC. Big game, Pittsburgh and Baltimore. We'll have the Friday 5-pack today, but we will also bebop around the NFL. There's some big division games, so I'll put it on your radar as we head into what's going to be a huge game. Really one of the larger regular season games we've had around here because of how deep in the season is and what the ramifications are. Certainly, if you look back on 22, even on 17, it felt like all those games at the ends of those seasons were important for one reason or the other. But, man, we were in dire straits, sitting 5-4, and the Colts were 7-1. The thoughts of winning the division after the Rams pummeled us in London, let's all be honest, that wasn't top of mind, was it? Changes fast. It changes fast in the NFL for sure. All right, E to the T. Need you to open your microphone there.
Yup.
I don't know what the proper condolences / respects are to pay this morning, but we officially had Father Time put LeBron James in timeout. This is an unbelievable streak. I mean, first things first. It's an undeniably, unbelievably long streak. It started in 2007, gang, and LeBron James has been more than relevant every year since. He's coming off a terrific year last year. Look, he was slowed out of the gates. There's part of me that thinks that the Lakers would be well served just to, Reeves and Luka, and the Lakers are playing good. Let's just ease LeBron through this season. This is a year where load management would make some sense for a guy that old, right?
Right.
And he wasn't terrible last night. Lakers went on the road, got a nice game-winning jumper to beat the Toronto Raptors, who have been good in the East. In fact, LeBron had the game-winning assist. He had like 11 assists and 8 rebounds, but the stat line that jumps out at you today, for the first time since 2007, 1,297 consecutive games in the regular season. So if you were, dividing that by 8, that's 10, 14. That's like almost 14 straight years of every night, 82 games strong. LeBron James had scored in double figures. Last night, just 8 points. It was an interesting sequence at the end.
It was.
Because if he misses the 3, they go to overtime. LeBron gets a bucket somewhere in overtime, and that double-digit streak continues. But ball in LeBron's hand and decision to be made. He dishes to Hachimura, who hits the 3. They win the game. LeBron said after he knew the streak was in jeopardy, and in the moment he didn't care. Right play was to pass the ball. He did. Streak ended. And after 1,297 consecutive double-digit scoring efforts in the regular season, the NBA's career points leader held to just 8 last night, but the Lakers won. Afterward, he was asked what thoughts he had about the streak ending. None, he said. We won. His face told a different story. There's a realization there that, man, I just played a healthy, full NBA game and didn't get to 10. I mean, that's the first real. LeBron's season last year, statistically, you wouldn't know if he was
crazy.
25, 35, or 45.
Right.
This year, at least, again, slowed out of the gates. On the season now, LeBron has played in just 6 games. His minutes total, the lowest in his career to this point, at 32 minutes a game. That's his field goal percentage. 41%, by far the lowest field goal percentage of his career. His three-point percentage of 25% is the lowest three-point percentage of his career. His free throw percentage of 55% is again, it's just 6-game sample, but is by a mile the lowest of his career. And through 6 games, again, last year LeBron averaged 24.4 points, 7.8 rebounds, and 8.2 assists. So far this year, a career low by a mile, 14 points a game, just 3.7 assists per game. Oh, no, I'm sorry. No, the assists are a 7.8 assists, but the rebounds down to just 4.3.
You can't jump no more. The last time Bron didn't score in double digits, Jeff, George W. Bush was president and Barack Obama was a senator. The iPhone did not exist. Bronny was 2 years old. The word selfie wasn't a thing. Netflix was a DVD company. The MCU did not exist. Kevin Durant was still in college.
Yeah.
All the last time Bron didn't score in double digits.
Well, you could put it here locally. The last time LeBron didn't score in double digits, Jack Del Rio and the Jags were going 8-8. The last time LeBron didn't score in double digits, Tim Tebow was winning the Heisman.
Oof, yeah.
Tim Tebow's a grown-ass man for years. Life and family and lots of other things going on. So, yeah, Shazam. That's certainly a spotlight that we shine on LeBron James right out the gates. Lakers, meanwhile, are winning. That Austin Reeves has developed into an all-star caliber player.
He gave them boys 41 last night.
And Luka got in shape, and it shows he's having maybe the best start to his career. He's playing terrific. So anyway, enough about that. Let's come back with some Jags, shall we? The coordinators met the media yesterday. I'll give you the latest on the injury front, and I got good news. And that injury report looks a lot better off of Thursday's writing than it did off of Wednesday. So I'll tell you whose status is changed and what it might mean for Sunday. We'll dive into that a little bit on the other side as well. We've loaded up this Friday. Don't tell anybody, mailing it in. I almost broke this one out, ET. I almost broke out just the fire off your question segment that I was going to start doing on Thursdays.
Yeah.
But we were out and about. You know, because we have talked this thing to death now at this point, haven't we?
Definitely.
I mean, we are ready to go, man. Mouths are frothing. The tee on the ball, let's play. But we do have Get Smart John. We've got Denny Thompson. We'll talk quarterback and college ball with him. We've got the high school report and spotlight. All your other Friday favorites, the Friday 5-pack. Dare I say we were both hot last week? So we'll see if we can keep that going down the stretch. All that and more. So we're locked and loaded. Thanks for being with us. It's a GFL Friday. That's Green for Life. Look for their bright green trucks and cans all over the First Coast.
The Drill at the DivorceMenOnly.com studios. Duval is back in the saddle as the Colts trot into town. The Cats ride the ponies in a stampede for the AFC South. Hey, stampede! Giddy up and hold on tight. It's a sprint to the finish line. Jaguars Colts, Sunday at 1 on the home of the Jaguars. 1010XL. 10XL.
What if you could pull up to $500,000 in cash out of your home and drop your mortgage rate to 4.99% APR? Hey, Prosper here, and right now at Loan Pronto, they've got the lowest rates in 3 years. With Loan Pronto's rapid equity loan, you can get your cash in as little as 3 days, pay off all those high-interest credit cards, and even skip your next 2 house payments. One client just got $300,000 approved in under 24 hours. Paid off their debt, paid off 2 car loans, saved $2,100 a month. One call, life change. There's no wait, no hard credit pull. You probably won't need an appraisal. Just fast, easy cash from your home's equity. Rates at a 3-year low. Act now. Call 914-999-1508 or visit loanpronto.com for your free instant home appraisal. See how much cash you can get today. Call 914-999-1508. See how much cash you can get today. You can also visit loanpronto.com. Equal housing lender, NMLS 1661781. On approved credit, visit NMLSconsumeraccess.org.
Hey Jacksonville, Chick-fil-A Catering is here to help make it a little easier to bring your family together this holiday season. Whether you need a full meal, a side dish, or dessert, choose from a variety of trays like Chick-fil-A nuggets, mac and cheese, and brownies. Perfect for any size get-together. And you can easily order through the Chick-fil-A app. Place your order in the app, online, or by calling ahead. Then pick up at your local Chick-fil-A restaurant. Take one thing off your plate this holiday season and bring the smiles to your family gathering with Chick-fil-A. Availability and order requirements may vary. See restaurant for details.
Pregame Friday, built by Dreamfinders Homes on 1010XL.
Welcome to Rockville. Returns to Daytona International Speedway May 7th through 10th with Foo Fighters, My Chemical Romance, Guns N' Roses, and Bring Me the Horizon. Plus, Turnstile, Five Finger Death Punch, The Offspring, Breaking Benjamin, A Day to Remember, Godsmack, and so many more. Welcome to Rockville, May 7th through 10th. Passes on sale now for as low as $1 down at welcometoRockville.com.
Hey folks, Frank Franzi here for Lee and Kate's Glass. Now with the holidays coming, it's time to update that dated-looking bathroom setup and give yourself the gift of a gorgeous new frameless shower with big, sexy glass you spend every morning and night in that bathroom. A new shower enclosure from Lee and Kate's Glass will look fantastic and make your bathroom feel like a luxurious spa. You'll love it. You deserve it. Request the free in-home consultation. Visit leeandkatesglass.com.
You're gonna see a big difference.
Hey,
Hey, Jacksonville, it's Dr. Kevin Kaplan, team physician for the Jaguars and proud member of Jacksonville's newest orthopedic dream team. At Orthopedic Specialists of Jacksonville, we brought together 10 board-certified, fellowship-trained surgeons, each one a specialist in their field, all working together to deliver smarter, faster care with better results. From sports injuries to joint replacements, we've got the right player for every position. Visit osjax.com and meet your team. That's osjax.com.
Mike Dempsey for Apex Roofing and Contracting of Jacksonville Beach. If your roof's got any damage, if it leaks, if it's just old and ugly, call my friends at Apex Roofing. But Mike, roofs are so expensive. It's true, quality roofing is not cheap, but Apex Roofing has up to 100% financing available, so you don't have to compromise quality for budget. Apex Roofing, no shortcuts, no stress, just quality work with financing available. Reach for the peak with Apex Roofing and Contracting in Jacksonville Beach. ApexRoofingFL.com.
DivorceMenOnly.com. This is Kenny Lay of Kenny Lay & Associates. Our firm specializes in representing men in family law. That's all we do. That's our only focus. We can help with all of your family law needs, such as divorce, custody, alimony, and child support. For over a decade, we have helped thousands of men with these types of issues. We even have an appellate division ready to challenge a judge's ruling. If you need a family law attorney, go to DivorceMenOnly.com. DivorceMenOnly.com. Offices, Jacksonville.
1010XL, presented by Farah and Farah, exclusive injury law firm of the Jacksonville Jaguars. Still, present, ready. Farah doesn't flinch. Now, Captain Kevin Favors Fishing Report. Reeled in by Sunrise Heating and AC of North Florida and CSS Fireplaces and Outdoor Living on 1010XL.
All right, we're back. Let's take up the Gone Fishing sign, see how things look for today and into the weekend. I believe we got bad weather approaching. Never good news for the weekend fishermen. Let's bring in the best of the best, Captain Kevin Favor. Hello, Kev.
Morning, buddy. How are you?
I'm doing good, buddy. How are you doing?
Everything's good.
Yeah?
Everything's good.
All right. I've talked to you in a few weeks. Last week off for Thanksgiving. The week before that, you had scattled off somewhere, I'm assuming, hunting.
Yep.
Yep.
I was in the woods for sure.
Okay.
It's that time of year, middle of November. So, I was sitting in a tree stand.
Well, I'm not going to ask you how many hours we could total up and what that would equal of the time you've spent in a tree stand in your life. Might be a year, maybe a year of your life. Good solid year of your life has been spent in a tree stand.
You got to figure from like let's just take from the middle of October through the end of Thanksgiving. 5 days a week, average 8 hours a day.
There you go. So 40. That's a good solid 40 hours. That's 1 week. If you've done it for close, pushing a year in the stand, Kev. I'm just saying, hey, that's a flex if you ask me. How's fishing? It looks like the weather is going to kind of settle on a normal high-low pattern. I don't know how much that matters.
Yeah,
but.
We talked about this last night on the forecast show. It's just about windows. The inshore fishing is just about as good as it's going to get. I mean, it's really, really tough to beat it right now. It's the red fishing is outstanding. The sheep's head fishing around the rocks, Mayport and St. Augustine has been fantastic. Not a lot of big fish from what I understand, but a lot of 2 to 4 pound fish being caught. The black drum fishing has been, again, all of it. Even the flounder fishing in St. Augustine has been outstanding. Talking to Captain Corey Sparks yesterday, he said he's been pleasantly surprised of how many flounder he's caught this week. So that's cool. And my buddy Jeff Stam caught a 70-pound wahoo yesterday.
Oh, Martha.
Yeah, that's a good one, isn't it? 70 pounds, man. It's holy crap.
Now, is that one of the fish that the bigger it gets, so maybe the eating isn't quite as good?
No.
No, that it holds itself.
It's not.
Oh.
No. It's still good.
Feed an army.
Yeah. And by the way, you're right. There are a lot of fish. That the bigger they get, the kind of tougher they get and stuff like that. But. Wahoo is not one of them. It was not wide open. There was Captain Ricky before was also out there, and he only had one bite also, and it was a smaller fish in the 20-pound range. But at least it seems that there are a few wahoo around. Looking at the forecast, that ain't going to happen for a while.
Okay.
I think that because it's funny, I was talking to them yesterday, and it's northwest at like 5 to 10 tomorrow morning, and then it's going to blow north in the afternoon, and you just don't want to be caught, wahoo fishing in north winds like that. But it's going to be absolutely beautiful to fish inshore in the morning. I think they're going to have some rain in the afternoon, and then I see rain in the forecast for the game on Sunday. So I think that of the days, if you're going to go, obviously tomorrow morning, get out, get early, get done with it, and then come home and watch some conference games, because there's some good football on tomorrow too.
Yeah, there is. It's a great football weekend. We'll talk much more about that. And you'll be talking more about the fishing and the hunting with the Outdoor Show tomorrow?
Yes, we will. And by the way, congratulations to 1010XL on the Tom Coughlin Fund and the J Fund. I listened all day.
Good. And
the stories are tough to listen to, but I mean, you have to, you have to understand what these people are going through, and for everything that y'all do, and I know everybody donates. The Outdoor Show does. I mean, and to raise over $300,000 is pretty amazing, bro.
We're blessed from this standpoint that our radio station and our family here has grown large enough and impactful enough that enough people can respond to get to a total like that. So the credit goes to everybody whose ears are hearing these words right now.
All the Googans and everybody, man. Congratulations.
It's amazing. Yep. So appreciate you pointing that out as well, Kev, and have a good show tomorrow. And my goal is that by Christmas the bait bet is paid.
Oh, really?
And,
okay.
Yeah, and yesterday it was going to be, but then we were on location. I was dead set come off that camp. I'm coming in next week. Yep. So anyway, it's all a bunch of BS. By the way, the 6-pack is already expanded to 12, so you got that going for you, right?
Okay, buddy.
Play your cards, you'll get a case. All right. There he goes. That's my guy, Captain Kevin Favor, best in the business, and you can hear him on the Outdoor Show tomorrow. I'm going to drop a couple of college football notes in here, and we're going to come back with the Jags, the injury report here from the coordinators, previewing the Indy game coming up this week. But, where is the little GM smart aleck down there in Gainesville? Remember after Florida beat Texas, and little smart mouth guy, Sunbelt Billy, me, being sarcastic. How dare we? So you got a head coaching job yesterday?
Oh, yeah.
Billy Napier.
Sunbelt Billy.
Guess where he landed?
In the Sunbelt, right?
In the Sunbelt. I rest my case. Billy Napier, man, that didn't take long. Set to make his return to the Sunbelt. James Madison, a top 25 team, is hiring Napier to fill their coaching vacancy. Their coach, James Madison's coach, had left for UCLA, and whenever JMU's postseason run ends, they got the Sun Belt Championship game today, and then they're in playoff contention, depending on how they rule on the ACC if Duke wins. So anyway, it doesn't take Napier long to land a gig as he settles back to a level more appropriate for him. Florida was an abject disaster. He did what seemed impossible. He burnt the Gator program to the ground. To the studs. 4 years, 6-7, 6-7, 4-8, 3 of your 4 years. And the year in between, you went a whopping 8-5 because you won 4 or 5 in a row to end the year. Just an abject disaster. Florida was in the top 10. Coming off a season opening win, you got South Florida at home and couldn't get out of their own way. But anyway, James Madison says, yeah, we like it. And they'll take. I will say this about old Sunbelt Billy. He is proven in the Sunbelt, won at least 10 games there in that league from 19 to 21, 22-2 in the Sunbelt Conference. That was his record in that same span. We certainly learned the difference between the Sunbelt and the SEC, didn't we? And man, is it a big difference. Meanwhile, back to Napier's former haunts. And it looks like new coach John Sumrall has both coordinators in place. There's not quite officially reported, but it's going to be Georgia Tech's Buster Faulkner as the Gators offensive coordinator. This is being reported multiple spots now. Faulkner is a Broyles Award semifinalist that goes to the top coordinators in college football. He's widely regarded as one of the top OCs in the game. Georgia Tech, pretty prolific in his 3 years there, on pace to record the most efficient offense in school history. They average 7 yards a play. That's ninth most in the country. That would be the program record. They're 12th in the country in total offense. One of the most potent rushing attacks in the sport. The development of Haynes King, I think we've all seen from here. Flourished into a Heisman Trophy hopeful at one point. He hadn't been an OC in the SEC yet, but did spend time at Georgia as a graduate assistant in 2006. Also quarterback coach in Athens for 3 years beginning in 2020. So, gets a DC from Kentucky, gets an OC from Georgia Tech with SEC ties. The recruiting prowess of each of these players in positions are important. Their relationship building with prospects is important. I'm sure that's another thing you're vetting as a head coach trying to fill out your staff. But I don't think you can complain if you go pluck a coordinator on a really good, efficient offense that's top 12 in the country. Now he's going to have a toolbox with a lot more tools in it than he had at Tech. And the opposition ain't going to be all that different. It'll be different, not all that different. So we'll see. All right, come back. Got the Jags injury report. And speaking of coordinators, we'll hear from the Jags coordinators when we return as well. And also still this hour football fix. Update you on Monday Night Football. Down goes Dallas. And much more. It's a GFL Friday on 1010XL.
The Drill.
From the DivorceMenOnly.com studios.
This is your VSIN Action Update, brought to you by Duck Duck Rooter Plumbing, Septic, and Air Conditioning. When you're stuck, call the Duck, proud partner of the Jacksonville Jaguars.
Georgia and Alabama meet for the SEC title at the Mercedes-Benz Stadium in Atlanta tomorrow. The Bulldogs have been bet up to a 2.5-point favorite, 48.5 the total. Georgia's last win over the Crimson Tide in the 2022 national title game. Alabama won their first meeting this season in September 24-21 in Athens. Jacksonville Jaguars, a 1.5 underdog at home with the Indianapolis Colts at Everbank Stadium on Sunday. Both teams are 8-4, tied for first in the AFC South. Tampa Bay Buccaneers laying 8.5 against the Saints at Raymond James Stadium Sunday. Progressive helping veterans drive their lives forward. More info, keystoprogress.com. With your action update, Mike Sennett, 1010XL.
The holidays are coming, and so is your family. Is your septic system ready?
Honey, why is the yard bubbling?
Dad, the dog's swimming in the septic tank.
That's one way to greet the in-laws.
Don't let a septic disaster be the highlight of your holiday dinner. Call Duck Duck Rooter today and get it fixed before Uncle Bob finds out the hard way. Duck Duck Rooter, your local septic experts. Proud partner of the Jacksonville Jaguars. DuckDuckRooter.com.
Overheard at the Hard Rock Bet Party. You see that new welcome offer? Bet $5 and get $150 in bonus bets if you win. I think we got to jump on this.
What's John Daly think?
I think you got to grip it and rip it.
Grip it?
And rip it.
Hard Rock Bet Sportsbook. Roll with us. New players bet $5, get $150 in bonus bets if you win. Payable in bonus bets. Not a cash offer. Offered by Seminole Tribe of Florida. Must be 21 plus and physically present in Florida to wager. Terms and conditions apply. If you or someone you know has a gambling problem, please call 1-833-PLAY-WISE.
Ready for huge holiday savings? It's the Expert Automotive Giving Garage. This Christmas, they're driven to give back. Bring in any new wrap toy donation and get $50 off any service. That's $50 off repairs, diagnostics, or maintenance just for helping a child. Plus, they're giving you 50% off your oil change, $50 off any service with a toy, and 50% off oil changes. The Giving Garage at Expert Automotive. They never sell greed, only what you need.
Life is about choices and the decisions you make. I'm David Robbins with Epstein & Robbins. If you're convicted of a DUI, you'll have to face severe consequences. Walking through the doors of the courthouse or appearing at a bond hearing can be extremely intimidating. Without the right lawyer, you're likely to make the wrong decision. Let our team help you make the right decisions in court. Epstein & Robbins, the right choice.
Epstein and Robbins, fighting for your rights since 1975.
I'm Elizabeth Graham, Army veteran and owner of Bright Star Care of Ponte Vedra, West Jacksonville. Veterans caring for veterans, that's where the true understanding begins. Our nurse-led team brings skilled nursing, personal care, and companionship to veterans, seniors, adults, and children right in your home. From daily tasks to advanced care, we help your loved ones stay independent and comfortable at home. Call us anytime at 904-709-4446. Bright Star Care, a higher standard.
This holiday season, give the gift of comfort and joy. Comfort food and the joy that comes with digging into a huge plate of diner favorites from Metro Diner. And to make things even more merry, now through the end of the year, they're adding on a $10 bonus card with every $50 spent on gift cards. Metro Diner gift cards are the perfect gift for everyone on your list. Friends, family, or coworkers. Stop by the diner or metrodiner.com and get all your gift shopping done easily. Happy holidays from Metro Diner.
This is Hayes Carline for First Florida Credit Union. I bank with First Florida Credit Union because I trust them. I can always count on them when it comes to the vast services they provide. The online banking services are outstanding. So easy to use, depositing checks through the mobile app is fast and efficient. First Florida Credit Union was voted Best Credit Union in the Best of Bold City Community Choice Awards for 3 years running, and it's easy to see why. You need to be banking with First Florida Credit Union. They're enriching people every day. Federally insured by NCUA, Equal Housing Opportunity Lender.
The mix of salty sea air and burnt rubber. The big skies, high banks, and grandstands. The rumble in your chest. That's what we love about the Daytona 500. Honoring history and making it. At the biggest race of the year on the biggest stage of a lifetime. The Daytona 500. You gotta see it to believe it. February 15th, 2026. Secure your experience now at Daytona500.com.
1010XL, presented by Farah and Farah, exclusive injury law firm of the Jacksonville Jaguars. When it's game time, Farah doesn't flinch.
All right, we're back. You know, not all highlights involve putting the ball into the basket. Sometimes it's keeping the other guy from doing it. Did you see the way the Sixers game ended last night?
I didn't.
All right, let me get the particulars here. So the Sixers last night, but you know who is off to an unbelievable start? Tyrese Maxey.
Oh, I know he had like 40 the other night.
Well, last night, I think he had 41. Let me confirm. I'm sorry, it's only 35 last night. 35 for Maxey last night. That they've got that rookie Edgecombe who's been terrific out of Baylor. But anyway, that last night the Sixers are playing the Warriors. Sixers are down 2. Maxey's got the ball. He dishes. The Warriors, maybe they're down 1. Either way, Maxey I think maybe missed. He either threw it inside or he may have missed the jumper. And then, so he's in the corner, back in the back, in that furthest corner from the opposing basket down next to the bench. You know what I'm talking about? You missed that shot from the corner. So the Sixers get the rebound. They make the putback. They go up by a point. The Golden State immediately rebounds the ball, throws it deep. They get a guy kind of hip to hip with the defense. He's going to get up a last-second shot, and Maxey, from the time he has missed that shot, has sprinted from that far corner the length of the court, and as the guy goes up to lay it, try and lay it in up off the backboard,
He put that thing on the glass?
He put it on the glass and held the Golden State off and won the game. So, we'll talk all about those points and what you should, but man, that was a really good NBA highlight last night. Put that one on not a lot of times in the NBA you could put the film on for your high school locker room and say, this is what I'm talking about. I want y'all to do, right? That's just abject hustle in the middle of a, quote, meaningless regular season, perhaps, and saved a victory for the 76ers last night. All right, let me get you into this injury report, and we'll just kind of stick to the statuses that have changed from yesterday to today, and it's really pretty much all good news, okay? First, some that were Devin Lloyd had been limited on Wednesday. He was a full go yesterday. Matisic remains limited, but Makari, who had been out with concussion and limited to start the week. This is especially important because, Walker Little is still bothered by the coach. But Makari, full participant yesterday. Foye, with a hamstring, had been limited earlier in the week. Full participant yesterday. Strigo had been limited. Full participant yesterday. Then a couple of the DNPs, Trayvon Walker, Parker Washington, both did not practice at all on Wednesday. At least improved to limited participation yesterday. So in some cases, it goes from limited to full. In other cases, it goes from didn't at all to limited. And so here's hoping. Eric Armstead, meanwhile, remains limited. And as of yet, not completely clear. Have you seen yet exactly what happened to that hand? I've been looking. I haven't seen. It's been they played that one pretty close to the vest, I'd say. All right, let's hear from the coordinators. They're getting ready to hear from those Indianapolis Colts when they come calling this weekend. On the offensive side of the football, it's been impressive that they were as successful as they were in the red zone, that the offensive production has really gotten better these last 3 or 4 games, considering how much shuffling they've had to do on the offensive line, right? They've had to do a bunch. They continue to shout out Cole Van Lannon and, his willingness to play wherever he needs to. Meanwhile, the offense gets a boost, man, and we just saw it a little bit. BTJ kind of quietly back. I thought it was – listen, I'm going off the standard of how I saw Brian Thomas Jr. the first half of the season, and I know he didn't have a big game, but what I saw, he just looked a little quicker, more engaged on point to me. Also had a big block, so he's certainly head in the game. Getting BTJ back, and let's get him up to speed, get him a 100-yard game and a couple scores here. One with getting him back's big.
And I know it means a lot to me personally. It means a lot to the guys in the room, and it means a lot to him to go out there and prove that he's that type of player. He's bought in. I mean, it's one of those things where you love the touchdowns, you love the catches, you love the big plays, and that was a huge play. But, like, those types of plays are plays you look back on and you feel like that's representative of the identity of our offense, and that's representative of his identity as a player. So there's so much in just that play that doesn't show up. Like, we always talk about the stat sheet. There are all these different plays and things that show up that don't show up on the stat sheet, that show up on tape, and that means so much. A play like that is so special. We talked about the LaQuinn Allen, some of those plays earlier in the year. That's right up there with, like, the type of things that, like, damn near bring a tear to your eye as you're watching that.
He's talking about the block, right? The block that BTJ hustled on and kept a play. Did that end up being a touchdown?
No, it wasn't.
You got down to, like, inside the 10. Yep. It was the Myers 50-yarder?
Yep.
Yeah, that was the play, right. Last seen hustling, Brian Thomas Jr., so we'll see how that plays out coming up this Sunday. On the defensive side of the ball, look, you don't have to be an NFL defensive coordinator to see what you got to stop, right? And it's a challenge. You got a challenge against this Colts run game. Devon Hamilton's been good, so Campanile called him out yesterday and how he has played. He talked about the difficulties in Tyler Warren. Here comes another one of these tight ends, one of these Brock Bowers, Trey McBride types, really good. He's going to contend for Rookie of the Year. Or Rookie Offensive Player of the Year. It'll help to get Eric Murray back, that's for sure. He talked about moving Josh Allen around and how that's paying some dividends. I would expect that to continue, especially with Trayvon still questionable at best. Meanwhile, asked, even without Trayvon Walker and last week without Eric Armstead, I mean, it was a very strong narrative how weak the Jags pass rush was to start the year, right? They had like 9 sacks through 7 games or something. It's really heated up lately. So, pray tell, why?
With groupings, maybe even, rotation of guys and stuff, that's been a little bit different. But, really we haven't changed a whole lot. But I think as things are going and like anything else, when you're doing things over and over and over again, now you get to this point in the season, I think guys are very comfortable with what they've been doing. You've been working the same techniques or running the same games or whatever it may be. It really simplifies for guys.
All right, so that's the coordinator chat as we head into Sunday's huge game at the stadium. Here's hoping. We got a big, loud crowd. Football's all about the elements. Get out and enjoy. And, let's get in victory formation Monday morning. It is going to be a good feeling Monday morning if we can stretch that win streak to 4 straight. The Colts come to town. They've lost 3 out of 4. Jags won 4 out of 5 and 3 in a row. 10 straight over the Colts here in Jacksonville. Football Fix when we return. The Cowboys lose their playoff chances hanging by a thread. But, boy, they got one player who is he's better than anyone in the league at his position. And that includes a guy we have who can make that argument. At least it feels that way. At least for a longer amount of time. You'll see what I'm talking about when we return to GFL Friday.
The Drill.
From the DivorceMenOnly.com studios.
Ladies and gentlemen, the weekend. That's why we give you Pre-Game Friday. Get the news, notes, and inside stuff you need to get ready for game day.
You like that?
Built by Dreamfinders Homes on 1010XL.
Daly's Dash is not only your Jaguars game day stop, but a great place to grab a meal any day of the week. To honor the Jags and the fans, we've crafted the Duval Sub. The Duval comes with freshly sliced turkey ham, melted cheddar and habanero jack cheese, topped with crisp lettuce, fresh tomatoes, and a double portion of our secret sauce, all served on a fresh roll. Come by your local's Daly's Dash today to get your delicious Duval Sub. Daly's is the official convenience store sponsor of the Jacksonville Jaguars.
Beaver Toyota, Beaver Chevrolet, and Beaver Mitsubishi are on a mission to sell 2,000 vehicles this December. I've instructed my team to take every reasonable offer. We won't lose your business over price. Thousands of cars, trucks, and SUVs priced to move. Get year-end savings, top dollar for your trade, and the easiest car buying experience ever. But hurry, these deals end when we hit 2,000 and we ain't leaving nothing on the table. Make it a December to remember only at Beaver Toyota, Beaver Chevrolet, and Beaver Mitsubishi.
If simple shopping sounds like more fun, check out 1010XL's Holiday Gift Guide, packed with great gift ideas from Kuhn Flowers, Sawgrass Marriott Spa, and Brackish Vodka. Start shopping and saving at 1010XL.com.
Do you want to grow your career with a company that's committed to growing with you? Florida Home AC has aggressive plans to double their workforce, and they're looking for determined, resourceful people with initiative. Just log on to FloridaHomeAC.com/careers to find out more.
Hey, Jacksonville DDH. Dreamfinders Danny Hicken here with the scoop from Dreamfinders Homes, your National Builder of the Year. We've got first-year interest rates as low as 2.99% in homes in 20-plus communities throughout Northeast Florida. If you're house hunting, make sure your first pick Dreamfinders Homes, the proud official home builder of the PGA Tour, the Florida Gators, and your Jacksonville Jaguars. Visit dfhsalesevent.com today and tell them Dreamfinders Danny sent you.
When it comes to glass, you don't want average. You want flawless. Duval Glass and Mirror has transformed homes and businesses across Jacksonville for over 35 years. Frameless showers that wow. Mirrors cut exactly to your style. Fogged or broken glass replaced. Decorative tabletops. Windows replaced or repaired to stand up to Florida storms. All backed by a 100% guarantee. Visit DuvalGlass.com for your free quote. There's only one name for glass and mirror around these parts. It's Duval.
WJXL AM Jacksonville Beach. WJXL FM Jacksonville Beach.
Hey, it's Brent with Arcosa Crushed Concrete. If you've got concrete or asphalt rubble on your site, let me buy it from you, and I will recycle it into construction material for your future projects. Arcosa Crushed Concrete. Get paid for what you don't need.
Are you 18 years or older, just got married, just got divorced, or have children? Listen up. Have you done your last will and estate planning? If you have questions, call Matt Hinson with the Hinson Law Firm. Reach him at 527-1700, offices Jacksonville, Florida. And don't let the state decide your fate.
Jeff Lagerman for Napa Auto Care Centers. This football season, make sure your ride can get to that tailgate or travel to the away game safely and dependably. You can trust the ASE certified professionals at any one of the 29 independently owned Napa Auto Care Centers and the quality Napa parts they use. Napa Auto Care Centers can handle everything: oil changes, air conditioning, brakes, engines, transmissions. Napa Auto Care Centers offers a nationwide 24-month, 24,000-mile peace of mind warranty on most repairs. Find one near you at jacksnapaautocare.group.com.
I'm Frank Franzi, and I just got back from the farm at Okefenokee. Man, it's incredible. Just an hour north of Jacksonville and Folkestone. I was so impressed. It's about connecting with nature, with food, with community. And now you can own your very own handcrafted cabin tucked into a 1,000-acre regenerative farm. Everything you need is there. You'll hardly need to go grocery shopping. Learn more about all of it at okefarm.com. That's OKEfarm.com, the farm at Okefenokee.
Next time you head into a Gate convenience store, look for Form Energy Drink. designed to provide energy, hydration, and focus straight from Dana White and AB, celebrating those who embrace grit, discipline, and resilience in their everyday lives. Check out Form Energy at a Gate convenience store.
DivorceMenOnly.com. This is Kenny Lay of Kenny Lay & Associates. Our firm specializes in representing men in family law. That's all we do. That's our only focus. We can help with all of your family law needs, such as divorce, custody, alimony, and child support. For over a decade, we have helped thousands of men with these types of issues. We even have an appellate division ready to challenge a judge's ruling. If you need a family law attorney, go to DivorceMenOnly.com. DivorceMenOnly.com. Offices, Jacksonville.
Here's hoping for a Raise the Roof football season. And here's knowing Next Gen Roofing is up for any job. Game day or storm season, you need a team you can trust. And you know what? You don't need a glitzy roofing company. No shortcuts, no gimmicks, no nonsense. Solid roofs at competitive prices and a commitment to the First Coast community. Right now, save up to $300 on your next roof replacement. When you need a roof, you need Next Gen Roofing. Team with you, it's a win every time.
1010XL, presented by Farah and Farah, exclusive injury law firm of the Jacksonville Jaguars. Focused, fueled, fearless, Farah.
All right, we're back. It's GFL Friday. This is a football fix. And yeah, this is the time of the year where laces and sphincters tighten. If you are a fan and you are into the home stretch, it already feels like the playoffs, doesn't it? Now, the difference is you can lose one of these playoff games and think you're dead or think you're really hurt, and you end up okay by the time that all's said and done. But let me give you some of those games where you're really going to feel the impact from a win or a loss. Well, shoot, last night, Monday Night Football, a perfect example. One of those two teams could not afford to lose that game in the NFC, and the Dallas Cowboys lose it. So Lions at 8-5, still outside looking in, going to need help, going to need to win the rest or win some and get help. But there's one. But other games on the schedule this weekend. What about Bengals, Bills? Can Cincinnati keep those hopes alive? Are they going to go into Buffalo and give the Bills a fifth loss? They need to, or it's over for the Bengals. It may be already at 4-8, but their division leader is only 6-6. And speaking of, those two teams play each other this week. Steelers, Ravens. They were unsure about Lamar Jackson, now saying that he will play this weekend. Colts, Jags here in Jacksonville, we've talked at length about, but what about Bears, Packers? In Green Bay, the Bears 9-3, one of the real surprises. Packers 8-3-1. That's a home game that the Packers probably feel like they have to win. The Texans and the Chiefs feels like an elimination game. It feels a lot like Dallas-Detroit did last night. Texans now suddenly a better record than Kansas City, but that Sunday night kickoff in KC is going to be thick, man. That's a thick game for the Chiefs. They cannot lose. They officially we're done with but. The Chiefs season is starting to sound like how we treated the 2018 Jags season. We were coming off of 17. We got off to the good start, and then we started losing. Well, we can still do this. Well, we can still do that. Well, same thing in 22. That's what it's starting to feel like with the Chiefs. Must win as they take on the Texans at home. Meanwhile, Chargers, Eagles. I guess fly, Eagles, fly if you're a Jaguars fan. Again, if it's the Chargers or the Texans or the Chiefs or the Bills, the Broncos, Patriots probably too late, but the Patriots, you want them to lose if you're a Jag fan. But first and foremost, you take care of business against those Colts at home on Sunday. Again, one of just most ridiculous streaks in football right now. There's one NFL team beating another 10 straight times at home, but that's just what the Jags have done to Indy. Amon-Ra St. Brown toughs out an injury. That guy came right back from his ankle sprain, didn't he? Gave full maximum effort with the Lions' season on the line. The offense answered. Third time this year they've scored 40 or more. Another 3-touchdown game for Jahmyr Gibbs. He's going to have more touchdowns through his first 3 years than anybody in NFL history. I think he's already tied Barry Sanders for that mark. He's still got another 4 games to go. This joker's dang near unstoppable. I think was the 12th pick in the draft. Cowboys, meanwhile, derailed. They lost CeeDee Lamb to a concussion during the game. And so, man, it's going to be tough for Dallas. They already thought, and probably rightly so, their only path was going to be to catch the Eagles. And now a 6th loss. The Eagles will have to lose 7 because the Cowboys got a tie attached to their record this year. It's been a rough year for Minnesota. They say they'll get J.J. McCarthy back this week. So far this year, that hadn't really meant anything positive. Justin Jefferson admitting it's one of the most difficult seasons. Yeah, you think receivers that don't catch the ball are not happy people. In that Eagles game, by the way, defensive tackle, Jordan Carter out. He's had a procedure. Did not involve spitting. Football Fix. You're welcome. Hick and Arrival, more come your way next. It's a GFL Friday. Daly's Dash is not only your Jaguars game day stop, but a great place to grab a meal any day of the week. To honor the Jags and the fans, we've crafted the Duval Sub. The Duval comes with freshly sliced turkey, ham, melted cheddar, and habanero jack cheese, topped with crisp lettuce, fresh tomatoes, and a double portion of our secret sauce, all served on a fresh roll. Come by your local's Daly's Dash today to get your delicious Duval Sub. Daly's is the official convenience store sponsor of the Jacksonville Jaguars.
Hi, this is Dale Murray with Murray Automotive Group in Stark and Kingsland. Save yourself from those big city dealers and their fast-talking flim-flam tactics. No matter what your automotive need is, we've got you covered. Ford, Chrysler, Dodge, Jeep, Ram, and nobody beats our prices, and I mean nobody. Shazam! Plus our exclusive 15-year, 150,000-mile warranty included on every qualified vehicle. And we'll trade anything from AirPods to fishing rods. Compare our prices online at ShazamAuto.com. Then come see me, Dale Murray. I'll be waiting for you. Shazam!
Checkmate Coatings, your floor's missing piece.
Yo, Jacksonville, Hickens hype. Checkmate Coatings crushes it with floors I'd put in my own pad.
I'm Brendan with Checkmate Coatings. We coat it all: garages, pool decks, driveways, and patios. Be the envy of your neighbors.
Rush to checkmatecoatings.com. Checkmate Coatings, your floor's missing piece.
Checkmate Coatings, your floor's missing piece.
Jimerson Burr is a full-service, Florida-based commercial law firm that has experience and capabilities to handle any legal issue a business is confronted with. Learn more about what they can do for you at jimersonfirm.com.
Ready to take your gift giving to the limit? Hey, I'm Ben Kay, owner of Gotham City Limit, your local comic shop, inviting you to stop by and see how we can help this holiday season. From comics to collectibles, community, and more, visit GothamCityLimit.com and always take it to the limit.
Hello, First Coast. I'm sure by now you have seen our bright green GFL trucks and containers throughout the greater Jacksonville area. We're an industry leader in solid waste and would love the opportunity to earn your business. We're committed to customer service, reliability, and have an unwavering focus on safety. Whether commercial or construction, let us haul your waste away. Call 904-760-5880 to get a quote today from GFL, Green for Life.
Instant Keys. You don't have to go to the dealer. Instant Keys comes to you.
Instant Keys saves the day if you have lost or broken keys. They can program new keys and remotes for nearly every make and model of vehicle at a fraction of the dealership cost. Fast, honest, and reliable locksmith service. Call 722-1111.
Instant Keys. Instant Keys. You don't have to go to the dealer. Instant Keys comes to you.
Welcome to the Bundle event. Entering now our undisputed tag team champions, the mid-size SUV and the mid-century modern. Together with a State Farm agent, this auto and home duo are a powerful force of savings, service, and customizable coverage. Now, let's get ready to bundle.
Call State Farm agent Brandon Thomas in St. Augustine at 904-342-3459.
Availability and amount of discounts and savings vary by state.
1010XL, presented by Farah and Farah, exclusive injury law firm of the Jacksonville Jaguars. Still, present, ready. Farah doesn't flinch.
Here's your Southeast Orthopedic Specialist local sports update, sponsored by Kuhn Flowers. Jag head coach Liam Cohen on Jag HQ feels his team is ready.
I think there was a focus level that guys understand maybe what's at stake without having to go out and say too many words about it.
JTA Game Day Express is rolling again. Skip parking hassles and ride to Everbank as the Jaguars face the Colts Sunday. Passes start at $10 on the MyJTA app. Details at jtafla.com. That's your Southeast Orthopedic Specialist local sports update. I'm Sam Nelson.
At 7:01, it's 59 degrees your time and your temp is brought to you by Beulah Air and Plumbing. Stay cooler with Beulah.
Ladies and gents, please put your hands together as Dan Hicken enters the studio.
This is how we do.
It's Friday, Friday. Gotta get down on Friday. Everybody's looking forward to the weekend, Friday.
You know it! Sweet Friday! A little emotion, please.
Hey! Ho!
Hey! Ho!
Oh, no.
Oh,
Take it, Friday.
We're driving on the highway, cruising so fast. I want time to fly. Fun, fun, think about fun. You know.
Oh, Sweet Friday.
You got this, my friend.
Made it again. Last full college football Friday.
Yeah.
Conference championship.
An Army-Navy next week.
Sitting in the back seat.
The one cool thing about the playoffs, you forget what playoff games in like 2 weeks.
Hey,
Yeah.
one more time!
Run it back!
All right, good to be here on a football Friday.
Big one. It's a big one. Got great games this weekend.
Great games.
Even sidebars tonight you can follow. The Florida coach.
Yeah.
Be in action on the sidelines for Tulane.
I started my football weekend off last night, ready. Excited about Detroit, Dallas. I thought, this is a good game. I'm going to sit here and watch it.
Yeah, me too.
What happened?
Yeah, he just
Woke up at halftime, okay.
Were they up like 11 by then? Okay. I hear you. Yeah,
It's high action. I don't understand. The Thursday night games, I don't know. Maybe I'm like
They haven't been
triggered
good?
by Al Michaels. I don't know. They've been fine.
Okay.
I don't know what it is.
Oh,
Like,
you can't make it.
Yeah, Fridays I'm good. Saturdays I'm great.
Okay.
Sundays I'm fine.
Huh.
Some reason on Thursdays.
Are you always off TV on Thursday?
Yes.
Always. Well,
Always.
That's why. It's the one day that you can just, like, the whole thing starts to wind down a little earlier.
Off I fade, baby.
Well, good. It's by the way, it sucks because you miss what you half want to watch, but it's a great way to conk out, isn't it?
Mm-hmm.
You're just kind of sitting there before you know it's 2 hours later. Oh, that felt
But I
good.
did wake up to a whole mess about, man, it's George Pickens' cat, dude.
What's wrong?
Jaking it. He was jaking it last night, pouting or whatever. He's being George.
Yeah.
He was making, really? I didn't watch. I'm not going to sit here and because I saw him make
Richard
plays.
Sherman ripped him after the game.
Was there something that was super visible that happened?
Pretty visible.
Yeah.
Pretty poor efforts on a couple of them.
Well, I don't know what he's mad about. I saw early he was catching balls. I thought
5 for 37.
That's not enough. Well, you had the Flournoy guy had a 100-yard game.
Yeah. So
they don't like that.
I mean, you got all in front of you, dude.
I mean,
Just
he's had a
finish
good
up
year.
strong,
That's all
and you're
you
going to
gotta do
go
is finish
get
strong.
bag. And he can't do it. You raise all those questions again. I would never sign him. Would you sign him?
Man, I don't want him here. Heck no.
I'd never sign him.
Too many characters.
Not worth. Yeah, not worth it. Not worth it, dude.
9 targets. I mean, what are you looking for?
Yeah, I don't know. I don't know if that was it or not.
Flournoy had 13. CD only 8 though. I know
CD
he
went out,
with injury,
yeah.
but it was late.
Yeah,
Ish.
I don't know, but good win for Detroit. I don't think Dallas is done. You
Who they
thought
catch
it was
it?
an elimination game.
Yeah, I don't know who they can catch. That tie's going to.
They got to win. If they go 10-6-1, I find it hard to believe they won't be in the playoffs.
I just look at a team that's 6-6.
Because if there's a 10,
it's hard to believe they're winning 4 in a row.
Well, it's they're playing pretty well. They didn't play great last night. It was must-win time for Detroit, though. Detroit's got a tougher road than Dallas.
Dallas has 4 winnable games. They
Yeah.
got Minnesota and the Chargers at home. They finish at Washington, at the Giants. They'll lose at Washington. That's what'll happen. Christmas Day, they'll go to Washington and lose to Jaden Daniels. It'll be like the one thing that Washington does all year, and it'll give you fans a glimpse of what should have been. And, Jaden Daniels and Terry McLaurin will finally go off 17 weeks deep.
Yeah.
That's where it'll happen.
All right.
I think.
And you
The
might be
Chargers
right.
might beat them too. Who knows? I would be pulling. Oh, wait. Yeah. I'd be pulling for the Cowboys against the Chargers for sure. I mean, again, we're down to the last stretch. Anybody close to the Jags in the playoff hunt, I want them losing this week. Sometimes you get lucky and 2 of them play each other.
Well, it's funny you bring that up, Jeff,
Okay.
because our Dream Finders Homes poll question of the day brought to you by our friends at Dream Finders Homes, the official home builder of the Jags and Gators, the PGA Tour, soon to be the Tampa Bay Rays. Check them out at dreamfindershomes.com. Terrific homes. Beautiful. All of them, best locations all around Jacksonville. 15 or so spots.
15 of them things. You said, I thought you were going to keep going.
It's all about timing. We got to have time.
You
we got
but
to have synergy.
You can't drop the in there.
You got to read me. You got to read me. Got to read me. Check them out, though. Great interest packages and dreamfindershomes.com. Tell them Dreamfinders Danny sent you. Pick the one team that you want to lose the most on Sunday. Pick the one team that you want to lose the most on Sunday.
Step aside as a purveyor of the playoff probabilities now.
Did you
for
say that
4
was
or
easy?
5 weeks.
Well, let me hear
aside. I will give you the right answers.
All
but
right.
yeah, go.
Buffalo.
And they play Cincinnati. Right?
Houston.
Houston plays Kansas City.
Kansas City.
Kansas City plays Houston.
Or Baltimore.
Baltimore plays Pittsburgh. Yeah, this is 100. This is an easy one for me.
Me too.
Yeah,
Me too.
Texans, get them on out of here.
Get them on out of here.
All right.
Get them on out of here.
And it'll keep them, and they'll still be alive enough that the Indy game will matter. I need them. A loss for the Texans is. I need them. I don't want them to catch me, man. I don't want to bring the tiebreaker in. And if the Jags lose to the Colts and the Texans win, we're the third place team all of a sudden.
We drop from 1 to 3?
We drop from 1 to 3 if the Texans win and we lose.
Ooh. All right, well, listen, the Googans are smart like that. 84.7% say Houston.
Yeah.
So, yeah. That's the way to go on that one. So, appreciate that. And that's the Dreamfinders Homes poll question of the day.
We have, you could argue, I mean, we love our guy Cam Little. Right, I mean, we love him, and we see a bright future, and he's proven he's got among the strongest legs in the game. He kicked the 70-yarder in the preseason, the NFL record 68-yarder, and it's hard to look at a guy like that and say, man, he's not the best thing going these days. But somehow he's not. This Cowboys kicker, Brandon Aubrey, last night.
He's pretty good.
He broke 2 NFL records in one kick, and he broke 3 overall when he hit a 63-yarder last night against the Lions. So
what'd he do?
Here's what we got. He's got now the most field goals of 55 yards or more in a single game. Last night, he had a 57, a 55, and then a 63-yarder.
And they're like chip shots for the guy.
He's also now got the most field goals of 60 yards or more in a single season. That's 3 now this year. The 63-yarder in the third was his third from 60 or more, gives him the record to himself. The former Cowboys kicker, Brett Maher, remember him? He was good for a while. He had a big leg as well. Meanwhile, he's got the most career field goals of 60 yards or more now in NFL history. He has 6 field goals of 60 or more yards in his career. In fact, he's hit 3 from 63 or further, when 63 obviously would have broken the old record, or tied the old record.
You know what I like about him, though? He's 27 out of 29. He's only missed 2
that's what
all
I mean.
year.
He's incredible leg. Is this the one they just found off the streets? Isn't it?
No,
Aubrey?
this was a guy who didn't kick.
That's what I mean. Yeah,
just a soccer player, like Air Force or something.
Wow.
Yeah.
There have been 9 field goals of 60 yards or more in the NFL this year. Aubrey has 3 of them. No other kicker has more than 1, including our guy.
Jeez.
That is a weapon. It's the ultimate weapon. Unfortunately, the Cowboys holster, it ain't worth much.
You know, Cam Little, because he had that little
he had a bad stretch there.
He's missed 4 field goals. He's 82.6. That's like 25th in the league.
Yeah,
these guys are so good.
But he's hot right now, and that's what's important. We withstood. Although he had a missed kick that mattered. Was it the Seahawks game maybe? There was a game where he missed like 2 field goals and an extra point, or we would have been on a field goal marching drive. Did he have a game where he missed more than 1 field goal? I thought you were looking at the game log. I got you.
No, we've had and if you're at the bottom there, you're not kicking anymore. If you're at the bottom of this field goal percentage thing, you're not kicking. The 50-plus guys are, Chase McLaughlin at Tampa Bay, 9 of 9, 50-plus. Brandon Aubrey, 9 of 11. Will Reichard, 8 of 10. Chris Boswell, 7 of 8. Jason Myers, 7 of 10. Joey Sly, 7 of 10. I mean, that's impressive. That's impressive. And extra point percentages, even though it's 33-yard kick now, shoot, I can go down 15 of them. They all haven't missed one. Aubrey missed 1. He's 38 of 39. Cam Little missed 1. Jake Elliott missed 1. Not many have missed more than 1. You don't want to miss more than 1.
Well, it's supposed to be. I never liked that they move it back. It was, although maybe it wasn't. Maybe the percentages now from 33 would line up with the percentages from 20 back in the day. Again, for guys that are getting on up there like Dan and I, we remember back in the old days of even straight on kickers. Kicking used to be you cross your fingers if you had a 35-yarder. I'm not exaggerating. If your team had a 38-yarder to win the game, you were nervous. And beyond just the nervous, do you make? I mean, like it's 50-50 if the dude's going to make the kick.
Yeah.
And it gotten to the point where, the extra point from 20 at the NFL was just that. It was an extra point. So I guess, what's your idea? Is it supposed to be a free point, or is it supposed to be at least somewhat
right?
So 33 makes it somewhat, or there's still not many missed all year. And by the way, these goofball coaches, I can't feel sorry for them. Half the time they'll go for 2 for no reason anyway.
Yeah. And it's automatic if there's a penalty now. You notice if they move it to the 1, all right, go for 2. That's what analytics must tell them. You know what I'm saying?
Yeah. No, I know. Analytics, again, I think there's like some sort of revenge going on there. I don't trust them. From the text line, I know a loss by Houston helps the Jags, but am I being diabolical for wanting Houston to beat them and all but eliminate KC from the playoffs?
Yeah,
no, I get that part of it.
I get that feeling.
I'd rather get rid of the team that's in our division chasing us, and I don't think Kansas City beating Houston is still not going to guarantee them anything. They still got losable games. They got to.
Houston beating Kansas City.
That's what I mean.
Yeah.
No. If Kansas City wins,
he wants Kansas City to lose.
I get that, but if Kansas City wins, they're still only 7-6. They're still in trouble.
Oh.
I mean, they're 2 games
yeah,
back.
But if they lose, they're in big trouble.
I look at it like this. Houston's a game back. KC's 2 back. We already beat KC, own the tiebreaker completely.
Yeah.
Houston, we don't own the tiebreaker. We're tied in the tiebreaker.
Fair enough.
So
I don't think you're being diabolical.
No,
I
me either.
I
get
where
it.
he's coming
Yeah, don't misunderstand. I get where you're coming from. That's the beautiful thing about this game. There'll be a good result either way, but that result is going to be either lessened or magnified based on what we do at home Sunday against the Colts.
All right, we got a busy day today on a football Friday, so we'll take a break right here. Appropriately.
We do have we'll do the 10-minute drill, and then I think we got Get Smart John, and then I think we got the Whisperer, and then I think we got the high school, with a 5-pack, and then the high school spotlight, and then the Gator Bowl. The Gator Bowl will be making a choice this week, right? Isn't it selection Sunday in the bowl games as well? So I got the luncher. I've the real brains of the organization, Greg McGarity, can't make it today.
Oh, God. We can trip him up and get him to tell us.
The luncher says he's been, quote, briefed.
Oh, Lord.
So, yeah.
This will be great. We'll break him like a.
We'll break him.
Oh, we'll
put him under the lights.
Oh, God.
It'll be like a scene from a sitcom movie. Yeah.
He'll start blinking extras, and it'll be bad. We'll have him twisted and telling stories that he's not supposed to tell.
In the face.
In the face.
10-minute drill is next. It's a GFL Friday.
Downtime with Dan is serviced by the local family-owned company for home comfort and your statewide mechanical partner for the biggest projects, Lloyd's Heating and Air.
Hey, a couple good moments in NBA basketball last night, but let's start with LeBron, who had his streak, 1,297 straight games in double figures, come to an end. He only scored 8 points, but he had the game-winning assist to Hachimura for a 3 that let the Lakers win the basketball game as he got the basketball with seconds left, fired it in the corner, and Rui knocked it down, and it was a victory for the Lakers over a tough Toronto team. And then Tyrese Maxey having a great year. He had an amazing block, a LeBron-like block at the end of a game after missing a jumper. And watching Edge come stick it back, the Golden State Warriors threw it down court, had an easy layup winner, and Maxey came out of nowhere and knocked it away for a victory for Philadelphia. So good stuff in the association last night.
The Drill. From the DivorceMenOnly.com studios.
He's got his trigger finger on the pulse of Jacksonville football.
Does he have a name?
He calls himself Mike DiRocco.
And we get his insight every Thursday from 10 to noon on Jaguars Today. Written by Lee at Kate's Glass on 1010XL.
Jacksonville, Hicken Air, game changer. We've tested the field. Checkmate Coating's the new go-to for durable, jaw-dropping floor coatings. Better play, better results, man. They can do it all. Start with your garage. Your garage is a great place to get, oh my gosh, it just opens up your house, gives you like almost an extra room. You have all kinds of endless possibilities. Checkmate Coatings will take care of you. Brendan is the owner. He will tell you everything that you need to know. They've got Jacksonville folks working there, keeping prices low with no massive overhead. So be it your garage, maybe it's your patio, maybe it's your pool deck, maybe it's your driveway. Slam dunk those floors. Go to checkmatecoatings.com for more information. Checkmatecoatings.com. They're Checkmate Coatings. They're your floors. Missing piece.
As a contractor, finding reliable subcontractors is key to project success. Prosser here. Guys, that's where Lloyd's Heating and Air shines. Not just your mechanical HVAC experts, but your partner, understanding every facet of construction to keep your project on track. Lloyd's will spot issues early before they cause delays. If you're a contractor with a need for reliability, visit LloydsHeatingandAir.com. Lloyd's Heating and Air, keeping you comfortable in every season.
You want to know more about your favorite football team.
That's right.
And John Osher delivers because O knows. Wednesdays from 10 to noon on Jaguars Today. Served by Twin Peaks. Eats, drinks, scenic views on 1010XL.
PRP treatment is kind of the thing these days, and in many cases, it eliminates the need for surgery. This is Sheridan Tootin, and my experience with PRP from Southeast Orthopedic Specialist has been nothing short of great. I'm really feeling much better now. Ask your Southeast Orthopedic Specialist doctor about PRP treatment.
This is Dr. Kevin Murphy with Southeast Orthopedic Specialists, where athletes are treated like pros.
Relieve pain and get back to life. Southeast Orthopedic Specialists.
Need protection? Call Craig and Christine Kaprosky at Goosehead Insurance. The Kaproskys are a husband-wife team committed to finding you the right coverage at the right price in just a few short minutes. For home, auto, flood, or specialty insurance, Craig and Christine Kaprosky are the answer. Craig.Kaprosky at Goosehead.com.
This football season, Hurricane Grill and Wings is your game day getaway. Catch every play with the perfect drink in hand. Handcrafted cocktails like the Millionaire Margarita, Spicy Guavarita, Old Fashioned, or the Red Bullerita. Beer more your style to watch the games? Enjoy an ice cold Bud Light. Game day cocktails and Bud Light specials are here all season long at Hurricane Grill and Wings. Find a restaurant near you at hurricanewings.com.
Are you looking for a place to outfit your truck or van? It's Catlin Truck Accessories. For 105 years and 4 generations, Catlin is the name you can count on. This is Keith Catlin, and we know trucks and vans too, from Lear toppers, ladder racks, van shelving, strobe lighting, rolling lot bed covers, and everything in between. If you want quality products and great customer service, there's only one name. It's Catlin.
Who can you count on? Count on Catlin.
For 105 years, you can count on Catlin.
Need electric vehicle repair? Guardian Collision is expert certified for any electric vehicles. Trust the home team for auto body repair on your EV. Guardian Collision. They guard what moves you. At GuardianCollision.com.
1010XL, presented by Farah and Farah, exclusive injury law firm of the Jacksonville Jaguars. Still, present, ready. Farah doesn't flinch. And now, let's light up the Firehouse Subs 10-minute drill.
Hit it! Yeah! We got sports concepts and rationalizations. We call it the 10-minute drill. At the end of the drill, we like to hand out a prize pack. He says it's razzle-dazzle. What do you got today?
Oh, I got a little something for the Googans. I got a $50 gift card to Comic Fun.
Oh, Comic Fun.
At Gotham City.
Yes, sir.
$50 for you to spend there. I also got a $50 gift card to Green Acres Sporting Goods Store.
Yeah.
All you got to do is hit me up at the end of the 10-minute drill. I'll let your boy.
Sometimes the conference is struggling and they need a hero to step in, and in this case they put up the Sunbelt signal and he answered. Sunbelt Billy taking over at James Madison, a team that this is how shrewd a move James Madison has made. They've just hired a guy who at the University of Florida had a lower ranked team than the one you have at JMU.
Oh, boy.
That's what you're getting in Bill. You're getting a guy in Billy Napier that thankfully by taking your job makes him the coach of a ranked football team after he buried the University of Florida for 4 years and 3 losing seasons. So
well,
I'd like to, do you have your Twitter yet? Probably not. Hit up that smart aleck GM. Who, after they beat Texas, very sarcastically, hey, how you like Sunbelt Billy now? Yeah, apparently he's right back in his comfort zone.
He can take the whole gang with him. That'll be fine. Meanwhile, the Gators get Buster Faulkner from Georgia Tech. What does Holmes think of that?
I didn't talk to Holmes about that. Georgia Tech's a program where you really only worry about the head coach.
Yeah.
Like Georgia Tech, you're not sure who your coordinators are. You just kind of go with however the head coach is taking you. I kid because I care. Look, it's easy to think Georgia Tech, and immediately your brain kind of does like a zzz because of so many years that Paul Johnson was running that odd system. But now when you get a Georgia Tech offensive mind, it's more of a pro-style setup. I feel like they ran it more than they threw it, but he certainly developed Haynes King, and they're a top 12 offense at Georgia Tech. They're having the most efficient 7 yards per play.
Brook on Faulkner is that he really adapts to whatever he has, and so he before Haynes was there, he had a different kind of offense, and but he's an air raid guy. He learned the air raid at Valdosta State, so that's what He's
worked at Georgia. He's got SEC ties, just like the DC had.
That's what he's bringing in. So I heard Shane say that if Bobo left, that Faulkner would be the first guy that Kirby Smart would have called. So. Most of the people in the college football industry were giving him high grades for bringing in Buster Faulkner over the Tennessee guy. And they also, I don't know if they talked to, but Cade Bell's name was kicked around a bit. So
I bet you the last 3 years, Georgia Tech has scored a hell of a lot more points against Georgia than Florida did with Billy Napier in their offensive system.
Except this year they didn't score much. They scored 9. It was 19-9, wasn't it?
Well, Napier went 20-20-20, I think.
Yeah.
So
Georgia Tech is 28th in scoring, 12th in yards. So he's been there the past 3 seasons.
That's good at Georgia Tech to be 12th in yards.
Listen,
and they lost their
Haynes
best receiver.
King is. I mean, I don't know if DJ Lagway is going to be the quarterback. I have no idea. But DJ Lagway is a bigger version of Haynes King in the respect that he's a battering ram, and and that's the kind of offense that should let DJ flourish if he's a willing runner.
Well,
but he's got to be a willing runner.
It's going to be good.
And it's not about making moves. It's about ramming it up in there. That's what Haynes King did.
Right. He doesn't do a lot of lateral. And it's going to be good to get some fresh eyes and a fresh start to find the best quarterback. DJ Lagway got, not by his own, I'm not saying he had an entitled attitude, but there was just an entitlement of that position. It was his, period. Didn't matter what he did, how he did it, if he practiced, if he didn't, if he was hurt, if he wasn't. It was his job. It was never in question.
Buster's one of the very best, can design and adapt a scheme to his players as well as anyone. Look at what he did for Haynes King and Aaron Philo at Georgia Tech when each of them played. Hate to see Brenke lose his OC, but Faulkner is damn good.
Yeah, and listen, I continue to see Summerall being lauded now that everything's settled and we're out of the Lane Kiffin shadow. Just about everybody out there that's in the college football world thinks Summerall is the next best thing.
Well, at least you got something to be
did not say
excited
that about Napier.
Right.
In fairness, because there's all these comparisons. Summerall is better thought of than Napier was.
Well, he already broke the comparison. He hired an OC.
Well, fair enough.
Hallelujah.
And DC, being a DC guy himself. So
hallelujah. So that's.
Have you talked to Kentucky Geoff?
Yeah.
How is he with the? I could have saved him all this. I told you when you hired that lurch of a coach, Mark Pope, that it's never going to end well.
They're not happy.
You've settled for a guy who is in no way Kentucky enough to coach them, and so now here they are. They haven't defeated a top 200 opponent yet this week, yet this year. They've got 3 more ranked foes looming. They've already lost 3 games. Kentucky's new football coach got a thunderous standing ovation inside Rupp Arena. Later that night, when the Cats were losing to North Carolina, the Boo Birds at times rang down. A crowd of 20,000 didn't need post-game commentary to understand Kentucky's 5-3, the first non-conference home defeat of Pope's tenure. And he has a countenance that's going to make it easy to throw their criticisms at. You know what I mean? He just like Calipari and Pacino, I can rub it, they can brush it off. They're above it all. I feel like this guy will wear it a little bit more. I don't know that for sure. I'm just going by appearances, but it didn't feel like a great home run Kentucky enough hire for me when they made it. We'll see. They were okay last year. They went to the tournament.
Yeah.
But that Kentucky 5-3 hits different than Florida 5-3.
Yeah, it's not good. Home loss to North Carolina the other day didn't make them happy. The boys weren't happy, and they can't shoot much like us. That's their concern. They got a couple guys out that they hope will get back and help them is my scouting report from Kentucky Geoff. So, but yeah, I don't know. It's not a happy time up there in Lexington right now. So we'll see. We'll see how it goes. But yeah, he wasn't exactly thrilled with what
Can I just say this?
Sure.
Good.
Oh dear.
Yeah. Good. I hope it's miserable for you, Kentucky Geoff. I'll just reference you again. You send me a football text. You're unbelievable.
Oh, he just did?
No, he has.
Again
this year. It was just, reveling in a win over 4-8 football teams.
Who wins Georgia-Bama?
It's a good question. I feel like I've almost become like a trained SEAL. And if you say, Georgia anyone, I say Georgia.
Except Bama.
Well, I know that's how it's played out, but even this weekend,
Yeah.
don't you feel like Georgia's going to win or no?
Yeah, I sure do.
I will say this. I think when Saban left, it kind of took away that witchcraft feeling to the game, but DeBoer is picked right. That is one. They beat him 2 years in a row, right? Didn't they beat him last year in Tuscaloosa? Is that correct?
That's correct.
DeBoer's beaten them 2 years in a row in the regular season, and then last year, Alabama didn't make the SEC championship game. I don't feel as confident. Georgia's been a lot more gettable this year. They've just won their games.
They just win.
Right.
Georgia's a bit beat up. They're going to be missing some guys. But it'll be interesting.
Like, we're so used to Georgia winning a lot of games by 31, and this year they won a lot of games by 7.
I respect Curbs because Curbs cares about the SEC, and
he does.
I maybe that's us old school guys or older guys, but I think I mean, we ain't won enough of them yet. We didn't start winning them until Spurdog got there, and boy, I like when we hang a banner, an SEC championship banner on the football side of things. So I think it means a lot, and I think they're gonna go for it, and I think they'll prevail. So, but it will be interesting. The DeBoer finally spoke on Penn State because somebody asked him. He said, "I don't know. I have no interest. I don't know where that's come from. I'm very happy here. I like it here." And Penn State now, there's some audio floating around, and I don't know if it's the Penn State AD, but if it is, it's oof, boy. He's like, Ohio State bleep it, bleep, bleep, Michigan bleep, bleep, bleep. And
what was this?
I don't know the context. I don't know if he was talking to the team. It seemed like maybe it's just audio only, so it's like maybe one of the players was recording it. But anyway, they've turned their attention to the Iowa State coach, who has been a candidate for about 37,000 jobs, it seems like, in his career. He always ends up staying.
He was really hot like 7-8 years ago.
Yeah.
And he's just stayed at Iowa State. This would have the abject feeling of settling.
Well, the one thing about him, there's a soundbite going around with him where he talks about, I'm all about the process. Really, I don't pay attention to wins and and that's not what Penn State wants to hear.
No one
right
wants
now.
to hear that.
No,
by the way, you get a little full of yourself, and you're too content where you are. If you start minimizing the whole, winning thing.
Yeah, I mean, he's done a nice job at Iowa State.
He's done a nice job,
but it's not like they're through the roof. He gets them to bowl games, which is great. 8-4 this year. Had a veteran quarterback.
Last year, I think they were in that group of teams that had a chance.
Better. They were 11-3 last year.
Yeah, they were trying to make there was like 4 of them to play in the championship game. They didn't win the tiebreak.
He's ended ranked twice in 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10 years. Only 2 times, 9th and 15th, and that's it.
I mean it, like 7, like at one of the Florida searches for Mullen or McElwain, one of those dudes, his name came up.
He's had 2 losing records in 10 years. He's gone to the Liberty, the Alamo, the Camping World. He did go to the Fiesta in 2020. They were 9-3. The Cheez-It missed a bowl twice. The Liberty and the Pop-Tarts last year, 11-3 a year ago.
I just, good records, but not as good a records as James Franklin was already giving Penn State in the Big Ten.
But this is Iowa State, and it's not.
And he's been we'll see if he gets. By the way, there's no sure thing that he gets the job.
Yeah,
I mean, I'll tell you what else has happened. This has also happened in college football, just like in the old days where you can match dollars for prospects. These programs are finding money to keep their coaches. Back in the day, Vandy would never give Clark Lee $7.5 million to make sure he stayed. They'd say, well, you can keep the 1.5, or I understand you're going off to a bigger job at Penn State, and that's where you make the big money. But now Iowa State, if they decide they want to, they'll say, well, we'll match whatever they pay. Stay here.
641-1010. Come kind, come courteous, come correct.
Who needs $50 in comic fun to Gotham City? Because I got it. I also got $50 in gift cards to Green Acres Sporting Goods Store. All you got to do is holler at me right now at it, because it's the end of the 10-minute drill. That number is 904-641-1010. Holla at your boy.
The Drill. From the DivorceMenOnly.com studios.
'Twas the night before Christmas, and all through the town, no gifts for the ladies could truly be found. They hinted at diamonds, at sparkle and bling. But chain store price tags made wallets go cha-ching. Then what to their wondering eyes should appear but Beard's diamonds, so sparkling, so near. No risk, no regret, no big corporate chain. clean, just family-run brilliance that eases the strain. Beard's Diamonds is local with prices that please. Better diamonds, more choices, and warranties with ease. More carat, more fire, more glow for the price. Shop Beards, wrap it up, steal kisses twice.
Are you looking to make some Christmas magic this year? Get her the perfect gift from Beard's Diamonds. The largest selection of rings, pendants, earrings, bracelets, bands, colored gemstones, new designer and fashion, all at the guaranteed best prices from the town center's only locally owned jeweler. And now during our 44th anniversary sale, you save as much as 44% store-wide. Let Beard's non-commissioned experts help you find the perfect gift. From one Jacksonville family to another, Merry Christmas from Beard's Diamonds, St. John's Town Center.
All right, listen, there's one thing I know about people. I know people, we all like to save money where we can, and particularly save a little cash at the pump, and you can do that when you become a new member of the Shell Fuel Rewards program. In fact, it's as easy as 1, 2, 3. Here's the 1, 2, 3 offer. Save 10 cents per gallon on your first fill-up, 20 cents per gallon on your second, and then 30 cents per gallon on your third. Get everyday savings afterwards. At Shell, members get more rewards, savings, and special offers, so sign up for the Fuel Rewards program today. Offer valid through 12/31/26 at participating Shell locations. Must be redeemed within 60 days of registration. Limit 20 gallons. Restrictions do apply.
Hi, this is Dale Murray with Murray Automotive Group in Stark and Kingsland. Save yourself from those big city dealers and their fast-talking flim-flam tactics. No matter what your automotive need is, we've got you covered. Ford, Chrysler, Dodge, Jeep, Ram, and nobody beats our prices, and I mean nobody. Shazam! Plus our exclusive 15-year, 150,000-mile warranty included on every qualified vehicle. And we'll trade anything from AirPods to fishing rods. Compare our prices online at ShazamAuto.com. Then come see me, Dale Murray. I'll be waiting for you. Shazam!
Getting you ready for the game. Pre-Game Friday. Built by Dreamfinders Homes on 1010XL.
Yo, it's your main man E.T. here for Twin Peaks, and this season of giving starts with getting. Twin Peaks launches their holiday bonus card event. Buy a gift card for someone on your list, and we'll hook you up with a bonus card just for you. Because giving feels great, but getting rewarded for it, even better. Share the gift of crave-worthy food, ice-cold 29-degree beers, and a good time at Twin Peaks. And treat yourself while you're at it. Twin Peaks. Eat, drink, scenic views. Bonus cards are redeemable January 1st through January 31st, 2026 at participating locations.
Brackish Vodka, the spirit of the sportsman and proud partner of the Jaguars, is now available at the Fresh Market Spirits and Wine. The Fresh Market Spirits and Wine is a new adult beverage store offering spirits, wine, beer, and accessories at A1A North in Ponte Vedra, a first-of-its-kind destination for thoughtfully curated spirits, wine, and beer as only the Fresh Market can. And now, you can get Brackish Vodka at the Fresh Market. Brackish Vodka, for whatever your sport is. Proud partner of the Jaguars.
Protect what matters most with Liberty Safes. Trusted, secure, and made in America. See them at Noel's Lock and Safe, North Florida's largest safe dealer, where sales, delivery, and installation are all under one roof. Visit the showroom on Blanding Boulevard or go to libertysafesofnorthflorida.com.
This is the home of the Florida Gators. Get your Gators hoops on 1010XL. Brought to you by the personal injury attorneys of Farah and Farah, Randy Marion Cadillac of Jacksonville, and Renewal by Anderson, custom windows and doors.
Hey guys, Hicken here from Beaches Dermatology, man. Nobody does a better job of taking care of your skin, both beautifying and your skincare needs medically than Beaches Dermatology, man. Dr. Boudreaux, Dr. Metz are there for you. Dr. Fader with the Mohs surgery are terrific folks. I go to the one off Solano Road. Shout out. They'll take great care of you over there. They're terrific folks. But if something shows up, first off, they want to remind you to take care of your, I know the sun's not out right now, but when the sun is out, even in the cold months, man, cover up that skin a little bit. Floppy hats, long sleeve, dry fits in the cold, sunscreen if needed. You never know if you're out there for an extended period of time. If something does show up on your skin, don't wait. Get it checked out at Beaches Dermatology. Go to beachesdermatology.com. Find the location that best serves you. You'll be glad you did. And they'll do the rest. It's that simple. Beaches Dermatology and beachesdermatology.com for all of your skincare needs.
XL, presented by Farah and Farah, exclusive injury law firm of the Jacksonville Jaguars. When it's game time, Farah doesn't flinch. Get Smart John is polished up by Harbor Dental Care, Jacksonville's first choice for dental emergencies.
special Friday edition. No Friday, you can't play. Go talk to McNasty.
He come in here, holler at me Friday.
Good gracious. Get smart, John, from TriviaNation.com. Johnny!
Good morning, Googans. Happy Friday.
Yes, yes.
I don't know if we've ever done, I'm sure we've done it on a Friday, but many years ago, I can't remember.
We're like the NFL, John. What days haven't trivia been played on? There's very few.
That's true. That's true. Good point. Good point. Yes, I was actually at the gym today, and I have a shout out because I had to change my workout routine a little bit because I had to come in early, which is great because I love doing trivia, you know. So shout out to Robert,
what up, Robert?
Member of the gym. Yes. Because I didn't know that was you. And yeah. Anyway, so there you have it.
We call him
fan
Robert.
of the show.
Yeah, man. Appreciate him.
Yes, absolutely. Oh well, you know, there's a lot of Googans at the gym that listen to the program.
Oh yeah.
Lots. Yes.
Definitely.
Okay. So as we normally do with our shows, we start a lot with the category of
presidents.
Oh, not to start, but yeah, alcohol.
Alcohol.
Easy.
Yes, very quickly. You know, I went on the cruise last week.
Oh yeah, how was it?
Well, the weather was terrible, so we only got to go to shore one time, which was Key West, so we didn't even get to go to Bimini. So that day ended up being, unfortunately, day drinking.
Oh.
So
somebody wants to know if you were in the Tap and Still in St. Thomas on your cruise.
No, I was not. Smart guy. Oh. I will share a story, but it has to be off the air. So, anyway, which of the following cocktails is traditionally served in a copper mug? Now, this is multiple choice, but Jeff, I think you'll get this.
It's the mule.
And
yeah,
it is. It is the Moscow Mule. Yes.
We've had that before, but that is what, vodka and ginger ale, basically, or ginger beer.
I think so. Yeah.
I think so. It's good, actually. It's a good winter drink.
I rock with a mule.
Yeah, I like those.
Burro.
Food.
The culinary name calamari is used for what sea creature dishes?
Is that octopus or that's squid?
It's squid, I think.
Squid.
Yes. State birds.
State bird is the word about a bird.
What desert dweller is New Mexico's state bird? Now, I have a hint if you want it, which will really give it away.
Did you give it to the Googans?
I didn't, actually.
What is it again?
It's a desert.
What dweller is New Mexico's state bird?
Desert.
But you know what? It's part of the show. It is part of it, so I'm going to go ahead and give you the hint, okay?
Okay.
So it's not giving it away because that's part of it. Wile E. Coyote's nemesis.
Road runner.
I was going to say Road Runner. I wish
Coyote's after you.
I wish you hadn't given me that clue.
Road runner.
Me.
Beep, beep. If it catches you, you're through.
I can't think of any other desert-dwelling bird, so that would have jumped out to me. Anyway, we get it either way.
You do. Yes, you do. And I'm confident you would have gotten it without that. Sports. What is the name of the rule violation in basketball when a player holding the ball moves one or both of his or her feet illegally?
Pack them bags up because the homie traveling.
Yeah.
Yes. Science. Also known as harvestmen. Are daddy long legs classified as arachnids, crustaceans, or insects?
I mean, how can it not be a spider?
Spider,
Is this where they
right?
come and tell you it's not actually a spider? It's actually
a fruit.
Yeah, I mean, does the long legs?
They're spiders, right?
I mean,
they're harmless. They're
I'm not a yeah. This is where they tell you it's not.
Don't fool with them.
Yeah,
you can fool
a
with
spider.
those guys.
We're going spider.
Spider.
Arachnid.
Yeah.
Yeah, baby. Yeah. Come on.
Music.
Manolo!
In the lyrics of what Prince song does he ask, "Baby, have you got enough gas?"
Who is it?
Prince.
Oh, Prince.
Yes.
Little red Corvette, right? It's got to be. What else are we doing?
Have you got enough gas? Little red Corvette.
Isn't it? No?
I don't know the lyrics.
I mean,
Yeah, that's
I don't either. But what else would it be?
It's Little Red Corvette.
Very good. Context clue. You picked up on that. Uh-huh.
Plus high school, groove too.
Yeah.
The music was playing back when we were young.
Mm-hmm. Yes. World War II.
Oh no.
Oh, the big one.
What was the name of the plane that dropped an atomic bomb on Hiroshima?
I know this. I know this.
I don't.
I do.
I don't. This is where I throw out like the name of Amelia Earhart's plane or Lindbergh's. That's how stupid I am, right? So I go Golden Goose. I know that's not it, because the name that came to mind for me is not going to be
Enola Gay.
That's it. That's okay.
Yes, that's it.
I thought
And I had a bonus with that too.
I thought Enola Gay, but then I said that's Amelia Earhart, isn't it? What did she drive? What did she fly?
Did she even have a name of her plane?
Okay, well,
I
there
don't
you
recall
go.
that.
Yeah.
Yeah, I honestly don't
All right,
remember.
good. The Enola Gay. That was in my head for a reason.
Yes. Now here's the bonus. You already got it. So can you tell me the commander?
Oppenheimer.
The name of the
Oppenheimer was the commander.
No, let's. It's probably somebody famous.
I think you've heard of him.
Well, then
I'm pretty sure you've heard of
Yeah,
him.
Go ahead.
Okay. Paul Tibbets.
No, not me.
No?
No.
Dan? You?
No.
Okay. All right. Well, you got it anyway, so good job.
You ain't asked me if I heard of him.
Hey, well, we knew. He wasn't in the Coast Guard, buddy.
Nope.
No, he was not. Army Air Corps. Yeah.
Sorry,
okay.
we'll be sure to double back for you next time.
Okay. Current events. Despite happening roughly 15 years ago, new criteria shows that what Indonesian city has overtaken Tokyo as the world's most populous city?
This is I just saw this. It's Can you ask again what was
Indonesian city?
Is it
Despite happening roughly 15 years ago, new criteria shows that what Indonesian city has overtaken Tokyo as the world's most populous city?
Were you about to say
Jakarta? Did I not see that in the headline? Have you seen that in the headlines this week? Jakarta. I feel like it's Jakarta.
Well, once you said Jakarta, that's Indonesian. Then it has to be like what else? What
Jakarta.
other city
I'm
is
going
there in
Jakarta.
Indonesia
I'm
that
going
I've
with
heard of?
Jakarta.
Jakarta.
Very good.
Wow, that's a big pull right there.
All right, John, let's grab a break. We'll come
Yes.
back, do some audio clues and stuff next. Thanks, buddy.
She'll bow at the tree of knowledge here.
The
Dan.
drill.
The Drill at the DivorceMenOnly.com studios. Go! Your play-by-play home of Bulls Bulldogs football is 1010XL.
The Bulldogs State Championship chase continues against Cardinal Gibbons. Friday night at 7 on 1010 AM.
I used to dread going to the dentist. Every visit felt like a sales pitch with constant upselling, surprise fees on my bill, and I could never get in when I needed to. But Harbor Dental Care? Totally different. They saw me the next day, gave me honest pricing up front, and even set me up with a payment plan I could actually afford. No pressure, no surprise charges, just kind people who get it. If you want to experience dentistry the way it should be, book your appointment today at harbordental.care. That's HARBOUR dental.care.
I was just talking with Chris Bryan over at ITP Partners yesterday, asking him a bunch of dumb questions, but he took the time and spent with me and explained things to me, and that's why I like ITP Partners, man. They don't make me feel. I know I'm a rube when it comes to this investing stuff, but no question is out of bounds. And I ask him anything, and he helps me out, and he guides me, and I appreciate that. And that's what Jeff Hartman and Reagan Wright, Dan Abel, Janice Cobb, Reed Wingate. The ITP Partners are terrific, man. They got experience, expertise, and knowledge, man, and they will help you through. They'll build strategies where your goals become their priority, man. And you don't have to be intimidated. It's a great time to get started. It's the end of the year. You know what? Give them a call. 312-9751, 312-9751. Or go to Chris at ITPPartners.com, Chris at ITPPartners.com. They're ITP Partners, my financial partners for life. Non-compensated client testimonial may not represent all client experience. Don't guarantee a future performance.
An inside look at football's greatest position with Denny Thompson.
I'm Denny Thompson, and they call me the quarterback whisperer.
He shares his insights Friday mornings on The Drill. Tuned up by Tyson Sound and Security and George Moore Chevrolet on 1010XL.
Joe C. for CSS Fireplaces and Outdoor Living. And if your dream is to create that space where you're living large in your backyard, then you need to get with the good people at CSS. They put a gas log in our fireplace, an awesome fire pit out back where the kids can toast s'mores and we can just hang out and watch the game. It's all part of your outdoor living experience with CSS Fireplaces and Outdoor Living.
You dream it, we build it. CSS.
Hey, Jacksonville DDH. Dreamfinders Danny Hicken here with the scoop from Dreamfinders Homes, your national builder of the year. We've got first-year interest rates as low as 2.99% in homes in 20-plus communities throughout Northeast Florida. If you're house hunting, make sure your first pick Dreamfinders Homes, the proud official home builder of the PGA Tour, the Florida Gators, and your Jacksonville Jaguars. Visit dfhsalesevent.com today and tell them Dreamfinders Danny sent you.
If you've been in a big truck accident, you need a lawyer that specializes in big trucks. A lawyer who knows all the federal traffic rules that can affect your case.
And who can navigate the complex web of laws dealing with the trucking company, the leasing company, the shipper, and all the other details that can complicate your case.
At Farah and Farah, we've seen it all, and we're ready to go the long haul to fight for you. Jacksonville.
The best financial move you can make this time of year. How about lowering your mortgage rate to 4.99% fixed APR? It's the lowest rate in years. How about getting up to $500,000 out of your home equity in the process? You can do it now by calling Loan Pronto. Hey, Prosser here, and with Loan Pronto's rapid equity loans, you can get a ton of cash, pay off all those high-interest credit cards, and skip up to 2 house payments. One homeowner just got $300,000 approved in under 24 hours, wiped out their credit cards and 2 car loans, and saved $2,100 a month. So don't wait. No hard credit pull up front. And you probably won't even need an appraisal. Just fast, easy cash from your home's equity. Call now, 904-999-1508, or you can visit loanpronto.com. Start the new year by wiping out all higher interest debt and lowering your bills by thousands. Call 904-999-1508 and see how much cash you can get today. Do it at loanpronto.com. Equal housing lender, NMLS 1661781. APR for well-qualified buyers. Visit MLS Consumer Access.
Home deserves more than just another coat of paint. It deserves quality that lasts. At First Coast Paint, you'll find premium Benjamin Moore products, trusted advice, and the local experts who help you get it right the first time. Whether it's your living room, your porch, or your whole house, First Coast Paint brings your paint project to life. Stores in St. John's and St. Augustine. One name Jacksonville Trust. Mention 1010XL for 10% off. First Coast Paint. Simply superior paint.
1010XL, presented by Farah and Farah, exclusive injury law firm of the Jacksonville Jaguars. Focused, fueled, fearless, Farah.
Johnny's back. He's tried to get a fastball, a curve, a slider, a knuckler. He's trying to get him by us. We keep getting a piece of it.
Put about 6 runs on the board in the early innings.
We're ready. Hope he's gone to a closer. He's got some hard questions.
Let's go, Johnny.
I think
Okay,
I think Jakarta was good, and so was the Enola Gay. We've actually been somewhat smart today.
A little bit.
Yeah, yes.
Just ask
all
us.
over the map. I like it. No, I agree with you. These are not softballs.
Okay.
Okay. So, audio clue.
Audio clue.
Yeah.
We should. Reflex, isn't it? Reflex is a lonely. Isn't that reflex?
No. Hey!
That's not. We gotta get the band here. Is that what we're gonna have to do?
Hey! It's story!
Is this, do we need the band, John?
Yes, need the band.
All right. I think I know. I think it's 1 of 2 people.
All right, talk to me.
And is it not In Excess? Does that sound right?
Yeah, it could be. Who else?
I was thinking of Duran Duran.
No.
I don't think it's them.
That's right.
It could be like
Talk to me.
like Robert Palmer.
No.
Is it in excess or
Might
no?
be.
In excess we're going with.
I love it when you go with your first instinct.
Yes. That's right. Oh.
That's right.
Hockey sticks, yeah. Wow.
And you'll say it. And then
by
you'll
the
say,
way-
wait, is that? And I have to wait before I say yes.
No idea what I'm just making up those lyrics as I go on that one.
Hey.
The story. Talk to me.
I know that
I don't know
this is not the end of the road. I know that one.
Is
That's
it?
got to be just dead mid-'80s. That's got like a whole Miami Vice feel to it.
Definitely 80s, for sure. Yeah. Good job.
All right.
Film quotes.
Film quotes.
Frankly, my
Yeah.
dear, I
Life
don't
is
give a
like
damn.
a box of chocolates.
Oh, you finally watched it.
Great
Let's go.
movie.
Look at it.
Wow.
Great movie.
Holy cow. Forrest
Very
Gump.
good.
In theaters Tuesday.
All my life, I've been waiting for someone, and when I find her, she's a fish. This is a quote from what film?
Splash.
Very good, very good. Favorite line in that movie? Of course, John Candy was great as Tom Hanks' brother.
Favorite line in that movie
Right.
is when he's doing Swedish.
Well, that was good, but
What did
also
you
when
say?
after they found out she's the Marine pats him on the hey man, I gotta anyway. But when all the reporters are there, and John Candy's like, anybody here from Penthouse? And they're like, no, then we ain't talking.
Yeah. That was good. John Candy's documentary is really good if you want to watch it.
It is. It's excellent. Yeah,
Yeah, that was good.
it's very good. Okay, American history.
Okay.
Also, the name of a furniture store. What Green Mountain Boys leader settled in what's now Vermont?
I know this.
Live free or die. That's all I know.
No, furniture store. It's right there. What?
W.B. Mason?
No, it's two names. It's oh God, I know it. It'll come to me. Hold on.
I'm thinking of every furniture store that's not it, so I'm not going to say them. I am thinking of furniture stores.
Furniture stores.
It's two-name furniture store.
Yeah, he's Read it again.
Also the name of a furniture store. What Green Mountain Boys leader settled in what's now Vermont?
Is that Ethan Allen?
Ethan Allen.
Yeah.
Ethan Allen. Thank you.
Here I
There
am.
you go.
I'm talking about rooms to go.
I can't believe that.
Ashley's.
So I don't know
You
what's
didn't know that?
I don't know what's going on. I know that I'm having to go to like the historical context to get the answers and not the.
Yeah.
No, I know Ethan Allen's a furniture. I had to listen to like let me identify the historical figure.
Yeah.
And use that way instead of going backward.
Yeah.
So
Yeah.
yeah,
Good work.
it wasn't.
Okay.
Yeah, it wasn't rooms to go.
What about Ashley's?
Okay, Jeff.
It's Ashley.
Captain
John
Rooms
Ashley.
to go.
Captain Ashley.
Oh my gosh. Okay. Geography.
Okay.
The sovereign nation of Andorra,
Andorra.
is located on what continent?
Pretty sure it's Europe.
Europe.
Yes, Europe. Oh, this is going to be easy for you. Sports
Sports.
held the position of manager of the New York Yankees at 5 different times during the 70s and 80s.
Billy Martin.
Yes.
That was a fascinating dynamic. You would have enjoyed that. George Steinbrenner would have this manager, Billy Martin, who was successful, but they just were like, that he would get ticked off and fire him. And then he'd hire him back in like a month. And then
It was like a soap
And then
opera.
he'd stay 2 years, he'd fire him again. And then the Yankees would stink for a couple of years, and he'd
Bring it
hire
right
him
back.
again. He literally 5 times.
All right, we got time for a couple more.
Okay. Movies.
Movies.
In The Lord of the Rings, The Return of the King,
Oh no.
who plays Aragorn?
Oh no. The only guy I know in that is that Rudy. Sean Astin.
Sean Astin is not Aragorn. I watched these movies, and I don't remember a dang thing about him. I just remember liking him okay. Within the last year, Mrs. P and I, one cold winter day, watched like the whole Lord of the Rings,
I have no
trilogy.
idea. I don't know who. I don't know
And
Lord
so
of the
E.T.?
I'm guessing it's the older guy. It's a tall, like a distinguished actor. Give me like a distinguished, like
Sir Arthur Conan Doyle.
I don't know who that is. No, like a John
Gielgud,
like a Donald Sutherland looking dude. But it's like is that who it is? Is the older guy, John? Before I waste my
No.
time, it's not.
No.
So it's
No.
a younger person. All right. What's
Yeah,
the name of him?
middle
again?
age.
What's the name of the character?
Aragorn.
I don't know who that is.
Aragorn.
Good or bad or
George
anything.
Clooney.
I haven't seen any of those movies.
All right, so who's? I'm gonna go with. I don't know who was in that. Like Radcliffe.
You've definitely heard for sure.
Who's the main guy? The Harry Potter looking dude.
Yeah, I don't even know who that is.
No, this is Lord of the Rings, not Harry Potter.
I know, but the actors look the same.
Oh, okay.
The main, we talked.
Daniel Radcliffe.
Radcliffe, yeah. I don't think that's his character, but or Aston. I don't think that's his either. We'll go with Aston. Sean Aston.
Viggo Mortensen.
Vigo. I know Vigo.
Yeah, not from that though. Again,
No.
I don't know. I know the name. I couldn't tell you what he looks like.
Vigo is in a movie with Diane Lane.
Okay. Oh.
Yeah, that's right. All right, last one. We just took it out.
Okay.
I think that was called The Dirty Hallway. I think
Probably
that was. The name
was.
of that movie.
Vigo.
You don't know what you did. Okay, never mind. Literature. And you're going to get this for sure.
Charles Dickens.
Okay. Good guess, but okay. What 1845 poem contains the constant repetition of the word nevermore?
The Raven.
Okay, and for bonus, who wrote it?
Vincent Price.
No. Edgar Allan Poe. Yeah.
Yes, Edgar. You want one more?
Yeah,
One more?
Yeah.
Okay, science. In medical terms, the prefix auto, O-T-O, refers to which part of the body?
To push, to shove,
The
auto.
Ear. It's the ear. Yeah. It's the ear.
It is the ear. Okay.
Get him out!
This is the one, boys.
It's the one hitter. Not happy.
Damn you, Johnny.
You know.
All right, have a
by
great
the
weekend.
way,
Damn you with
if
the
you
Lord
want to
of the
know,
Rings.
if you guys, thank you, John. We'll see you later.
Thank you, Johnny.
Okay.
If you want to know to get one over on Dan and I, we've now learned there are a couple ways you can do it. You can ask us anything about presidents or take us to the dork fest known as Lord of the Rings. We got no clue.
Nah.
Yeah, I even watched the
haven't
Lord of the
watched
Rings, all three of them. I couldn't tell you what it was even about. I remember enjoying it. That's all I could say.
Denny Thompson in the new Open. Next, here on The Drill.
Wow.
The Drill.
From the DivorceMenOnly.com studios. While you were watching the ball, he saw what happened in the trenches.
I'm Jeff Lauderman.
And he tells you about it every Tuesday. Check the tape. 10 to noon on Jaguars Today. Checked by Napa Auto Care on 1010XL.
It's your boy Big Sirs, All-Pro lineman, and your lemon pepper guy. Nothing screams game day like Wingstop. But get this, every Saturday and Sunday this football season, score big with Wingstop's special deal. Order a 75-piece wing pack online at wingstop.com or the Wingstop app using promo code JAX15. And that's $15 off. Carry out or delivery, it's your call. Use online promo JAX15 or $15 off a 75-piece wing pack. Fire up your game day order this weekend with Wingstop.
Hey, everything seems to be expensive these days. Awfully tough to, quote, save money. But if you could, would you at least find out? That's what I did with Craig and Chris Kaprosky and the Kaprosky Agency. They found me a great homeowner's insurance policy that took not 50, not 100, but hundreds of dollars off my monthly mortgage payment. And then, you know, when it comes to auto, you know how auto insurance is like cable? It always kind of sneaks up on you. It keeps going up. The price goes up. Yeah, Kaprosky's monitoring, you know, if something changes, they're on it. So be it auto, flood, renters, homeowners, boat, or life insurance, get a checkup today. They're really upfront, great folks. They'll tell you straight up, oh, that's a great policy you have, or, oh, no, we can help you. Craig.Kaprosky at goosehead.com. Craig.Kaprosky, K-O-P-R-O-S-K-I, at goosehead.com, or call him 478-8422, 478-8422.
Frank Frangie here. Big Chief Tire offers affordable quality tires for every type of vehicle. Whether you're looking for all-season tires, high-performance options, or something more budget-friendly, Big Chief has the perfect set to keep you rolling. Their expert technicians ensure your tires are installed quickly and safely so you can drive with confidence. Visit WeKeepJacksRollin.com or call 904-932-0950 to schedule your appointment and check out their unbeatable tire deals today. Big Chief Tire keeps Jacks rolling.
Our slogan, Know Before You Blow, applies to more than just DUI cases. Hi, I'm attorney Lee Lockett of Lockett Law. Battery charges can result in jail time and criminal convictions too, so know before you blow a gasket and hit a loved one or a stranger. Drug crimes like possession of marijuana and cocaine will land you in cuffs too, so know before you blow. In a boating under the influence case, you also have the option to blow or not to blow. So know your options. Know Before You Blow. Go to knowbeforeyouBlow.com now. Offices Jacksonville.
The flagship station of the Jacksonville Jaguars. WJXL AM Jacksonville Beach. WJXL FM Jacksonville Beach.
Wingstop and 1010XL has the ultimate tailgate for you to win. Leon Searcy here, your lemon pepper guy. Go to 1010XL.com to register to win a 100-piece wing party complete with fries, veggie sticks, and dips.
Julington Creek Pest Control has been serving our community since 1984. Our turf management program is an all-out blitz, granular fertilization, weed and insect control, keeping your lawn championship green all year. Quarterly pest control stops bugs before they ever cross your goal line. Family owned, locally operated, expert technicians, top quality products, no gimmicks, just winning results. Julington Creek Pest Control, our family serving yours since 1984.
Need some extra cash for the holidays? Beaches Jewelry and Pawn in Jax Beach is always looking to buy guns, guitars, surfboards, tools, and you know it, gold. Get cash today at Beaches Jewelry and Pawn in Jax Beach.
Hey, gang, Prosser here for Lloyd's Heating and Air. Need a leader for commercial, retail, multifamily, hospitality projects? Maybe it's top-tier residential service. No gimmicks, no mascots, just real expertise and good old-fashioned hard work. They're your trusted statewide mechanical partner and local family-owned team. Lloyd's is the only name Northeast Florida counts on. Visit LloydsHeatingandAir.com. That's Lloyd's Heating and Air, keeping you comfortable in every season.
Frank Frangie here. Nimnick Buick GMC is proud to be the #1 Buick GMC dealer in Jacksonville, earned by treating customers with courtesy, respect, and fairness. All part of Nimnick's Treating You Right guarantee. The most Buicks, GMCs, and Jacksonville's only Car Bravo dealer, nobody but Nimnick. For 3 generations, Nimnick has been the place customers keep coming back to. They treat you right, and they give a bunch back to the community. Visit NimnickBuickGMC.com today to learn more or visit their showroom off Phillips Highway. GMC, we are professional grade.
Here's your Southeast Orthopedic Specialist local sports update. Jag VP Tony Vaselli is all about playing meaningful games in December.
These are the times that are fun. This is the time where you just let it go and go compete.
AFC South Showdown this Sunday afternoon at 1. The Jaguars host the Colts at Everbank. First place on the line. Bring the hometown energy. Grab your seats now at jaguars.com/tickets or call 904-633-2000. That's your Southeast Orthopedic Specialist local sports update. I'm Sam Nelson.
At 8:03, it's 61 degrees. Your time and your temp is brought to you by Bueller Air and Plumbing. Stay cooler with Bueller.
XL, presented by Farah and Farah, exclusive injury law firm of the Jacksonville Jaguars. Still present, ready. Farah doesn't flinch. Now, the quarterback whisperer, Denny Thompson. Activated by Tyson Sound and Security, security and automation experts, and George Moore Chevrolet.
Oh.
Wow. Denny, can I have this dance?
Wow. I think we started with this and he hated it so much we had to leave it.
We did.
Yeah.
We did.
We
We're
did.
going
Didn't
backwards.
we?
Yeah.
The very
Careless
first.
Whisper, yeah.
We just went backwards if possible.
No, but isn't
Right.
and then didn't we determine that one of those hard-hitting metal bands redid Careless Whisper?
Yes, we did.
Who is that?
Yeah.
What
I
they've
don't
done
remember.
other ones too.
I don't remember.
They've taken some other
He just doesn't know anymore. He's just throwing his hands up.
Yeah, that was before my time. Man.
Yeah.
Somebody on the text line will tell us who that
You know,
band
he just
is.
went through this thing where he's like, "Oh, I got an idea for this thing. I'm gonna put Careless Whisper." Well, you already had that idea. They just came back to you.
I think maybe it had been Beef in the beginning. Like the first Careless Whisper. E, by the way, is going to go like 1994, on you with that jacket.
Yeah.
That's old school.
yeah, it's
You're
throwback.
rocking that thing, man.
Starter.
It's a throwback. It's a throwback weekend. I love those Prowler jerseys.
Prowler.
That'd be fun.
People making a lot of money off those throwbacks right now.
Oh, they're called
Vintage, right?
is it Seeker? What I can't
Seeker.
Seether? I don't think it's Seether. I think they
Seether.
misspelled it.
Seeker. Something like that.
Yeah. Oh, it is.
It's Careless Whisper.
Seether. Now we're
Let's rock, Danny.
Now we're gonna rock into some. Yeah. Now we're with
Much better. Yeah.
This is better.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Say less.
Yeah.
I almost think sometimes, Denny, we've become too, if this is possible,
There are so many different statistics now, and so much different when it comes to the quarterback. It's one man's great is another man's no good, and it's just almost out of control. Like the way that we can take. I bet you, Denny Thompson, I can take any game at college or NFL level, and you can say that guy didn't play good, and then find 5 stats that tell me he played great.
Without question. Yeah, without question. The interesting one to me is now they're starting to judge whether the right play was made.
Yeah.
Without knowing.
That you don't know. Right.
Yeah, and you can know the concept, and I would say that I can watch half of the football plays and go, okay, well, this is what's supposed to happen.
Okay.
But that other half, I don't have any clue.
Right.
You know what I mean? Like everybody kind of teaches it a little bit differently. Everybody understands their matchups. But yeah, there's too many stats. It's funny because I get sent these things all the time, and now it's like agents are using them, and I think that's probably where they originated, is agents and teams going back and forth. Well, my guy is best in the fourth quarter with 2 minutes left on third down. You know what I mean? And then that's where all these stats just kind of bloomed from.
If you had a game tomorrow in college ball,
okay,
and let's take Carson out of this, but give me who would you pick to be your quarterback?
Oh, that's so tough.
Who's the best college quarterback in the country? How about that?
Oh, man.
Who's the best college quarterback in the country? I'll throw you two.
Well, I mean,
okay.
Mendoza is Mendoza's playing out of his mind.
Who's better, Mendoza or Pavia?
Are we talking about for college football?
College football.
I mean, you can probably do more Diego, but I mean, Mendoza. Has Mendoza ever had really a bad game in his career? You know
good.
what you're getting with
I know.
Mendoza.
I'm just throwing names out there.
Yeah.
I'm just curious.
Go back to the question. You got a game this weekend.
You got a game this weekend.
Yeah.
I'm always gonna go
Depends on the level of team you have. Like if you've got a Vanderbilt, you probably want Pavia because of his ability to make plays and I don't know if they have enough around him, right?
I don't know enough
Mendoza's never going to run, is he?
He's fairly athletic, but not like that. No, I mean I don't know enough about Diego really because I know the other guys.
I've watched a lot of him. I haven't watched any.
Yeah, but I know this. You take a guy if I got a game 1 week, I'm going to take a guy like Fernando or I'm going to take a guy like Carson who just have seen it all, right? And they're going to watch film and they're going to go, all right, well I got this. Right.
What if I told you that Diego Pavia has thrown for more yards than Fernando?
I know he has.
Did that surprise you?
Yeah. No, not at all.
Okay.
No, I mean, Diego's, and that's the thing. When you look at Mendoza's stats, they're not overwhelming.
Does Diego Pavia have
Castellanos is thrown for more than Mendoza.
Does Diego Pavia
really?
have an opportunity in the NFL?
Yeah.
Yeah?
Yeah, I think so.
Okay. How tall is he?
Yeah, I mean.
He's short, right?
He's probably my height. Probably 5'10", 5'11" at the best. Yeah, but I mean, he does a good job.
He won't be a top pick.
No. But he'll be the guy that next preseason we're talking about playing in the third preseason game and going off.
Okay.
I mean, I think he's that guy. He's just a good football player.
Man, I don't know. I think he's a real good college player. I don't. He's 6 foot. He's only 6 foot, 200 pounds.
Yeah, I'm not saying he's gonna be a starter in the NFL.
No, I hear you.
I know. He's
I feel like in college football, the run without the rushing, without that aspect, he would,
Yeah. Yeah, I mean,
the guy just coming off 20 for 165 against Tennessee. He had a 18 for 112 against Auburn. That's significant running.
Yeah. No, I remember watching him at New Mexico State. Is that where he was at? Because they played. They played when Austin was at Western Kentucky. They played, and I'm like, man, this kid's just a football player.
You know what?
That's just what he is.
You know, had a heck of a year. The Duke kid.
Yeah, he's a good player. Yeah. He's a good player.
28-4, 3,500 yards.
Yep.
I don't know exactly how the criteria that y'all use year to year to year, but I would.
What are you talking about?
We're just going by stats. That'd be a big.
What are you talking about?
I'm talking about Mendoza, like what you use to name the Heisman Trophy. Have we had a quarterback who's 37th in the country in passing yards win the Heisman? And I'm not saying he's not deserving. I get it.
This is the Heisman Trophy. Most outstanding college football player in America.
Can in a pass-happy age of football, can the guy who has the 37th most yards, less than Castellanos, be that guy?
Not as pass-happy as the last few years.
But, again, 37th.
So what you're saying is it
Castellanos.
almost has to be a quarterback.
No.
Because I mean, does the Love kid at
has
Notre
any-
Dame, does he
Yes.
deserve?
Yes,
I
but
mean, should we be talking more?
To win the Heisman and not be a quarterback?
It's tough.
You got to have the stat battle.
Yeah, it's tough.
Like this year would have screamed for a defensive. If there was an edge guy who had 24 sacks.
Yeah.
Maybe he would get some. I don't know.
The Heisman Trophy is going to be won or lost in the Big Ten title game. Whoever wins that game, that quarterback is going to win the Heisman. That's what it looks like to me.
Yeah.
I don't know. Who else is going to get enough votes to
Who's
offset
the
that?
odds-on favorite right now for the Heisman? I don't
Those
even know.
three. It's those three. Nobody else. It's Pavia, Mendoza, Sayin.
Yeah.
I'm not saying other people won't be voted for, and there'll be a fringe amount, but
I have a hard time. Again,
it's going to be one of those three.
I would have a hard time picking Julian Sayin.
Yeah.
A couple things. One, he's not the best player on his team. Two, man, I watched him against Michigan. I mean, I'd like to play quarterback for Ohio State.
Yeah.
I think pile up some numbers, some open guys.
Yeah,
it ain't easy. Don't get me wrong, but
he is a very talented.
He
player.
is.
Like he's probably a future top 3 pick. I would think he's gonna be in the running.
It's just hard.
Again.
It's hard because we don't know what Indiana is. Like Sayin's numbers are the same and better. And
why don't we know what Indiana is?
I think.
Well, my point is, they're an undefeated football team. It's not like he's winning at Mississippi State or putting up those numbers.
Indiana was Mississippi State.
Well, the difference though in stats between Julian Sayin and Mendoza is significant.
Well, Mendoza also was out at
one is 30-5, the other's 32-5.
4 games.
I
mean, because his brother threw touchdown passes in 3 games.
Yeah.
Mendoza was?
out.
Yeah. Okay, well, that's a big difference.
Yeah, he was out.
Per game matters. Again, I've said when we started, I haven't seen much Mendoza. I watched him a little bit against Oregon. He wasn't that great, but again, that's a tough game.
Well, listening to you say this, though, I think Mendoza can win it tomorrow night. Like, I mean, if Mendoza has a 354 tutties and
I think his biggest danger is the other way. Again, against the toughest team that he's played all year, if he goes 16 for 30 for 221 and 1 touchdown and 2 picks and they lose, he's not going to win the Heisman.
Yeah,
he's not.
For sure.
If he's the most outstanding player in college football, they're going to win that game.
Yeah.
No?
Yeah, I would think so.
I don't know. It's going to be now. To Dan's point, I wouldn't disagree. Replacement player at either place, and you're probably getting better results at Ohio State than Indiana. Those receivers are documented.
Yeah, and that offense, they do seem to be running wide open a lot.
But I haven't watched Sayin much either.
Yeah.
But when they do run it open, he hits them.
Yeah, he does.
Very accurate.
Very
It's
accurate.
hard,
Yep.
but guys that were expected to be among the contenders weren't.
No. I mean, look at the preseason. What was it? Cade, Klubnik.
Next year, they're just a year ahead on Arch next
DJ.
year. Arch next year will be the guy, and he'll probably win it next year. Did he get a lot better in the second half? As it appeared?
Yeah. He
looked really smooth, man. He had some nice slides in the pocket where he found guys downfield. He looks like next year he's a
great athlete too.
Be the guy that they expected him to be.
What was who were the? It was really the preseason Heisman was Cade Klubnik, DJ Lagway.
The kid at Nussmeier was up there. He was up there. But so are these.
You don't ever want to be the preseason Heisman Trophy.
Yeah, I want to feel like in a top 10 though.
Never win it, bro.
Beck was in the top 10.
Sayin
and
I don't think Mendoza was.
Maybe even Carson.
Yeah. At one point, Carson was leading, and then
I've got an article from August.
Okay.
Arch Manning, Cade Klubnik, Garrett Nussmeier, Jeremiah Smith, Drew Aller, Lenora Sellers, Ty Simpson, Carson Beck, DJ Lagway, Julian Sayin.
Yeah.
Wow.
No Mendoza.
Wow.
Yeah. No, that credit. That's where you credit Signetti for keeping that offense on track with him. That's why I'm now a believer. He lost his quarterback. Okay, next up, boom.
Yep.
I wonder, can you over the long haul, especially as Michigan gets good? Can you be better than third in the Big Ten? It's hard at Indiana. I just don't know.
Well, it's also I've not been to a game in Indiana.
Maybe you can.
Last Friday I was at Arizona State, and I'm just kind of looking around.
They got a big stadium.
You went to Arizona State?
I did.
For Sims.
I did.
Yeah.
Yeah, but you're looking around, and what I noticed is when you go to the newer renovated stadiums, they have a ton of suites. Arizona State Indiana, Mississippi State, they don't.
Mm-hmm.
And so you start to wonder, like, if I'm a coach, how much revenue am I
And if
losing
you're-
out on? Because
right.
Florida's about to redo theirs all
If
for
you're
sweep
Indiana,
purposes.
how long does Cignetti have to be as good as they are to invest, to redo your football, to put those things in moving
and
forward?
that's going to take time.
The Colts are big in Indiana. Football's big
Yeah,
in Indiana. I mean, maybe they've just been kind of a sleeping giant as a state university that's never had the right guys.
Well, I mean, I think
maybe
he
build
would-
a little dome stadium up there.
They
What do you think?
had to show him something for him to sign a long-term deal. I don't. As
Yeah,
hot as he is right now, they had to promise something. I would think facilities wise.
Yeah. What do you think of Buster Faulkner? Do you know him at all?
Oh, I love
Yeah.
I love that hire.
What's this? Yeah.
Love that hire. Very creative.
It's Gators offensive coordinator.
Yep.
For those that don't know, hired by Sumrall.
Gets people in space, like we were just talking about with Ohio State. You watch a lot of Georgia Tech games, and they got guys running wide open. He does a good job with that. He does a great job with formations and motions and quarterback run game. And Haynes King, I think, was so good on the ground that maybe they ran more than what probably Buster would want to, but it was working. But I think he is a very innovative offensive mind. I know Carson worked with him at Georgia. He
That's
was there
right.
with Monken,
Mhm.
right?
Mhm.
Good dude. So yeah, excellent hire.
Okay.
Yeah.
A lot of that seems to be the word. What about Sumrall himself? Do you have much experience with him?
I don't. Some people that I work with do. Everybody across the board loves him to death. I mean, the minute that hire was announced, our group text was like, "That's a great hire."
That's what everyone but Gator Nation seems to think that.
Yeah.
What did the new? What about the new James Madison coach? What's the buzz on him?
That's Billy
good
Napier,
hire by USF
for those that haven't heard.
Oh yeah. Here's my
Who they
thought.
get, Heartline?
Yeah.
Here's my thought. 2 years tops. FSU.
Yeah.
If he's good.
If he's good.
Yeah.
Bro, they got money at USF. They're building that stadium at
Yeah.
USF.
They're
It's a
building
good
on campus,
job.
are they?
They are. Yeah.
I didn't know that.
Yeah.
Yeah. It's
Why
a good place to be.
He's a
why won't
perfect
the-
guy to take a shot
Why
with.
why
no
doesn't the
question.
Big 12 add them, you think? You know, you got UCF right there.
Yeah,
You got
I would
to
think
add
they
us-
would.
Oh,
at
I know
some
what I
point.
want to ask you, and you'll know this. Signing day.
Yeah.
So Florida kept their guys.
Yeah.
So when a kid, I think you may not know this because you don't deal with this as much anymore. But when a kid agrees verbally, you're signing me. Do you put I don't sign anything, but is it a fine? Like, why didn't any kid decommit? Used to be when you get a new coach, everybody decommits. Nobody decommitted from Florida. I don't believe it's just because Summerall got on the phone and
go
wowed him.
Gators.
No, it's not that. So is it because the money's there, and if I leave now, it's late in the game, and I may not get the money elsewhere?
There's that. I mean, most of those guys probably would have fielded calls the night before,
Right.
with offers,
Right.
So they had to turn them down,
Okay.
right? I mean, that night before is wild. But yeah, I mean, I think they still sign like the scholarship paperwork. I mean, the financial paperwork you can't do until you actually are enrolled.
Okay.
That's actually a rule.
He's going even pre-signing day though. Like when you have a verbal with a guy, when he commits to you, there's never.
Do you know
anything
how much
signed.
money it's going to be
Has the
at
money
that
been
point?
agreed upon?
In some cases,
Only if
yes.
you're a
in
big-time guy?
right? In most cases, no.
Okay.
Yeah.
But you know you're getting something.
Yeah.
And you know roughly what range? Because don't they have or is this against the rules?
No. It's. I mean, I'm just going to tell it what it is.
Yeah,
like
I'm just-
very few guys, when they're recruited, get money brought. You have to be a dude, like top 5-star. Like there has to be a scenario where they're leading with money. That's how much you mean.
Okay.
Most of these guys, 80% of these guys, are going to sign
the predetermined,
and then they're going to
split
get
now.
there, and they're going to get a piece of paper, and it's just going to tell them what they're getting.
So
right?
but the portal's different.
The portal's completely
So portal's all about money. Yes?
a
Fair.
lot.
Yeah.
For
You
the
guys-
upper tier. Yeah.
I got a
Okay.
Yeah.
quick question for you. You know who the two highest paid NIL athletes are in Gainesville? Two highest NIL athletes in Gainesville right now as we sit here.
I'm gonna assume
One
it's
is
DJ.
One is DJ Lagway, and the other is Xavier Lee.
Yeah, Xavier Lee.
Wait, you want to talk about ROI? Oof.
Yeah, but Florida's not paying him that much.
No, I know. I don't. Whatever.
He got that. It's a shoe deal.
Sure.
That he got.
Xavier,
from-
yeah.
Because he's
yeah.
a.
I get it. I'm
yeah.
not saying that Florida's making an impact. I'm just saying whoever's spending this can't. This is unsustainable. You can't put that much financial backing into these. The reason the pros make great endorsers because they've proven they're going to be around for a while. They're going to be.
I mean, I think it's very sustainable. Maybe if you stop paying $250,
They're going to
million
push back.
buyouts.
Here's what's going to happen. This is how it's going to play out. They're going to push back. They're going to go the other way. I'd never buy a Mercedes. I'll never use X shaver. I'll never go to rallies. Whatever they are. Whoever's backing these guys. That'll come.
That's crazy.
That'll come.
I mean, people care that much about these kids getting paid?
Come on.
Really?
They do when they don't perform. It's the first thing they go to. They're not amateur athletes anymore.
I go to
they get judged like highly paid pros. If Trevor were making $10 million a year, we'd think we had the best quarterback in the league.
No, that's
right?
fair. Yeah.
I'll always blame the coaches over the players.
Yeah,
the
me too.
The coaches created this monster.
Yeah.
And then they complain. They dare complain when they're getting raises that are the calendar. It's unfair, and the kids.
The calendar is crazy.
Shut
right
up
now,
with
but
your
yes.
calendar while you zoom off to wherever. Come on, man. I mean, and they all listen. Every one of them. I'm not.
The coaches did not help their case.
No, these coaches. And listen, I shame on you, Nick Saban. Shame on you, Herbie. Shame on those guys. We love college football, but and they sit on their. They don't do anything a damn thing about it. Hey, Nick, if it really mattered to you, everybody in college football wants you to be the czar. Go be the damn czar and clean it up.
Yeah. Well, I mean, and that's the thing.
He don't want to do that.
No, that frustrates me.
He'd rather sit up there on Saturday mornings and cuss.
Well, he took a stand this offseason, but it was against how much the players were making. And then you sit there and you look, and I love Nick Saban, but I'm looking at this and I'm going, wait, everybody in his coaching tree is leaving and getting $80 million buyouts. And it's like, wait, what? Why can one do that but not the other?
Fair question.
So
anyway,
yeah,
good to see you, my brother.
You too.
Always good to have Denny in, and Denny Thompson, the quarterback whisperer, will come back.
Got a lot more football talk. We'll have a
high school report, Lock and Law high school report on deck.
Perfect.
Rain's big one tonight.
The Drill.
From the DivorceMenOnly.com studios.
Thank you for supporting the Tom Coughlin J Fund on 1010XL and helping families battle childhood cancer with a big lift from Community First Credit Union and the Nimnick family of dealerships and generous challenge matches by U.S. Assure, Florida Backyard, the Lewis family, e-file.com, Dandy Foods, Bari Orthopedic, Dreamfinders Homes, Regency Centers, and the Calford Chop House. The Radiothon raised over $300,000 and will play a big part in helping so many First Coast families.
Beaver Toyota, Beaver Chevrolet, and Beaver Mitsubishi are on a mission to sell 2,000 vehicles this December. I've instructed my team to take every reasonable offer. We won't lose your business over price. Thousands of cars, trucks, and SUVs priced to move. Get year-end savings, top dollar for your trade, and the easiest car buying experience ever. But hurry, these deals end when we hit 2,000, and we ain't leaving nothing on the table. Make it a December to remember only at Beaver Toyota, Beaver Chevrolet, and Beaver Mitsubishi.
See the shots and feel the excitement of an international sporting event for free. The Predator Pro Billiard Series comes to Jacksonville December 16th to the 21st at the Hyatt Riverfront downtown. See top pool pros from 40 countries compete in both men's and women's tournaments. This is high stakes, high skill, championship level billiards, and admission is free. No tickets needed. Don't miss the Predator Pro Billiard Series at the Hyatt Riverfront Hotel. Details at probilliardseries.com.
For your chance to win 4-day weekend VIP passes to the Welcome to Rockville Festival in Daytona Beach, May 15th to the 18th, text the word ROCK to the 1010XL text line designed by Lifetime Enclosures at 641-1010.
Here's hoping for a Raise the Roof football season. And here's knowing Next Gen Roofing is up for any job. Game day or storm season, you need a team you can trust. And you know what? You don't need a glitzy roofing company. No shortcuts, no gimmicks, no nonsense. Solid roofs at competitive prices and a commitment to the First Coast community. Right now, save up to $300 on your next roof replacement. When you need a roof, you need Next Gen Roofing. Team with you, it's a win every time.
When the unexpected happens, you shouldn't have to face it alone. I'm Chris Campione, and at Campione Law, we're here to fight for you. Whether it's an auto accident or a slip and fall, our Jacksonville team takes care of every detail, from investigating the incident to securing multi-million-dollar verdicts, so you can focus on getting better. And remember, you don't pay a dime unless we win your case. Our commitment is 24/7, bringing you the real support from real people who really care. Campione Law, your dedicated partners in justice. Visit CampioneLaw.com.
Count on Campione, Campione Law.
Welcome to the bundle event. Entering now our undisputed tag team champions, the mid-size SUV and the mid-century modern. Together with a State Farm agent, this auto and home duo are a powerful force of savings, service, and customizable coverage. Now, let's get ready to bundle.
Call State Farm agent Carissa McCullough in Yulee at 904-261-2223.
Availability and amount of discounts and savings vary by state.
Are you looking for a place to outfit your truck or van? It's Catlin Truck Accessories. For 105 years and 4 generations, Catlin is the name you can count on. This is Keith Catlin, and we know trucks and vans too. From Lear toppers, ladder racks, van shelving, strobe lighting, roll and lock bed covers, and everything in between. If you want quality products and great customer service, there's only one name. It's Catlin.
Who can you count on? Count on Catlin.
For 105 years, you can count on Catlin.
1010XL, presented by Farah and Farah, exclusive injury law firm of the Jacksonville Jaguars. When it's game time, Farah doesn't flinch.
A home run! Touchdown! A monster jam! Good!
They make the plays on and off the field. Now get ready for the Lockett Law High School Report, brought to you by Lockett Law. Know before you blow.
And then there were 4. But this is a first, I think, E. Tell me if I'm wrong here.
Talk to me.
I don't think we've ever had in-studio game day. Have we ever had that?
I don't
On
think
the Lockett
so.
Law High School Report?
I don't think so. And then whenever I said, TJ, we do the show on, I want to do it on Tuesday or Wednesday. He's like, I want to come Friday game day.
Oh, yeah.
I told him I wanted to come Friday.
We got TJ Cole here.
What's up, everybody?
I'm reading the AI overview. It says here, TJ Cole, Timothy Cole II,
Yes, sir.
is the star quarterback for the Reigns High School Vikings football team in Jacksonville, Florida. A highly decorated player known for leading them to deep playoff runs. That's a good, I like that. Breaking records like single season passing TDs and recently committing to play for Florida A&M University. I think last time we had you in, you had not committed, so congrats on that. Tell us a little bit about that decision.
It's just the coaching staff, Coach Burris, the moment he stepped in that room and offered me, he put his trust in me. So the relationship I gained with the players, it was great. And, just the Tallahassee atmosphere, it's always amazing.
Known for his meticulous film study. Is that true, TJ?
Yeah, I guess.
You get after the film?
Yeah, I know. I got at least 7 hours of film this week.
Do you have 100 career touchdowns?
I do.
Passes?
I didn't know, but I do.
Shout out.
I thought it was more than that. Is it 100 on the
Well,
dot?
recently hit his 100th career touchdown.
Yeah. Okay. So I think I'm at 103 now.
103?
Yeah.
All right, hopefully we got 2 more games, get a few more in there and see what we got. What's the Tebow had the record for a while. I think somebody passed him.
DeAndre Johnson.
DeAndre Johnson?
I think he's sitting at 47.
147?
Oh, no. Oh, you talking about for
career?
Oh, I'm not sure.
What do you got this year?
40. No, I have 38.
You have 38?
38 this year.
38 touchdown passes.
More reason to keep on playing.
All right, so we're at the graveyard tonight, which is always
what
good.
What an advantage, huh? This time of year especially.
Facts.
Yeah. How do you play out to have the home? Does it alternate? Was there a tiebreaker involved?
I think it's best
by your record.
I think it's the seedings.
Okay.
Yeah, they reseed. Are you a 2 seed?
So last year we was the 1 seed.
Yeah.
This year they gave the 1 seed to
Miami
Northwestern.
Yeah.
We had the 2 seed. So it was going to either be out of us and Miami Northwestern.
We're down to 4?
Yeah.
So this is for
Miami's playing. Who's Miami
They
playing?
play Bishop Moore.
Central's for real, right? They always are.
No,
Northwestern.
Northwestern, I mean. They're for real.
Year of the Bull. Watch that documentary.
What about did you play? What about Booker? What you know about him?
We play Booker tonight.
Yeah, I know. I'm just saying. Yeah, give me a little bit about them and what you got coming up tonight.
Yeah, so
did you play them last year in the playoffs?
Played them last year.
Okay.
Yeah. So we beat them last year. It was
that here?
It was here.
Okay.
It was a much closer game than we really wanted it to be. It really didn't need to be that close.
And they've experienced the graveyard, which is a little bit. You lose that advantage a little bit.
I know they coming in. They coming in hyped. It's nothing like playing in the graveyard. So they definitely gonna be hyped for this game, and they gonna be trying to come for us. So
there's a pride that goes with your brand, man. I mean, all across the South Florida, rightfully so, gets a lot of acclaim for the way they win. But I bet you if teams are sitting in Tampa or Orlando or Miami, and you ask them about programs up north.
Yeah.
Y'all's, especially if they've had to come play here.
I don't think nobody for real want to come play in the graveyard, especially in the playoffs.
Sure.
You know, it's definitely a different experience.
Yeah, what a great atmosphere it's going to be tonight, huh?
I'm looking at Booker's. You don't have any common opponents or anything. They lost their opener.
Yeah, to Auburn.
Yeah, Auburn.
Yeah.
I don't know Auburn.
War Eagle.
Is it Auburn, Alabama, or is it Auburn?
Auburndale?
I think it's Auburn.
No, it's Auburn. Just Auburn. Anyway,
so.
they lost that, and they've won every game
That's
since.
good for Hugh Freeze. He finally got one win.
They beat some good teams, names that I know. I don't know if they're good this year. You just never really are sure.
This is the last home game, right?
Yeah, so this
for
is,
you. Yeah, this is it. Look at that smile bust out on his face. That's kind of a two-way smile. Yeah, that's what I'm saying.
And fellas, y'all been covering Reigns football for a long time. And talk about like all the great receivers that's come out of Reigns.
Players in general.
Players in general, but specifically I'm talking about the receivers because TJ's receiver, he's the all-time leading receiver in Reigns history.
Great. Congrats to him.
Aaron Butler. Yep.
Yeah.
Oh, that is
the Butler did it.
That's a lot.
That's saying something.
Here's what this is how I describe Reigns, like watching Reigns play through the years. It's fun to watch him from the end zone, and this as a quarterback, you will enjoy this. And I can remember watching Reigns and Bowles had that rivalry for a few years, right?
Right.
So Bowles were good, and they were great games, man, back and forth, man. It was good stuff, both teams. Anyway, but Reigns would go 5 wide, and it would be like, which one do I want to throw to?
Yeah, so once we go 5 wide, you know, I'm gonna expose the secret. Once we go 5 wide, that's all me calling plays. So, yeah, you know, so
have a little fun with that, huh?
Yeah, we have a little fun with our 5 wide set. So
I bet.
I
bet
it's hard to get us out of it.
Yeah, you just but yeah, for folks that haven't been over there for a Reigns home game on a Friday in particular, I mean everything about even like the uniforms fit y'all, just like that drab maroon, all dirty gray. You know what you're getting, or maybe you don't. When you step under that gate and run onto that
So
field.
we got 3 new sets of uniforms.
Okay.
Well, we got 4 in the last 2 years.
All right.
So yeah, we knew this year we was gonna come out trying every combo. So we tried to mix it up.
It's fun.
It's fun mixing up those combos.
Yeah.
So
Reigns High School has sent more wide receivers to the NFL than any other position.
See,
Harold Carmichael. Do you know who Harold Carmichael is?
Sure, old school.
Yeah, I mean,
he went to the Hall recently.
When we were kids.
Yeah,
Harold
he set a record.
Yeah, when we were kids, we used to watch Harold Carmichael with the Philadelphia Eagles.
When we were kids, he's a record that's since been broken a few times, but when I was a kid, he set the record for consecutive games with a catch. Harold Carmichael owned that record for a while. I think until like Art Monk beat it.
What about
old school now though?
What about Kenny Burrow?
Kenny Burrow is 00.
Yeah,
00.
Yeah.
Houston Oilers.
Yeah.
That's also old school. Rod Gardner, more recently, had some good years with
Florida State.
Yeah,
right?
yeah.
Squeak,
Clemson, wasn't it?
Squeak went to
Clemson. Clemson.
Squeak went to Ronald Lewis, Reigns Viking, right?
No, he's Reebok, wasn't he?
No,
Reggie was. Reggie was.
Ronald
Reebok.
Lewis was one of the Fab Four at FSU.
But Reggie was his brother. Was Reebok? No.
Oh, Reggie Lewis was First Coast.
First Coast. That's
he
what
was.
I knew he wasn't.
He was a corner for the Gators.
Yeah.
Yeah, that's what. There's some great.
Just gonna sit here and listen to the old timers talk.
Yeah,
Hey, what about the game tonight?
Tell you about another one. I saw this guy Gaffney, hell of a player, and Lito.
Yeah.
But Lito didn't. Did Lito play any? He probably played some wide receiver at Reigns.
Yeah, I bet a little bit.
But I mean, he was so. Lito, who was an All-American corner at Florida,
Super Bowl champ,
one of the best punt returners actually. Both he and Brandon James, probably the 2 best punt returners ever at Florida.
They've had a bunch, man. Kewan Ratliff was a really good punt returner.
Not as good as those guys.
There's been a lot of
good ones.
A lot of good receivers that could come out of range.
Oh my goodness, a lot of great players. Anyway,
it's crazy.
So is it hard to not you got to stay focused on this game, right? TJ Cole, our guest, Localaw High Score Report. TJ's a quarterback at Reigns, 100 career touchdown passes, 38 this year. Is it hard to stay focused, stay in the moment about tonight, knowing that what's on the line and wanting to get back and go back to the state championship, et cetera, et cetera?
Nah. You know, our mentality going into this game or going to this week of preparation for real was really just taking it one day at a time. You know, this game is the next game, so no matter who the opponent is, we got to go out there and play range football. So just being out there with the guys for 1 week, for the whole week, we prepared well. So Coach Mass emphasized this week, seniors, this is our last game at the graveyard.
Right.
Or this could be our last game of the season. That's all we needed to hear. So we know we don't want it to end. So, we just want to keep our mind on this game and this game only.
How much carryover? You've got to see some film work now with the Sarasota team that you played last year. Is it a lot of returning on both sides, or is there different,
Yeah, it's like a mixture.
Okay.
Most of their guys, they play both ways. So, with our offense and the way our defense be playing, I think it's impossible to go both ways on that. So,
all right.
On offense, we'll come down and tempo you, and our defense will come down and hit you in the mouth. So, it's just a physical football team. So, it's just, like I said, it's hard to play both ways against us.
I do have a couple updates here.
Okay.
Auburn High School is Auburn, Alabama, number 3. They're the number 3 team in the state of Alabama, and I'm told on the text line, Lito did play receiver also. Played both ways at Reigns.
Yeah.
How would you like to deal with him and Jabbar?
Oh, my God.
At that level. That'd be fun.
You got to remember, we haven't even met, and Brian Dawkins.
Oh, yeah. We were just talking off.
Y'all didn't even get to Brian Dawkins.
Yeah, we didn't get to Brian Dawkins. We didn't get to, one of the kids that stood out to me, he played in the NFL a long time, Derek Alexander. Now, he wasn't a receiver, but he was.
No, I'll give you, too, a quarterback who became a
Bambi
tight
was
end.
there. Sean Jefferson, longtime NFL receivers coach.
Patrick Sapp.
Patrick Sapp, loved
and
Patrick
then Sapp played in the league at maybe linebacker by the end?
Patrick Sapp went to Clemson.
He was a quarterback, at Reigns.
We went down and watched him play Gainesville Buchholz in the playoffs years ago.
Bobby Williams.
When Freddie Stevens was there, the coach, legendary. And it was like a 10-7 game. But do you have a who's your kicker?
For Reigns right now?
Yeah.
His name Dan.
Does he kick straight on, or is he a lineman, or is he a kicker?
He's a kicker.
Okay, because when we were there with Patrick, I don't remember the poor kid's name, but he was like some big guy, and he just walked 2 steps and bang, kick it. Yeah.
Last year.
You always want to have a kicker.
Yeah, like 21 yards.
Soccer player, man.
I believe 2 years ago, we had a safety kicking. And he was just one of those 1-2 kicks, like a left-right, go kick. So this year we got Dan, and he's been very productive for us. I believe.
Got to get one of them soccer dudes at this stage.
Didn't I hate to do this? Sorry, TJ, just have fun with us. But didn't Truck went to Reigns, right? Truck Robinson,
yes,
NBA player. Mm-hmm. He probably played football. He was a big dude, man.
I would think.
Yeah. So, where did you play? Did you play Pop Warner football?
I did.
Who'd you play for?
Ocean Way in North Jersey.
Ocean Way?
Yes, sir.
Okay. Where was your home field?
It was like an Ocean Way Park.
Ocean Way Park?
Yeah.
When my oldest played, and your kids played too. When my oldest played, we played a team. Do you ever hear of this team? The Inner City Warlords.
No.
At Cougar Park.
No, okay. I know Cougar Park.
Do you know Cougar Park?
Yeah, I know where Cougar Park
We went to
is.
Cougar Park and played the Inner City Warlords.
How'd that go for you?
It's a little frightening.
BTA,
Here come the white boys.
You had some little boys that they didn't want to get out the Escalade. They want to stay right there in that Escalade, play with the Game Boy.
You got to put them in that environment.
Cougar Park was definitely the team to beat. Cougar Park was definitely the team to beat.
Okay.
And it was a lot. It was a lot.
Now, when did you play? What age did you start playing football?
5.
5.
Yeah.
Tackle right away, or did you start with flag?
I started with flag.
Oh, you started with flag.
Yeah, I started with flag.
See, I have a 30-year-old, and he played. We
didn't have
6.
flag.
We didn't have flag.
Yeah.
So they played tackle football at like 6.
Early.
Yeah. They'd be like little Michelin, like just kind of bopping around out there. But
until they go to Cougar Park.
Yeah, I believe it was
Park.
It's a different
they
story.
They brought an age limit into it.
Did they?
It was like an age limit and like a weight limit.
Yeah. Over under.
Were you a quarterback always, or no?
No.
What'd you play?
I believe I started off playing center.
Yeah.
Center. There we go.
Said, this ain't for me, Dad.
Sure.
And
I want to throw.
Yeah, and then the one time I went and ran the ball, it didn't go well. It didn't go well. So I had thoughts. I had to rethink.
Maybe I'll play basketball.
Yeah, I had to rethink about it. So then I tried again that next
Now, what are
year.
you gonna? Are you leaving early? Are you early enrolling? Or are you going to enjoy your senior year?
Yeah, I'm going to enjoy.
Get to be a kid. Good.
I ain't in no rush to step on the college campus for real. So
excellent. Well, we're proud of you, TJ. Just been fun to watch the last few years. Go get them tonight. and
Yeah,
get
good
us
luck
a dub,
tonight.
get to
Yes, sir. Thank
get
you.
to a state
Yes,
championship
sir.
game. Is that down at Pitbull Stadium again? Is that where we got to go?
Nice.
It is.
Back to Miami.
Yeah.
Going back to Miami.
Nobody knows that song. No one. Not even me.
Going back to my girl.
think
You don't know that one?
Nah, I think you're making
You know
it
that song,
up.
TJ?
We're
I'm not
gonna go
making
to-
it up.
Yeah.
If you find that
lucky
song,
you.
TJ Cole, Localaw High Score Report. No,
Yes,
before you go,
sir.
appreciate him. We'll come back
Ichiban.
with more next. Ichiban.
The Drill at the DivorceMenOnly.com studios.
Hey, Duval, here's your chance to be face-to-face with the Jags as they take the field on game day. Jump in the shadows and experience the Jaguars like never before. Enter today at everbank.com/shadows for your chance to be part of the action. No purchase necessary to enter or win. Open to legal residents of the 50 United States and D.C., 18 and older. Entry periods for the sweepstakes are from 8/4/25 to 12/21/25. For official rules and complete details, visit everbank.com/shadows. Sponsor and administrator, Everbank, N.A. member FDIC.
Aren't you just happy when you can handle all your needs in one location? Well, introducing Allstate agent Mandy Bowers in Mandarin. Whether it's home, life, business, or auto, Mandy covers it all. In fact, bundling policy is a great way to add extra savings. Mandy and her crew can do that. Allstate is offering lower auto insurance rates this year. Mandy can do that. You need to give Mandy Bowers a call in her Mandarin office, because when it comes to getting it all done under one roof, Mandy can do that.
Pre-game Friday.
Built by Dream Finders Homes. Homes built to fit your lifestyle on 1010XL.
This is Mark Nato. My sons and I have seen the doctors and PAs at Southeast Ortho for everything from lumbar spine stress to elbow tendonitis. Southeast has always been there, been truthful, and always been on point. Everything they say happens. We can't thank them enough for what they've done and the great care that they have taken of our sons.
Relieve pain and get back to life. Southeast Orthopedic Specialists.
Hey, gang, Hicken here. This holiday, skip the gifts and get returned. I got an idea. How about a custom pool from Surfside Pools, baby? The ultimate present. Memories, relaxation, instant hero status. Surfside Pools handles new builds, custom designs, heating, weekly maintenance, and you get all the credit. And they do all the work. Warning, 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 may cause excessive smiles and backyard envy. Save the holidays. Turn that backyard of yours into paradise. Visit surfsidepools.net. Surfsidepools.net or call them 246-2666, 246-2666. Float happy. Gift responsibly.
If Santa had a pit crew, it'd look a lot like Valvoline Instant Oil Change. Fast, friendly, and they get the job done in 15 minutes while you stay in your car. No appointment needed. Just pull up and let their technicians handle the rest. With convenient locations, a 4.7-star national rating, and ranked #1 Quick Lube by Forbes, Valvoline delivers service even Santa would trust. Valvoline Instant Oil Change, helping Jacksonville reduce the stress of holiday travel.
Bueller, stay cooler with Bueller.
Hey, Jason, I'm worried.
You? Really? About what?
Well, I like to have a little seasonal potluck. You know, invite some friends and neighbors and guys from the office. But if the food gets spicy and the party gets rocking and that old toilet in the two-piece can't handle the traffic, well, what if my drain backs up right in the middle of everything?
Dude, imagine you're wearing my sunglasses.
Okay. Shoomp. Whoa.
If you're planning to host a holiday party and a blocked household drain line threatens to ruin the whole thing, call us and tell us. The drain clearing experts at Bueller Air and Plumbing will unclog your drain for free.
You do that for free?
It's Christmas.
Yeah, but for free?
The holidays can get pretty hectic. If a clogged drain line threatens to ruin the whole thing, you could miss it.
Stay cooler with Bueller.
Visit BuellerAir.com.
Hey, gang, it's the holiday season, man. And listen, Beard's Diamonds is stocked up like never before. They're ready for you. Jacksonville's local diamond powerhouse, no middleman pricing on exquisite diamonds. Man, unlike the other stores in the town center, Beard's ain't no Wall Street-owned jeweler. They're family-owned by great folks here in Jacksonville. And they run circles around those conglomerate stores that claim to have direct pricing. Beard's beats them every day. And if you're wondering about lab-grown diamonds, they'll teach you. They have natural and lab-grown. And don't forget, oh, man, case after case of fashion jewelry. The rings, the earrings, the bands, the bracelets, the colored gemstones, the pearls, the yellow gold. You don't need to shop anywhere else. Beards is local, man. Say hi to the Lupos when you go in. They've been doing this for decades. They're great folks, and they live right here, and they care about you. They've got a massive selection. They stand behind what they say. Oh, they take care of us local customers, and they're 100% accountable because they live here. They're Beards Diamond. Shop local. Shop Beards at the St. John's Town Center.
1010XL, presented by Farah and Farah, exclusive injury law firm of the Jacksonville Jaguars. Focused, fueled, fearless, Farah.
All right, we're back on the CFL Friday. We're going to talk Gator Bowl in the 9 o'clock hour. Be decision day, right? Coming up this weekend after the college football playoff sorts itself.
Go time.
Sunday. So they'll have things lined up. I bet we'll have a pretty good idea when the luncher joins us. Andy King, former chairman, apparently just unwilling to give up his duties.
Gator Bowl spokesman.
He just decided, I'm going to be the guy.
I'm the guy.
I love it. The good thing about luncher is knowing, the deal. He'll probably stop and pick us up some food on the way in.
Oh.
Put a little pressure on the drive in there.
The Friday 5-pack, tuned up by Expert Automotive on 1010XL.
All right.
We had a great week last week. It's the first one all year, so enjoy that.
Well, Hick went 5-1, so he knocks 4 off of that hole that he was in. He's got it to minus 11.
Just don't want to get to minus 20.
I went 4-2. I was 1-2. I hit my last 3. I enjoyed that, so I've got it to minus 4. I'm still gonna try and slug it out and get above 500 for the year at least. So
I got an FDS to start.
A Friday degenerate special for Dan Hicken. We got 2 conference championship games tonight: Troy and JMU, and then North Texas and Tulane.
I almost feel like this is a there's when you're minus 11, there are no locks. Okay,
11.
But I feel minus 11.
Who?
Me.
Oh! I thought you were looking at one of these games. I'm like,
no.
He's way off of both spreads. All right.
No,
sorry.
But Blue Horseshoes told me this one.
Blue Horseshoe, he's got a bird dog in play.
Yeah, we got a bird dog. Blue Horseshoe loves North Texas.
Okay. You're going against our new coach.
Yeah, definitely. He's been too busy, man.
Yeah, you don't want him to win.
He's interviewing.
You want
he's
him
coaching.
to win as a Gator fan.
No.
It wouldn't do anything for you.
Doesn't matter to me one way or
another. Then he gets experience preparing for the playoff. Because you've already got this. It's a quiet month.
Like to be him in Gainesville tomorrow in his office
here's
working.
The deal. I will say this part of it though. It's a quiet month. The class is in tow. You've talked to your team.
Yeah.
You want to go win and make a little playoff run. See what you got.
What about the bowl game practices? Oh, we don't have a bowl game.
Oh yeah, that's correct. See, we don't have to worry about that. So you are going to take North Texas.
I'm taking the Mean Green minus 2.5.
That game's in New Orleans, so they're a pretty significant favorite. It sounds like that's a lot of green. The Green Wave.
Yeah.
Against the Mean Green.
Yeah.
Dan's mean, so he's going UNT. The battle of the departing coaches.
Yeah.
Minus. Where did North Texas this guy end up?
Okie State.
All right, minus 2.5.
You want to talk about a quarterback who throws for a lot of yards? Check that dude out.
Okay, I won't. I got a couple of games here I like. I listen, man. I mean, look. I can remember playing Texas Tech and laying the points and having a good day when they hosted BYU and they beat them 29-7. But perhaps that's affecting the point spread in this game. Make no mistakes. I think Texas Tech wins. I think this Big 12 title game goes back and forth, and it's a one-score game at the end. And so that 12.5 points that Texas Tech is laying seems a little too high for a BYU team that still has hopes of a playoff berth. In fact, win the game and they go to the playoffs. So 12.5 seems too many for a team that's still got to prove they're used to the stage. Give me BYU plus 12.5.
It's interesting, Jeff. I had BYU in the last meeting, and they were like 10.5 points, and they absolutely got obliterated. So
29-7.
Yeah, I remember it well. I'm going to couple here I like. I'll go the NFL.
Wow.
I'm going to take the Chicago Bears plus 6.5 against Green Bay. I don't know. I think Green Bay might win. I think Green Bay probably will win. 6.5 is a lot of points in the NFL. Chicago's 9-3. Ben Johnson, talk the talk. Can he walk the walk? I say yes, plus 6.5. I'll take the Chicago Bears.
Bears plus 6.5. I'll stay in the college game. I'm just trying to decide which of these two delightful suckers do I want to grab and take the wrapper off of, and I'll take the one that's gift wrapped.
Okay.
I don't know why Virginia's only a 4-point favorite over a team y'all tell me if they win the conference championship won't even get invited to the playoffs. So I've got to lay that slight for. I think Duke has gotten the message from the ACC. Lay down or else.
Yeah.
Lay down or in the new reconfiguration, you'll find yourself without a home. Duke, whatever it takes, do not win this football game tonight. We will banish you from the league. We're going to completely change the rules of the league, and the last rule will be Duke is no longer ever eligible. The ACC needs the Blue Devils to take the hit, man. They don't need them screwing around, winning it, and then the whole storyline is how weak a conference can't even get one team in.
Yeah, it'd be bad.
So let's go Virginia -4.
Virginia led Duke 31-3 at the half the last time they played, and then Duke rallied back and made it very close towards the end. I like Georgia -2.5 against Alabama. I think Georgia finds ways to win this year. I don't think Bama's going to beat them twice. I know they're beat up, but I think Georgia gets a win, and it's I'll pull for Alabama, so it's a win-win for yours truly.
Feels like Ohio State, Indiana's going to stay under. I'm afraid of the game. I'm afraid of the spread. I don't really want to have anything to do with it, so I'm going to just give you those two college games, move on to the NFL, and take my chances with it. I'm going to put my money where my mouth is.
Okay.
You're going to give me, the first-place team, 1.5 in my own stadium. That's how disrespectful of our efforts and our resume you are this year.
Don't do it.
I'll take the home team.
Oh, dear.
Jags +1. I've been good on the Jags picks.
Okay.
Jags +1.5.
I'm going to take the Bengals. They're 5.5-point dogs against Buffalo. Buffalo's up 1 week, down. They were up last week. I think Buffalo may win, but I think it's a dogfight. I think Joe Burrow's back. I think Cincinnati's got last gasp in them. I'll take Cincinnati +5.5.
I like those 5.5. I do. I like those. Just like that 5.5 a lot. The Tennessee Titans have given up more sacks than any team in the league. Myles Garrett is a one-man wrecking crew.
Oh boy.
So, as long as the Browns can score 5, can the Browns score 5 at home against the Titans? That offense that I saw last week would make me wonder, as good as the Jags defense played and got after Cam Ward, it's going to be even worse when Myles Garrett shows up. So at home, another little win for Shedeur. This is kind of an easier one, but give me the Browns laying 4.5 against the Titans.
Laying points with the Brownies.
Yes, I am. Only need to score 5. 5-0 final.
Kansas City's just okay, man. I know they're playing at Arrowhead, and I think they might win, but 3.5 is gold, man. I'm going to take Houston plus the 3.5, and Kansas City wins, 21-18. Houston's defense is awful good. Yeah, I'll take that. I'll take Houston plus 3.5. KC wins. Houston covers.
I kind of think he got lured in by the hook a little bit.
The hook got me.
The hook kind of.
I didn't have to pay for it, and I love the hook.
Yeah.
I'm going hard NFL.
They're trying to lure me here and make me think that something I don't. The hook be damned. I'm laying the Broncos -7.5 at the Raiders. The Raiders are a mess right now.
Mess.
And the Broncos, I could see the Raiders, being held under 10, and then, Denver can stumble along, win 17-7. Give me Broncos -7.5.
North Texas -2.5 over Tulane. Georgia -2.5 against Bama. Got Houston plus 3.5 against Kansas City. The Bears plus 6.5 against Green Bay. Sorry, Luncher. And Cincinnati plus 5.5 against the Buffalo Bills.
I have the BYU in the Big 12 title game plus 12.5. Virginia ACC championship game -4. The Jags at home plus 1.5. Getting points at home. How disrespectful. Browns -4.5. Oh, poor Cam Ward. And the Broncos -7.5 at the Raiders. Want to come back and talk a little Gators? We do that next, or we have another segment before then? Either way, we'll figure it out. We're talking ball. I would know that. It's a GFL Friday.
The Drill.
From the DivorceMenOnly.com studios. Fill your game day with wall-to-wall football.
Football is everything I got. It's what I do.
On the Terminix Kickoff Show. Live from Tailgaters Park. Presented by American Electrical Contracting and Campione Law. 5 hours before kickoff on 1010XL.
Greenlaw Group is for the insured. If you think you have roof damage, call 904-302-7055 today. and they will schedule you a free roof inspection. Trust their law firm to help you fight your insurance when you need it. These storms can cause damage you may not even see yet. Call Greenlaw Group 302-7055. There's no cost to retain their law firm and no cost to have your roof inspected. They only get paid if you win. Greenlaw Group, for the insured.
The Army-Navy Game Watch is presented by the City of Jacksonville Military Affairs and Veterans Department. Free parking, food and drink for purchase, requesting $5 entry donation. Gates open Saturday at 2 for the Army-Navy Game Watch Party at ViStar Ballpark.
Fumbled your fender? EV took a hit? Guardian Collision is your MVP with certified expert auto body repair for any electric vehicle. Guardian Collision, they guard what moves you. Visit GuardianCollision.com.
Calling all fun-loving citizens of Northeast Florida. Freedom Boat Club needs your help. Lisa the botanista has gone missing. She left a note that said, "Gone boating." But here's the thing. Freedom Boat Club has 4 local locations, Julington Creek, Jack's Beach, and 2 in St. Augustine, and over 400 locations across the world. That's a lot of water to cover. Is she water skiing on the Ozarks, whale watching in the Pacific, or island hopping in Spain? Or hiding right here at the Black Creek Rope Swing, or docking at the Conch House? Wait, has anyone checked Fort George Island? Too much to do on the water. So Freedom Boat Club is offering our best discount of all time, so you can help search. You simply make your reservation, show up, and have fun. I gotta go. I'm hopping on a boat to the fish camp for live music and lunch. Maybe I'll find the botanista there. Or better yet, maybe you'll join us with the best discount ever and enjoy boating made simple. Don't blame us when you start playing hooky too. Visit freedomboatclub.com.
Hey, Hickett here for Action Garage Door, premium parts and premium service, man. Nothing is more frustrating than when your garage door is misfiring. If mine ever does, I take action. I call action, and they take action. It's perfect. And Jeff Bernard and his crew are right on it. It's not some corporate store where you got to go through layers and layers. You call Jeff, his people are on it. He's been doing it for 25 years. What does that mean? That means stability. It means he gets it done. That means he knows what he's doing. So if something goes wrong with your garage door, take action. Call Action Garage Door. Hick, I'm sold. What do I do? GarageDoor911.com. That's the place to go. GarageDoor911.com for Action Garage Door.
Looking for your new favorite hangout this football season? Try Voodoo Brewing Company in the heart of San Marco. Locally owned and community-focused, Voodoo Brewing serves up award-winning beers, scratch-made upscale pub fare, and laid-back vibes where everyone's welcome. For live music, trivia nights, and all the football action this season, make Voodoo Brewing Company Jacksonville your new favorite spot on San Marco Square.
Hey, David again here with Royal Pest Services. It's that time of year when rodents start making their way into our homes. Layson, tell them what they need to get in.
A quarter-size hole.
That's right. That's all they need. Hey, tell them where to go for a free attic and exterior inspection.
Visit RoyalPestServices.com.
Hey, Jacksonville DDH. Dreamfinders Danny Hicken here with the scoop from Dreamfinders Homes, your National Builder of the Year. We've got first-year interest rates as low as 2.99% and homes in 20-plus communities throughout Northeast Florida. If you're house hunting, make sure your first pick Dreamfinders Homes, the proud official home builder of the PGA Tour, the Florida Gators, and your Jacksonville Jaguars. Visit DFHSalesEvent.com today and tell them Dreamfinders Danny sent you.
1010XL, presented by Farah and Farah, exclusive injury law firm of the Jacksonville Jaguars. Still, present, ready. Farah doesn't flinch.
Welcome back to the program. We're hanging out here on the drill. It's a football Friday. We're going to talk some ball with specifically college ball, specifically the Gator Bowl, the tax layer.
We're going to bring in the handcuffs and
last year's chairman,
truth serum.
Gonna ask him some tough questions. See if we can get some sweat on that forehead.
Lock the door like the old school. Put like the chain on the back of it.
I don't know what you guys
Yeah, turn the heat up a little bit.
That's how we play it.
Officially,
That's how it starts.
Representing the Gator Bowl and here to announce to us their fine radio partners this year's matchup. So go ahead.
Who do we got? When the smoke clears.
Who are the? All right, well, give us like. Do you have an idea like
Yes,
who the two on each side?
Let me ask you this, Kinger. Can you get Miami if they don't get in?
Yes.
Yeah, you think so?
Yes.
Okay.
They're a strong candidate
All right.
because Orlando apparently cannot take them for
They had them last year or something?
Yeah, it's something like that.
Okay.
It's some technicality there.
Okay.
They can't take them, so then they fall into our range, so they'll be close. I think. Looking at Virginia, if they lose, would be a player.
Let me ask you, King. You're on the inside. Me and Pross have a $100 bet going right now.
That's big for you guys.
What we need, maybe it's good for you too. We need Duke to win.
Oh.
Then the bet takes action.
I'm betting that Duke gets in. That the suits will decide. We're not putting in two.
He thinks Jeff thinks Duke is in if they win.
Here's why.
I say there's no way they're taking Duke.
Here's why I think so.
$100 on the line.
Because you're dealing with a program. It's so hard to mix and match James Madison against Duke. And James Madison, I do know this because, they played one Power 5 team and they lost to Louisville. Duke would own a win over the number 17
Everything he says makes sense. I'm just telling you they're not taking an 8-5 team and putting them in the 12-team playoff. It's just not
my
thing
is this. Then I don't know where we are anymore because I do believe I don't care what James Madison's record is. I don't care if Duke is better than James Madison. There's also that. At least I believe that.
How do you tell the ACC though that they get nobody?
Right.
Yeah.
That
I don't. That's what I'm banking on. By the way,
I think the politics of that.
I think the
You
politics.
think Duke?
You're wrong, but I
You
think
think
the
Duke will get into?
I do.
If Duke wins, you think they'll be in the playoff?
I do.
Do you want to bet $100?
Ooh, jeez. I mean, Dan, you sure you? Let me check the bank account.
I can't wait. I can't wait to see I can't wait to see the Instagram later today. Gator Bowl official wagers on ACC title game.
Trying to get me fired from
from your non-paid role.
So Virginia,
from my non-paid role.
So Virginia and Miami are two strong candidates for the tax slayer bowl.
If they lose, but Duke would not be.
So now, if they don't,
Georgia Tech maybe.
Georgia Tech is a possibility. Then you get down. I mean, there's a real possibility that the Clemsons of the world could get it there.
Mm-hmm.
Of course, they always draw well. NC State is.
Basically, you've narrowed it down to the whole flipping ACC.
Well, no,
what are we doing here?
You said I say Miami.
Miami
got a real strong.
Okay,
shot.
what if Virginia wins? Then who? Clemson? I mean, it's okay. Who would number 2? Do you think be?
Clemson's in the
Miami. You would want. Is that fair to say? That's.
I think
that would be your number one.
We'd want any.
I gotcha. There's some.
Yeah. I mean,
if Virginia wins, Miami's out, right?
Of what?
I don't know.
The college football playoff.
It depends on what
You think they're going to take 2 ACC teams?
No, I don't. They're out. I would think they're out unless Bama gets squashed. They could jump Bama.
Okay,
because they're just one behind that. But now you go from the ACC champion. No one gets into 2.
Yeah, right. I can't imagine that.
And by the way, there's also an asterisk. If there's a way for, I can't remember what it was. I forget what our asterisk was.
Okay.
Well, then there's the other side, the SEC.
It's that Miami gets in.
What do you like in the SEC?
I like Tennessee.
Okay.
I like.
I think that would be a good pick.
Well, they always draw.
Yeah.
They just like to have fun.
They like the party.
Yeah.
At the party, it's a huge.
Come on down.
Vol calls.
They've been here several times.
Yeah.
And brought a lot of people. Vandy.
That'd be fun too. But the problem with them is you're not getting any much of a following. I doubt.
Yeah, I mean they're very excited.
But it'd be good for your TV spot for your
904
for the national. That's a good game.
You got the QB.
You get a 10. If you can get 10 win, man.
Let me ask you a question, Kinger. Do you guys, when you talk to these schools before the invites go out, do you ask them hey, is Carson Beck planning on playing? Hey, is Diego Pavia planning on playing?
We gauge their excitement about coming. For sure.
Okay. Because I'd be curious. That matters.
Yeah.
Sometimes they don't know. I bet.
I'm sure.
Let's take a quick time and come back and talk more Gator Bowl strategy with the czar of the Gator Bowl now.
Are we behind?
Entrenched. Yes, we are.
Okay.
Very much so.
All right.
Yeah. You're listening to The Drill. It's a GFL Friday. What do you know?
Hey.
Agreed for life.
The Drill.
From the DivorceMenOnly.com studios.
The players leave it all on the field, and after it's over, the party gets started. Hacker Leon and Coach Gerald England bring you the window world of Northeast Florida fifth quarter, nailed down by Apex Roofing and Contracting and Hurricane Grill and Wings.
Hi, this is Dale Murray with Murray Automotive Group in Stark and Kingsland. Save yourself from those big city dealers and their fast-talking flim-flam tactics. No matter what your automotive need is, we've got you covered. Ford, Chrysler, Dodge, Jeep, Ram, and nobody beats our prices, and I mean nobody. Shazam! Plus our exclusive 15-year, 150,000-mile warranty included on every qualified vehicle. And we'll trade anything, from AirPods to fishing rods. Compare our prices online at ShazamAuto.com, then come see me, Dale Murray. I'll be waiting for you. Shazam!
Did you know that for every inch of rain on a 2,000 square foot roof, 1,500 gallons come off the eaves of the roof? Call Clearwater Seamless Gutters and Drainage, and we'll design a plan using our Clearwater Seamless Gutters, and we'll connect those gutters to a Clearwater drainage system to solve your erosion and standing water issues.
Clearwater Seamless Gutters. We can't sing a lick, but we sure are good at gutters.
And drainage, too.
SeamlessGuttersJacksonville.com.
This date in sports history is brought to you by Southeast Orthopedic Specialists.
On December 5th, 2018, Warriors guard Klay Thompson scores 60 points in only 29 minutes of play, and he dribbled only 11 times.
All right, listen, there's one thing I know about people. I know people. We all like to save money where we can, and particularly save a little cash at the pump, and you can do that when you become a new member of the Shell Fuel Rewards program. In fact, it's as easy as 1, 2, 3. Here's the 1, 2, 3 offer. Save 10 cents per gallon on your first fill-up, 20 cents per gallon on your second, and then 30 cents per gallon on your third. Get everyday savings afterwards. At Shell, members get more rewards, savings, and special offers, so sign up for the Fuel Rewards program today. Offer valid through 12/31/26 at participating Shell locations. Must be redeemed within 60 days of registration. Limit 20 gallons. Restrictions do apply.
Brackish Vodka, the spirit of the sportsman and proud partner of the Jaguars, is now available at the Fresh Market Spirits and Wine. The Fresh Market Spirits and Wine is a new adult beverage store offering spirits, wine, beer, and accessories at A1A North in Ponte Vedra, a first-of-its-kind destination for thoughtfully curated spirits, wine, and beer as only the Fresh Market can. And now, you can get Brackish Vodka at the Fresh Market. Brackish Vodka, for whatever your sport is. Proud partner of the Jaguars.
Home of the Jaguars. WJXL AM Jacksonville Beach. WJXL FM Jacksonville Beach.
Local 234 plumbers, pipe fitters, and HVAC technicians would like to wish everyone a Merry Christmas and thank you to all the members and contractors for their continued support and partnership. Together, they've helped build a stronger foundation for Jacksonville since 1901. Enjoy spending time with your friends and families this holiday season. Merry Christmas and a Happy New Year. Local 234, make the right connection. Proud partner of the Jacksonville Jaguars.
Instant Keys. You don't have to go to the dealer. Instant Keys comes to you. For lost or broken keys or nearly any make and model of vehicle, call 722-1111 for Instant Keys locksmith service.
Hey, it's one of life's most important decisions. If you're 18 years or older, just got married, just got divorced, you have children, of course you want to take care of your family. That's why I'm here to tell you about Matt Hinson and the Hinson Law Firm. Matt's the attorney, but we both want to know, have you done your will? Something you need to do, something you need to take care of, something to get on your to-do list, but don't just leave it there. Get it done. You got to get your assets to the people that you choose. You work hard for your money. Planning helps minimize income, gift, and estate taxes as well. Matt Hinson's your guy. He'll listen. He'll help you out with your decisions. He'll provide you all the info needed. It'll make it all your choices easy. They're the Hinson Law Firm, and they got all the answers. If you have questions, reach out. 527-1700, 527-1700. Office is Jacksonville, Florida. Gang, don't let the state decide your fate.
Jags fans, arrive on time. The smartest way to get to the bank on game day is the JTA's Game Day Express, sponsored by the Jacksonville Zoo and Gardens. There are 5 pickup locations. Get your $10 pass on the MyJTA mobile app. Visit jtafla.com for details.
The holiday season is the season of love. If you're getting engaged now or just looking for that unforgettable gift for the woman you love, Beards Diamonds is here for you. This Christmas, Beards is proud to showcase the world's premier designers in both bridal and fashion. Like Crown Ring, engagement rings and bands fit for royalty. Crown Ring brings your dreams to life with a vast selection of styles and spectacular precious metals. Beards is showcasing the entire Crown Ring collection with unmatched craftsmanship, design, and comfort. Beards Diamonds is the town center's local jeweler. So at Beards, you never have to settle for corporate chain store quality. We've put together our best selection ever of exquisite jewelry for the holidays. From the newest designer styles to classic diamond studs and diamond bracelets, with your choice of natural or lab-grown diamonds. Whether your holiday budget is a few hundred or a few $100,000, the experts at Beards will help you find the jewelry that reflects your love. Beards Diamonds at the St. John's Town Center.
Here's your Southeast Orthopedic Specialist local sports update, sponsored by Southern Oak Insurance. On Jag HQ, head coach Liam Cohen says the Jags just need to play their game versus Indy.
And as long as we go and play with our edge and our mindset, we can live with the result.
JTA Game Day Express is rolling again. Skip parking hassles and ride to Everbank as the Jaguars face the Colts Sunday. Passes start at $10 on the MyJTA app. Details at jtafla.com. That's your Southeast Orthopedic Specialist local sports update. I'm Sam Nelson.
At 9:10, it's 65 degrees. Your time and your temp is brought to you by Bueller Air and Plumbing. Stay cooler with Bueller.
XL, presented by Farah and Farah, exclusive injury law firm of the Jacksonville Jaguars. When it's game time, Farah doesn't flinch.
I'm faded, feeling X-rated. It's Mr. Nasty time. Oh, Mr. Nasty time. The nasty time.
It's time. Now, it's time for the 9 o'clock nasty on the drill.
We're wasting time.
Here are Jeff Prosser, Dan Hicken, and E.T.
All right, we're hanging out with Andy King. He's a former chairman, last year's chairman of the Tax Slayer Bowl.
Did such a good job representing the bowl.
How
game.
was Lane Kiffin with you, Andy?
Oh, that's a good question. I
Yeah.
spent a little time with him.
Yeah.
He was very polite, quiet.
Mm-hmm.
He doesn't say a lot.
Mm-hmm.
You're talking about last year you squired him around for the Gator Bowl.
Last year, yeah. And he, what I will say this, he was very gracious at the end. Thanked us profusely for coming. He was, I got to spend a little time with him after the game, talking to him, and he was very grateful, which, kind of belies some of the things you hear about him and that type of stuff. You would have thought that maybe him missing the playoffs last year and coming in, that maybe he wasn't
big time
thrilled about.
Had them ready to play?
Had them very ready to play.
Yeah.
And I'll always be grateful to Jackson Dart.
Mhm.
I'm a Jackson Dart fan.
'Cause he played.
For life. He did not need to play. In
Right.
fact, probably shouldn't have.
Right.
And he came in and he said, I want to play with my guys one last time. Threw like 5 TDs.
Yeah, they blew him out.
I mean, he was phenomenal.
Yeah.
He was great interview.
Yeah, he was good.
Yeah, showed up to everything. So, I'm a lifelong.
I got that. And he's been good in New York. Like, he had a great comment the other night when he got lit up.
Soccer.
He said, this ain't soccer,
And you think he's doing that. He lost Scadaboo and he
Yeah.
lost Neighbors.
Yeah.
I mean, just watch him with Neighbors. I mean, I don't know how it's all going to shake out in with their coaching search up there, but I mean that's a team that you got to get excited about probably next year if you're a Giants fan.
One bit of college football news coming down the pike. You guys know this Darren Heitner. He's a lawyer down in South Florida. He does a lot of NIL stuff. He went to Florida, but he doesn't care. He represents green. Anyway, honored to represent quarterback Tommy Castellanos in his fight for an additional year of eligibility after the NCAA denied his waiver request. The facts are straightforward. Tommy's 2022 participation exceeded the 30% threshold by one postseason game. It was a conference championship where he played only because of circumstances beyond his control, including teammate injuries and opt-outs. Well, we'll see. So anyway, we'll see.
They've been giving him this extra. And if you're a college player now, you need it. Tommy Castellanos will make more money playing college football next year than he will make in the NFL.
I don't know if he'll be making that money in Tallahassee. If he does get it, I'm not sure that they want him back. I don't know.
He'll make more money next year than he will as a non-drafted free agent in NFL camp. So these guys want these 6 years.
Absolutely.
6 year of earning.
Absolutely. All right, we're visiting with Andy King. So we talked ACC side pretty much. Miami would be maybe in the forefront. Virginia's a possibility. Clemson is certainly a possibility. How do you weigh heads and beds versus ratings? What's more important to the Tax Slayer Bowl?
They're equally as important.
Equally?
We need people in the seats.
Okay.
This year.
All right.
Big time, because we've got a.
Well, then you need a Clemson or a Tennessee more so.
Yeah, Clemson and Tennessee.
What about Clemson versus Tennessee?
Ooh,
that'd be fun.
That
a lot of orange.
That would be very good.
Yeah.
For us.
Yeah.
We need it because
That's a good game too. Like I said,
Yeah.
when people turn on the TV, they don't care. They see.
Well, that's
7
also a
and-
ratings grabber.
Well, when they
That's a
see
ratings grabber,
when they see 7 and 5 versus 8 and 4, they don't know. They don't. It doesn't matter. They're watching two teams whose logos they understand and whose players they've heard of, whose coaches are well known, and that's what bowls are for. It's not, especially now with the playoff. So I'm and like for me, it would be getting and I'm not saying it's the right strategy for a bowl game, but with a playoff looming and a new stadium coming and that becoming hopefully a part of the future, I always would be intrigued by like the two highest ranked teams I could get. Like if I could put a Miami versus a Vandy,
right?
And you got the number at potentially like the first two out of the playoff, right? Would be Miami and Vanderbilt most likely.
Right.
They'd be ranked 13th and 14th or whatever it was that put them behind. So.
I have to be politically correct and
Sure.
say we want all these teams.
Yeah.
But I'm not gonna lie that. A Clemson-Tennessee matchup would probably fill the stadium more than anything.
More than anything, for sure.
I mean, that's just realistic.
And that's a good
Clemson brought
game.
great group.
Yeah, that's a good game. That's a watchable football game.
We were talking about Lane Kiffin. Big news this morning as LSU head coach Lane Kiffin will be joining the College Game Day this Saturday. Herb Street, Saban, McAfee, Reese Davis, Desmond Howard, Lane Kiffin, all CAA guys.
Shocker.
It's just the business.
Shocker. Is he getting paid for it, you think?
Oh, my God. We wonder,
The softballs that'll be coming his way. It won't be any of Lane's fault. It'll be all, you know what that'll be? That'll be a 20-minute soapbox about the college football calendar. That's what's coming up.
I'm going to say this one time and one time only. Dear FSU fan, I apologize. I apologize for believing that there was a little bit of integrity on that College Game Day set. It's all scripted. All right, back to the College Bowl talk.
It would seem like it. So, that basically outside of Tennessee and maybe Vandy, what SEC teams fall within the parameters?
Missouri is another one.
Can we get a waiver to get Florida with their new coach in? A waiver.
Where does Texas go? They go to
This is
Orlando.
what I want to say about Florida State. I'm a Badger, which we're kind of all in the same boat of misery right
It's
now.
a miserable.
If you love college football and your team didn't produce like ours did not,
right?
But you want to come out and you want to experience, a tailgate and have a good time, in Jacksonville, and you just love football.
Okay.
And then come to the game.
Yeah.
And, we're all in the same boat. We all are not
like
real
to support
happy.
the sports.
Yeah, and support. We want to keep the Gator Bowl.
How
going.
You did it last year? How much did geography play a part?
It does. It plays a part.
Like in other words, if the Gator Bowl may not necessarily be jumping up and down, with all due respect to Missouri or Texas, just because Missouri or Texas might belong better off in the Houston Bowl,
Alamo.
Right.
It does. I mean, if you can drive,
you want the best bowl for your community.
Yeah.
And right, and the
Yeah,
fans, and you want the fans to be able to get here. If you're a fan of Missouri, are you going to Jacksonville, Florida? Spending a lot of cash? Probably not.
Well, yeah. I mean, you get a lot of the dollar's not going very far this year, so you got to make those choices. So if it's a drivable distance, that's always a benefit. Even last year, Ole Miss, Oxford, it's a long haul.
You know who you could get from the SEC? You could get your buddy Lane back.
Yeah.
LSU 7-5.
Yeah. Yeah. I don't know. We haven't had LSU, but they got a pretty good fan base.
Yeah,
strong fan
and they're
base.
probably reignited, even though
is Lane coming? Then I'm coming. And Lane going, I'm going.
Well, if they don't make the playoff, they're going to be
last thing for our Gator Bowl conversation.
Yes.
When does the public find out what the matchup is?
I go down to have to go maneuver the Jaguar traffic at 2:00 on Sunday.
Oh, wow.
And then we'll be there from about 2 to 3, and I would imagine that we'll get on the line with the commissioners. And
when does the playoff field? Is that like at noon then? When are they going to announce the playoff field? Because
it would probably be just before that.
Just before, yeah.
You get privy to that early.
Yeah.
But by Sunday we should. Sunday evening we know.
You'll
the matchups are known.
We'll announce publicly by 4 or 5 o'clock.
And the game. We talked about this. Did we talk about this?
It's
on the air or off, but it's the 27th, right?
Yeah, night game,
which is going to be a Saturday night. That's the only college football game that night. Yeah, December 27th, 2025, prime time. Yeah. So it's and I think we'll have a good matchup based on the teams that are out there. I think it's a good combo of.
It's on ABC too.
Yeah, I think it's a good combo of brand name and yet still some talent enough there, right? Because I used like Clemson, Tennessee sounds really intriguing to me. If you can land on that, like Miami's the best team, but we got to be honest, Canes fan, you don't come.
Yeah,
you don't come to the games.
Well, we got to figure out whether Carson back would play. I don't know.
Sure.
I mean, it's certainly it's kind of a similar situation. But Dart played last year. I don't know. Carson's hometown. Maybe he wants to play, but he's got a professional career that he's going to have to weigh that.
No Saturday games. That's the only football game in the NFL.
Yeah.
The NFL has 3 Thursday games on Christmas, and then they come back on
we need a good game that
Sunday
day.
with a Monday night or so. Because in the past, the NFL will play those Saturday games late in the year, remember? Yeah. In fact, they probably do the next week.
Is there a Jags home game right after that? I think
the Jags are at Indy. No, they're at Indy the next day. Okay. So, yeah, you got it wide open down there. They literally could be a ratings bonanza. If you're a football fan, what else you going to
Let's hope so. Let's
go.
Hope so.
All right, my brother. Good to see you, King.
Appreciate you, man.
See you, boys.
Good job. All right. We'll be back with more next GFL Friday on 1010XL.
The Drill at the DivorceMenOnly.com studios. Sometimes the secret weapon is the special team.
He's got a big leg. He's got a career-long.
After the game, pump up the Superior Plumbing Special Teams Player of the Game. Sealed by Superior Plumbing and Pipelining on 1010XL.
Jacksonville homes are selling, but it could take months and a low price, lower than you want to sell. It could. Doesn't have to. Getting top price means aggressive marketing, and Chad and Sandy Newman are the Jacksonville experts who've proven systems that are going to drive demand and sell your home. So if you need to sell now, Chad and Sandy get instant offers. Fast, easy, stress-free. Max price, they're going to aggressively market. And whether you're buying or selling, fast or max, Chad and Sandy have the proven plan guaranteed. How's this for a bottom line? Chad and Sandy guarantee your home sold at an agreed-upon price and deadline, or they'll buy it. No required costly repairs. Pick your move date, agree, and move on. Keith in Atlantic Beach. I wanted to move my parents closer. They needed a lot of help getting their home ready for sale. Finding a new one. Medical issues made things even more challenging. I called Chad and Sandy because I heard their stories on the radio. The Chad and Sandy team, compassionate and professional, and got the job done. My folks' home sold the very first weekend for $1.2 million. Call Chad and Sandy today.
Welcome to Rockville. Returns to Daytona International Speedway May 7th through 10th with Foo Fighters, My Chemical Romance, Guns N' Roses, and Bring Me the Horizon. Plus, Turnstile, Five Finger Death Punch, The Offspring, Breaking Benjamin, A Day to Remember, Godsmack, and so many more. Welcome to Rockville, May 7th through 10th. Passes on sale now for as low as $1 down at welcometoRockville.com.
Did you know that an annual coating inspection can extend the life of your building by years? Catching early signs like hairline cracks, fading, and moisture intrusion helps prevent costly repairs down the road and keeps your property looking its best. Our team at Performance Painting helps you stay ahead of maintenance with professional inspections and long-lasting coating solutions. Protect your building, protect your budget. Go to performance-painting.com to schedule a free inspection. Performance Painting, repair, protect, preserve.
Performance Painting! Life happens every day, and sometimes it gets in the way. That's why 1010XL makes it easy to listen to your favorites. If you missed it, get it on demand.
At 1010XL.com.
Channeled by Duck Rooter Plumbing, Septic and Air Conditioning.
Pickett here with lots more on George Moore Chevrolet. Hey, Justin Moore, what are you doing in our commercial?
Dan, this Moore just wanted to remind folks of vehicles less than $20,000 on our lot. Or you can always go more with our Silverado EV.
I have my boy Blue, that beautiful Gator Blue Silverado. Love, love, love it. And that service department, second to none. Let's just say it means more to Gabe and the boys who take great care of us.
Not to mention, we do more for the community. We love Jacksonville. Been around these parts since 1986.
George Moore Chevrolet. Need I say more?
When you step into a courtroom, you're stepping into a fight. Someone wins, someone loses.
I'm attorney Brett Hastings, and at Hastings Injury Law, we've got the experience you want in your corner if you or a loved one suffer a personal injury or a wrongful death. We're here to fight for you. So if you get hit, hit back with Hastings Injury Law, offices Jacksonville. Find us on the web at 904hitback.com or call our 24-hour helpline, 904-HITBACK.
Baloo here for Smunez Vision. Why Smunez Vision? Well, I've been with Dr. Neil Smunez now since I got back to Jacksonville in 2006. 37 years of experience he has. Smunez Vision is a family organization that focuses on personal high-quality medical and surgical eye care. Dr. Catherine Smunez is fellowship-trained in cornea and cataract surgery and all refractive surgery. Combined, that's 30 years plus in laser eye surgery. Visit SmunezVision.com today. Here you can see.
In Northeast Florida, power outages are unavoidable, but losing comfort, security, and peace of mind doesn't have to be. With a Generac home standby generator from American Electrical Contractors, your power comes back on automatically the moment an outage begins. As Jacksonville's leading and one of the longest-running Generac dealers, American Electrical Contracting has the experience you deserve. Be prepared. Protect your home and family. Protect your business. Generac standby generators from American Electrical Contractors. Call 737-7770 or online at american-electrical.com.
1010XL, presented by Farah and Farah, exclusive injury law firm of the Jacksonville Jaguars. Focused, fueled, fearless, Farah. This is your Duval Minute. Brought to you by Lift Power, your turnkey solution for all warehouse needs.
One of the challenges for the Jaguars are the injuries on the offensive line, that ever-revolving door. Guys, Cole Van Lanen, man, what a utility player he has been, from big tight end to right guard to left guard to right tackle. Will he be left tackle this week? Walker Little's been in the concussion program. Makari's just coming back, so hopefully he'll be able to go. Chuma Doga's been out as well, though he was limited yesterday. So things starting to come together, but if Walker Little's out, it's just another challenge for this Jaguars offensive line against the Colts on Sunday.
This is your...
And that's your Duval Minute, brought to you by our friends at Lift Power. Always on the lookout for experienced lift truck and dock door technicians. Benefits include a 401k, company vehicle, paid training, sign-on bonus. Oh, Lift Power, one of the best places to work year in and year out, as voted by our rapidly growing business, has proudly served the Jacksonville area for more than 50 years. Lift Power is family owned and operated, man. They're great folks down there. Here's your opportunity. If you're thinking about a career change, what a time to do it. End of the year. Visit more at liftpower.com. There is a big lawsuit going on in one of our sports, and it doesn't get talked about much. It's NASCAR. But Michael Jordan is like suing NASCAR, and it's a Jim Dandy of a lawsuit. But funny moment today, I think it's up in Charlotte, by the way. But a fan started blasting the Bulls intro when Jordan came walking out. So really good stuff. But yeah, this is a Denny Hamlin had to sit in for like 4 hours and get deposed, and so it's
Hamlin is Jordan's driver, isn't he?
Yeah. It involves, the ongoing lawsuit involves 23 XI Racing, that's co-owned by Jordan Hamlin, and Front Row Motorsports suing NASCAR for monopolistic practices.
Yeah, I don't know. I've seen that thrown around, and so the bones of it, when you get to what the actual accusations are probably going to be business phrases and otherwise. I don't, this. So anyway, is there further detail? There's examples.
Well, teams claim NASCAR unfairly controls revenue, limits independence, stifles competition.
I hear you. This is the same argument that players make against leagues when they have their contract negotiations. And NASCAR better be careful. It would seem like it wouldn't be that hard to start a competing NASCAR league, doesn't it? Seriously. I'll just go snag. All right, y'all don't want to do that? I'll snag a top 5. I'll give you all the media rights you want, and we'll leave them in the dust.
Testimony reveals significant cost to fuel the car, $20 million plus, low team payouts, Jordan Hamlin pushing for better terms. Techs show NASCAR executives strategizing to maintain control and prevent team departures rather than just maximizing shared profits. Team viability. Plaintiffs argue the current model forces teams to spend more than they earn, forcing them to rely on outside investments or face failure.
Well, that's also
in
part of
essence,
sports.
this is a fight over the financial structure and control of NASCAR.
I think
teams want more independence and revenue,
and they also want a basement that they can count on.
Yeah,
like not have you can't be there's no top level professional sport where the athlete himself at the end of the year is trying to break even. So if you've got teams that are running, there's two options here. One is, well, you're not good enough to do this yet at this level.
Michael said I did
take
it
a
for
hike.
Michael said I did it for the smaller teams as well, not just me. I think everybody should have an opportunity to be successful in any business. My voice is saying that it has not been happening. This is his team and Front Row Motorsports. Longtime mid-pack organization, has won 4 Cup races over 2 decades, including the 2021 Daytona 500 with driver Michael McDowell. Francis control it. And
this sounds like a little bit of sour grapes to me from the Jordan side. Just a little. I mean, it's an expense. The guys who spend more, it's just like us complaining that the Dodgers win. Right?
I'd have to dig.
Yeah, that's what it sounds like to me. You're representing, a guy who's putting together all his money to have the 40th ranked team. Buddy, here's the reality. It's not just your money you're losing. No one cares about the 40th ranked team except the 40th ranked team.
Yeah.
And their family. If you're a generic NASCAR fan, the reason that there's no 28 to 40 are struggling and here today, gone tomorrow, it's not because they're not given an unfair spot. You better come in and win right away or you're going to run out of money. It is an expensive sport. I mean, just think about it.
It is.
You can't just go blowing up cars every weekend.
You think it's expensive? Go watch F1 though.
Right. Well, they have that's a whole new level of investment and influence too, though.
Those are the
billionaires. That's my super yacht. Right. That's more of a hobby. Whereas NASCAR is not the affluent guy. It's not the NFL owner with his hobby. A lot of these NASCAR guys, they got motor oil running through their veins. They're car people.
That was then. I don't know.
But even so, Dan,
and I think that's part of the lawsuit that those guys can't get the opportunity to race. There might be great drivers, young drivers, but if they don't have the backing of some multimillionaire, they can't get in.
Well, that's you know what? Because the Penske's of the world have earned the designation to choose who they think gives them the best chance to win every week. So the drivers, the better known drivers, end up in the better formed. I guess we're going to talk out of pocket here at some point, right? We're not NASCAR guys by any stretch.
NASCAR has smartly ownership of the majority of the racetracks on the schedule. They own 17, including 11 on the Cup calendar, which also helps them. They control it all, and I think the teams are fighting back a little bit. So we'll see. We'll see how it goes. So
there is a very valid point here.
Yeah.
In fact, I think Harry Stamper was at the race, but Cole Trickle did do it and won with City Chevrolet.
Shout out Cole Trickle.
Cole Trickle. Days of Thunder. It's a movie. It's not real. Yeah.
But Dick Trickle is real.
It is, and
he is,
and you don't want to have it.
Dick Trickle is a real driver.
Yeah.
What's his name?
Dick Trickle.
Richard.
No, Dick.
No, he went by what Dan's saying.
And Dick would rip a dart, hold it out like here while he's driving,
Oh, yeah, hold out the window.
Rip a dart, when he comes in, grab one. Dick Trickle, legendary. I'm just keeping it real. I mean,
all right, I appreciate you keeping it real.
You need to know. You need to know what's going on.
Appreciate you keeping it G.
Yeah. Well, it's Mike Jordan, so. Anyway, that's going on. That's been going on. This lawsuit has been going on here pretty much kind of around since Thanksgiving, I guess. So LeBron's streak came to an end. Were you sad last night? 1,297 straight games of scoring in double digits.
It is amazing.
That's
it goes back to 2007. So you're talking about 18 calendar years. It's about 15 years of basketball if you played every game. And, to only 8 last night. Ironically, he dished for the winning score.
I would have been more sad if they would have lost also.
You would have.
And they say that the next person is Kevin Durant as far as that streak.
Yeah.
But he would have to play 12 seasons at 82 games to reach that.
To catch that?
Yeah.
That's incredible, dude. Well, I'll put it in context. LeBron James' 10-point streak game ends at 1,297. There are only 24 players who've appeared in 1,297 games.
Jeez.
Who's played in the most NBA games in history, boys?
Who's played the most?
Is it Vince Carter?
Let's see if you guys can get this. Vince Carter's 4th. Good guess, E.
All right. We got a few here. We've got Kareem played a ton.
Kareem is third, 1,560. LeBron is second, 1,568.
I Stockton or Malone. I think Malone.
I was going to say Malone.
Stockton is sixth, and Malone is seventh.
Okay. What do we have? What numbers are we missing?
Number one.
Just one is all I want. I want to know who's played in the most
games in NBA history, huh? Robert Parrish?
The Chief.
Oh, yeah, the Chief.
Is that right?
Very nice.
Yeah.
We'll take a break, come back, keep it rolling right here on The Drill.
The Drill.
From the DivorceMenOnly.com studios, Duval is back in the saddle as the Colts trot into town. The Cats ride the ponies in a stampede for the AFC South. Hey, stampede! Giddy up and hold on tight. It's a sprint to the finish line. Jaguars Colts, Sunday at 1 on the home of the Jaguars. 1010XL. 10XL.
It's your boy, Big Sirs, all-pro lineman and your lemon pepper guy. Nothing screams game day like Wingstop. But get this, every Saturday and Sunday this football season, score big with Wingstop special deals. Order a 100-piece wing pack online at wingstop.com or the Wingstop app using promo code JAX20 and get $20 off. That's right, carry out or delivery. It's your call. Use online promo code JAX20 for $20 off a 100-piece wing pack. Fire up your game day order this weekend with Wingstop.
Ready for huge holiday savings? It's the Expert Automotive Giving Garage. This Christmas, they're driven to give back. Bring in any new wrap toy donation and get $50 off any service. That's $50 off repairs, diagnostics, or maintenance just for helping a child. Plus, they're giving you 50% off your oil change. $50 off any service with a toy and 50% off oil changes. The Giving Garage at Expert Automotive. They never sell greed, only what you need.
DivorceMenOnly.com. This is Kenny Lay of Kenny Lay & Associates. Our firm specializes in representing men in family law. That's all we do. That's our only focus. We can help with all of your family law needs, such as divorce, custody, alimony, and child support. For over a decade, we have helped thousands of men with these types of issues. We even have an appellate division ready to challenge a judge's ruling. If you need a family law attorney, go to DivorceMenOnly.com. DivorceMenOnly.com. Offices, Jacksonville.
Hey, it's Matt Hayes, and this Christmas, Leonard Truck Outfitters and 1010XL are helping you deck the truck. Stop by either Leonard location, Landing Boulevard or Beach Boulevard, and register to win a deck bed storage system with Cargo Glide installed by the pros at Leonard. Another winner will score 2 tickets to the Florida-Georgia basketball game January 6th and a 2025 Gator Championship commemorative basketball. We'll draw the winners live Friday, December 19 during XL Primetime, noon to 2 at Leonard's Beach Boulevard. Leonard Truck Outfitters, everything you need for a great-looking, great-performing truck.
Tired of running out of hot water? It's probably time for a new water heater. Call Duck Duck Rooter, the plumbing pros who specialize in water heater installation and service, including tankless water heaters, gas or electric. Call us today for service. DuckDuckRooter.com.
Hello, this is Father Nicholas Lowe, and I want to talk to you about being a peacemaker. Friends, so often we can only want to help people who are in our inner circle. But God never had inner circles. The world was his inner circle, and he's depending on us to make a difference and to leave our mark in this life. So go out today receiving his peace and then sharing it with the world.
To hear more inspirational messages by Reverend Dr. Nicholas Lowe, please visit our website at stjohnthedivine.com.
Budweiser reminds us to drink wiser, like hydrating between beers. It keeps the fun going longer, and it's a commitment to responsibility. Remember, good times are ahead, so no need to overdo it. Know when to say when, and always designate a driver.
This episode brought to you by Prize Picks. It's the holiday season, the best time of the year for sports, bowl games, basketball matches, playoff pushes, all happening right now. While you and I are out here making decisions every day, what gifts to buy, what to eat, which game to watch, there's one place where it feels good to be right, and that's Prize Picks. Prize Picks has a new feature alert. They now have early payouts. Your lineup gets off to a hot start. You may now have the option to cash out of those winnings before the game even finishes. Yeah. Prize Picks puts their users first. All withdrawals are fast and secure. They accept most major payment methods, of course. And here's what you do. You got to download that app. Download that Prize Picks app today and use code 1010XL. Get $50 in lineups after you play your first $5 lineup. That's code 1010XL. You get $50 in lineups after you play your first $5 lineup. It's Prize Picks, man, where it is good to be right.
1010XL, presented by Farah and Farah, exclusive injury law firm of the Jacksonville Jaguars. Still, present, ready. Farah doesn't flinch. Now, the cool down from the cool guys at Donovan Air Electric and Plumbing. Fast, reliable, and honest service since '87.
I am cooling down about Sunday, man. I'm pumped. I'm ready to go. Ready to watch it. Jags Colts for all first place. I like it.
I'm cooling down on really the schedule overall. I mean, like I said, I was kind of ahead of the game on this scoreboard watching in the playoff probabilities. I just absolutely love it. So many games impactful for outside of what the Jags do. Look, job one is you get to 9-4, man. We're starting to write our own narratives here. We're writing our own tickets. We're not messing with what other teams are doing. And to get to 9-4 and pull completely ahead of the Colts would be a huge step. But meanwhile, I'll watch Bengals Bills. I'll pay attention. Obviously to the Ravens and the Steelers and the Chiefs and the Texans, even the Chargers on Monday night. If you're anywhere within a game or two of my team, you step back. I hope you lose this weekend. Sorry, Buffalo Tom. Sorry. There we are. Cool.
I like it.
Cooled down.
I like it. Cooling down.
People are disappointed and they've been left in the lurch when it comes to our expert guidance because it's just been, we've been busy. We've been off and about.
Have them right here.
Okay. Well, here we go. We're opening the mailbag Friday. If you get the mail, if you get the letters, you get them on Fridays. Dear Drill, the response has been kind of alarming, to be honest. There are some issues out there in our community. All we can do is give, based on our view of the world, give you the best advice we can. So, and you're getting it from all kinds of angles here, all kinds of demographics and age groups. We're your crew, your crack psychological crew.
And you want to know, it's brought to you by our friends at Oceanside Cleaners.
Okay.
2 locations, now soon to be 3 locations as they open one in St. Augustine. Congratulations to them. Michael P. Harris, his family. Man, they do it, and they do it well. They've been doing it for a long time, 35 years. That's why we're with them, because they are the best, the very best. And they'll show you around if you ever want to go. But you want to talk about service, man? They pick up and deliver from your place. Just call them and make sure that they can do what they do. They pick up and deliver. They also have service kiosks off Southside Boulevard and in Ponte Vedra. They say if it's got fabric, they can clean it. They've done my outdoor cushions. They look brand new. And I thought I was going to have to go buy new ones. Nope, brand new. Oceanside Cleaners. 2 locations to serve you now. New one in St. Augustine, Jacksonville Southside, and Ponte Vedra. Oceanside Cleaners. This comes from the South Side. Dear Drill.
Okay.
My son's 27. He has had some problems recently that were so serious, I reached out to his father. Now, his father and I were teenagers when we had him.
Okay.
So the last time we spoke was 18 years ago.
So Dad hadn't been in his life, I guess.
Our relationship was
very
toxic, which is why we split when we were young. We both had other children. But since we've been talking again, we've shared that our current relationships we're in now aren't good. Mine is verbally and emotionally abusive. Drill, all my feelings for my ex have come back. And he says he feels the same. We're different people now. We haven't taken it any further than talking and texting. I'm so confused. I don't know if I should end the relationship I'm in and give it another go with my ex or leave it be.
I think you should end the relationship you're in and get your bearings straight here. If you've been in not one but 2 toxic relationships, we've got one common denominator. And I feel like if you leave this relationship and go back to the formerly toxic relationship that was your ex, I'm going to be getting another letter from you in a year asking how to get out of the re-toxified relationship you now find yourself in. That's where I would put it. There's this old metaphor, E.T. If you go to the fridge and you get out the milk and you take a big swig, man, that's spoiled. Let me tell you what doesn't work. Putting the milk back in the fridge for a year or 2 and then trying it. Typically still spoiled. So, yeah,
Hey, what say you?
Dan, can you read the beginning of that letter again?
I sure can't.
The 27-year-old
Yeah.
Isn't he the subject that matter? Is he the subject?
No, she just used that as this is why I started talking to my toxic ex. And at the end of the day, that 27-year-old doesn't have anything to do with anyone. She quickly made it about her and her.
That's true.
Her new wanderlust for her toxic ex.
Okay, well, I'll just make it simple.
Okay.
Go get that old thing back, baby.
He's willing to roll the dice. I would be okay if she was just talking about like just getting out of what she's in, but she's talking about going right knee deep from one, back to knee deep with the other. A lot of people are like that, dude. They got to be in a relationship.
Yeah.
They never like get happy with themselves.
That's true.
We got one more. Time for one more.
Okay.
Dear Drill, this comes from the beaches.
Beaches.
I'm struggling. I'm struggling with my integrity and an important friendship. My friend, we'll call her Beth.
Okay.
And her husband, Jim.
Okay.
So my friend Beth's husband, Jim, came to my house to help with a construction project.
Okay.
Uh-huh.
After discussing the project, we sat down and visited.
Okay.
He was very forward with me, overly affectionate. It's been 10 years since I've had any affection. He also talked about how affection doesn't have to mean anything, which I believe is true to an extent. I told him it was inappropriate, but I didn't stop either of us when Jim kissed me before leaving. Part of me was thrilled at being kissed again, even though I know it's wrong. I'm sure that I won't allow it to happen again. I'm afraid to contact him and deliver the message directly because there's a chance it wouldn't be private. I couldn't tolerate her knowing this happened. I treasure her friendship. I have no idea if he said anything to her about what happened. I'm panicked that I may have lost a treasured friend. What do I do?
Stop making out with your friend's friends.
Friend's husband.
Husband? Yeah. What are you talking about? You're a terrible friend.
Oh, no.
You should have rebuffed him in this. Hey, just for the record, your husband came on to me. If you're good friends.
Oh, no.
That's what I would do. I mean, we're not talking about like 18-year-olds.
He would say you seal the deal?
This is easy. Jim came in there with them pineapples on his shirt, so you knew what time it was. It's been 10 years now.
Yeah.
Either you with it or you ain't. Let me know.
She ain't much of the game. There's also this, when you read these letters, I think we put these
Jim had pineapples on the shirt.
We put
I
these
think he did.
we put these images of these people kind of in our head as maybe the images aren't anything of what we're thinking. Like, there's some variables that go along with some of these questions now. If it's been 10 years because you ain't had much other options.
What are you saying? You want to see pictures?
There is no world where you fool around with your good friend's spouse, period.
Unless you got pineapples.
No, I can wear pineapples. No. Just my humble opinion.
E1 for the culture. Cardi B and Stefan 32nd birthday party last night in Miami.
30. Oh, it was. I'm
Stefan.
Sure it was lit.
Yeah.
I should have been there.
Oh yeah,
but
I'm
I
surprised.
had to work. Jags play on Sundays. More important.
Yeah. Okay. All right. Well, that's drill letters. We got to take a break, make the turn for home. Next, right here on a Football Friday.
It's winning time.
The Drill.
From the DivorceMenOnly.com studios.
Hi, this is Dale Murray with Murray Automotive Group in Stark and Kingsland. Save yourself from those big city dealers and their fast-talking flim-flam tactics. No matter what your automotive need is, we've got you covered. Ford, Chrysler, Dodge, Jeep, Ram, and nobody beats our prices, and I mean nobody. Shazam! Plus our exclusive 15-year, 150,000-mile warranty included on every qualified vehicle. And we'll trade anything from AirPods to fishing rods. Compare our prices online at ShazamAuto.com. Then come see me, Dale Murray. I'll be waiting for you. Shazam!
I used to dread going to the dentist. Every visit felt like a sales pitch with constant upselling, surprise fees on my bill, and I could never get in when I needed to. But Harbor Dental Care? Totally different. They saw me the next day, gave me honest pricing up front, and even set me up with a payment plan I could actually afford. No pressure, no surprise charges, just kind people who get it. If you want to experience dentistry the way it should be, book your appointment today at harbordental.care. That's HARBOUR dental.care.
Pre-Game Friday, built by Dream Finders Homes on 1010XL.
Like many football fans in Jacksonville, I love defense. Hi, I'm attorney Lee Lockett, and I'm here to tell you that defense in the courtroom is important as well. That's because penalties for DUI are much more serious than penalties on the gridiron. If you or someone you know is facing a DUI, call us for a free case analysis now. Know before you blow 858-9818. Put my more than 20 years of experience to work for you. Offices Jacksonville, serving all surrounding counties. Call 858-9818 or go to knowbeforeyouBlow.com.
When the team heats up and the temps climb high, Sunrise Heating and AC keeps you cool. That's no lie. From kickoff to overtime and every long drive, they'll keep your home feeling fresh and alive. When your system's down, don't sweat the score. Sunrise Heating and AC of North Florida is ready to restore. Fast, honest service from a local crew, keeping Jacksonville fans chill all season through. Your comfort starts here at sunriseheatingandac.com.
Touchdown! Introducing the Jags Stack at Firehouse Subs. A sub so bold, we had to name it after the team that roars. Packed with protein and made to satisfy a football-sized appetite. It's stacked with honey ham, smoked turkey, and roast beef. Topped with provolone fresh veggies and our new Duval drizzle. Order the new Jags Stack in the app right now. Available for a limited time at participating Jacksonville Firehouse Subs restaurants. The hottest subs in
Attention skilled electricians. Are you undervalued at your current company? Time to step up to the bigger projects and better opportunities. Join the team at Miller Electric Company, a trusted name in the industry for over 96 years. At Miller, we tackle the biggest projects in the city, offering not just a job, but an experience, top-notch pay, unbeatable benefits, and the best working environments in the business. Please join the team that values your skills and rewards your hard work. Elevate your career to new heights. Apply today at millercareers.com, an equal opportunity employer.
Hey, Hicken, here's your home ready for the holidays. If it's not, 'tis the season to be jolly, and nothing makes me jollier than a clean home, and that means it's time to call the cleaning freaks at Zero Res. Holidays are right around the corner, post-Thanksgiving. Oh, what a time to get ready for friends and family. No better way to do it than with Zero Res. When was the last time you had your hard surfaces deep clean? Zero Res removes that built-up dirt, that sticky residue, that trapped grime from tile, grout, hardwood, and LVP. They restore the shine. They refresh the color. Call Zero Res right now, 287-5727, or visit ZeroResJacksonville.com. Tell them you want the 1010XL special. They'll take 20% off all the hard surface cleaning. 3 rooms of carpet clean starting at $139. They'll take $75 off the air duct cleaning. But the spots are filling up fast. It's a busy time of the year for the cleaning freaks. Don't wait. Lock yours in today. Happy holidays from all of us at Zero Res.
XL, presented by Farah and Farah, exclusive injury law firm of the Jacksonville Jaguars. When it's game time, Farah doesn't flinch.
Like to welcome you back with great news for yours truly. Another Hick and Lean has been successfully accomplished. And now I'm going to double down. I'm going to double down with a big one right here, right now.
What now?
This is one that's going to make you as uncomfortable as hell.
Nah, then don't even do it.
But it's time.
Nope.
It's time.
Nope, don't even do it.
It's time to double down here. My man E is headed to the Big Apple. He's headed to the Big Apple to see the Knicks and the Lakers. I'm proud of him. I'm excited for him. He's going to be at the Madison Square Garden.
MSG.
The world's most famous arena. Do you think you'll become a Knicks fan on that night? I think it might happen. I think it could happen.
Negative, Geronimo.
And you won't be alone when you go there. Is that correct?
Or not.
There's 2 of you going. Is that correct?
That is correct.
Are you going with TFW?
That is correct.
Might be time that weekend to take the F
Bruh,
out.
Trill, bro. Chill.
Oh, yeah, he knows she listening too. That's what I like.
Nah, you know what? Alexa is on at the crib.
Yeah, sometimes you can sometimes we can get away with something when we say our wives are out and about. You know, not this one, not TFW. She knows, man. She knows where the lean's coming.
I mean, we're gonna be in the Big Apple, man.
I don't know what else she has to do for you, man. She's taking
what
you
else
right
do you
there
do?
to see your stand-em there.
You ever see the movie? Of course, you have it.
He hates this. Look at him right now. He's uncomfortable.
Sleepless in Seattle.
Yeah. No.
I heard of it.
Yeah. No. Don't watch that one.
You know, at the end of the movie, when they got the little heart across the Empire State Building, sitting in that nice restaurant right there, and there's that big, beautiful New York City right in the backdrop. He reaches right in that pocket, man, and
reaches right in that pocket and.
Now, the 2-minute drill is driven by nobody but Nimnicht. Nimnicht Chevrolet on Cassett Avenue and Nimnicht Buick GMC on Phillips Highway.
Dear Drill. Hey, Tony.
Good morning, guys.
What's happening?
I enjoyed watching it, Square. Yeah. That was fun.
My coworkers insist.
I have a problem that maybe only you can help me with. What's going on? It's a Football Friday. We got Colts on Sunday. Here we go.
Yeah, and we'll see how the team reacts to being an underdog in this game this week. I could understand if they made it
chip
just
on your shoulder, baby.
Right, like a straight pick 'em, like that kind of thing.
Yeah.
But based on history, I don't know how Vegas could ever make the Colts a favorite here. Right? Like, that's
Good
just
point.
giving away money
I don't-
based on the last decade, but whatever.
But that scares you.
It was all going good till Jeff mushed us and picked the Jags.
I don't know how I mushed this.
I don't understand
if I'm the only person in the world that picked the Jags.
What are you picking, the Colts?
Yeah, I picked
No,
the Jags.
I just don't plus 1.5. It makes me nervous.
To be honest with you, I'd have to go back and look, but with the Jags and the 5-pack, I've been good this year. It's been more wins than losing. I haven't done a ton of them, but the ones I've done, I don't remember them killing me.
All right. What do you got coming up?
We'll be checking in with Indianapolis this morning. We'll also have Tommy Mack in. We'll do our tail of the tape, go through how each side matches up for this
Very
weekend's
nice.
game against the Indianapolis Colts, and we'll give our keys to a Jaguars victory.
The Colts have really struggled after that 7-1 start, and the things they were doing good, they're not doing so much anymore. And I think Daniel Jones being hobbled has really cut into their effectiveness offensively, especially.
Well, we know Jonathan Taylor is Jonathan Taylor.
Sure.
Right? And that hasn't changed really for the Indianapolis Colts. But Daniel Jones, 2 or 3 times a game, did that thing that frustrates everybody when you're watching a team with a mobile enough quarterback. 3rd and 4 turns into first down. 2 or 3 times just with the quarterback's legs. If he's not able to do that, that's 2 or 3 more times a game where they don't extend drives. And in the NFL, that's the difference between winning and losing when you get to this time of the year and you're playing teams that are competing for playoff spots.
And in losing 3 of the last 4, he has been hobbled. I mean, it's a leg injury. You see that practice footage that they put out. Makes you wonder how he even plays on Sunday the way he's hobbling around. So hopefully Jags can take advantage of that. What a huge
It's a shame
game.
Anthony Richardson's hurt.
Yeah.
That's what it looks like, right? Like they don't even have anything to fall back on to try.
I think they've got the Duke Notre Dame guy. What's his name?
Oh.
The rookie.
Riley Leonard.
Riley Leonard, yeah.
Mm-hmm.
I always want to put a Davis in that kid's name. A Riley and a Leonard. Feels like
Well, have a great show.
Thank you.
Our work is done.
It is. It's been a GFL Friday. Go Jaguars. We'll see you on Monday. Hopefully, E will be saying that's a dub in victory formation. We'll find out.
Yep.
Time to swerve.
Swerve, swerve, swerve.